The Pac is back. Let's get ready for Peak.
I can't wait for Re-Peak.
Yeah, for Re-Peak. Pac-Man World 2 Re-Peak.
Notice how Miss Pac-Man is still in
She's dead.
Copyright limbo.
He remarried. His new wife doesn't have a nose, and she's ugly as fuck. Her name is Pac Mom.
No, that's his mom. That's not his wife.
No, I think it's his wife.
No, that's his mom. Namco confirmed that's his mom.
They confirmed his mom. Then who is his wife? Because he still has kids.
Miss Pac-Man.
She's just not here. His eyes are open. Pac sleeps with his eyes open.
So I'm going to have a hot take right off the bat.
Okay.
I think the OG version of this intro scene was a little better.
Okay.
Okay, and the reason I say that is it's not like it's bad. It's basically the same beat for beat. It's more so like something about the animation in the new one is like a little bit stiffer.
Yeah, I see that.
And more disjointed. It's mainly just, it's not even, it's a little bit of the animation. It's mainly the pacing. Everything kind of has like this animation quirk I've seen in a lot of things recently where it's like...
everything's done one at a time.
Yeah, it's very stop and starty, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's something that I feel like a lot of... I agree with that. I see that a lot nowadays, and I feel like people need to kind of like just have things flow into each other, guys. I know it's hard. Trust me, we're animators. But like, you can do it. I believe in you.
Yeah, also the facial expressions in the original intro were so fucking funny.
I mean, yeah, that's early 2000s, like facial rigging for you.
But overall, I'm impressed with just how even down to like the music. Like all the music is remixed, but it's all basically like the same vibes as the original. Yeah. And Pac-Man World 2 had a banger soundtrack.
Oh yeah. Oh no, the evil tree!
Yeah, see, Pinky's face in the original at this moment is so fucking funny because her eyes, her pupils shrink down and be like pinpricks. Like that, but like way funnier. Me climbing out of my hole.
And me climbing out of my rock to record Cartridge Crusaders. Oh wow, yeah, his emblem is just Pac-Man who's dead.
Yeah, that was even a thing in the original.
Pac-Man World 2, Re-Pac.
Privacy policy
to these terms of service.
Oh, so peak. Privacy policy.
Oh, Pac-Man is back, guys.
The Pac is back. Oh, I got the Pac.
Fuck yeah. Welcome to Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a little guy over there. A little...
Whoa, look at those crazy guys.
God, if there were bugs that big in my backyard, I would actually... Oh, that thing's gonna die.
I would scream.
Play in English.
Yes,
so,
please.
as opposed to let's play in fucking French.
What is fairy mode?
What the hell is that?
A mode where fairies assist Pac-Man in his adventure. Recommended for those who find adventure mode difficult. So it basically like...
Oh.
Yeah, so the fairy blocks I've seen in like the trailer are basically like...
Like stars?
No, it's more like, I guess I could compare it to like the Switch Palace in Super Mario World, and where essentially there's like little blocks that fill in like bottomless pits and stuff.
Oh, I see, okay.
Waka 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 waka.
Don't...
Oh my God.
Don't say that.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Waka waka.
Waka waka.
Boy, am I tired. Could have sworn I felt eyes on the back of my neck all last night.
Oh, maybe just the ghosts were moving around like that because they were trying to replicate what they move like in the arcade game.
Maybe. I mean, because Pac-Man himself looks fine.
Yeah.
I love this model of Pac-Man. This is what Pac-Man
this is a great model for Pac-Man.
Like, this is exactly what Pac-Man should look like.
All the time.
Oh, I love Professor Pac's voice. It is exactly what you'd imagine it would be.
Those mischievous ghosts were up to no good again. They stole fruit from the golden tree and unwittingly awakened an ancient demon.
They did what? They're always going around stirring up trouble. Those
See,
you can't say that, Pac-Man.
You see, World 3 Pac-Man would say something like, those fucks!
Yeah. Those fuck stupid idiot morons.
To deal with the threat.
That's a really goofy image. The Pac Wizard!
What do gold fruits taste like?
Hard metal. I feel like I'd try to bite it and I'd chip my tooth.
I think they'd be crunchy.
Some of the name changes I don't understand. Like, this is a Pac Knight, but in the original he was Sir Pac-A-Lot.
Oh, Sir Pac-A-Lot's so much better.
And also, like, it's not Pac-Man Jr. His son is now named Pac-Boy.
No.
I don't like that.
And his sister is Pac-Sis.
What?
That sounds like a disease.
That makes no fucking sense.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of a part of me has my conspiracy theory is half the reason that these remakes even exist at all is so Namco can like peddle their rebrand of Pac-Man, where Ms. Pac-Man was never real. There was no Pac-Man Jr. There was only Pac-Boy.
Oh my God.
There is no there is no Miss Pac-Man. There is no Pac-Man Jr. And there is no Sir Pax-a-Lot.
Venturing hungry, how about a quick snack?
Yeah, but you fucking get to work, you fucking hack.
You hack.
You hack.
You hack man.
Hack man.
Yeah.
Look at him go.
I love how they kept that loading screen back. All right, we are back. We are back in peak.
Oh my God. Can you guys believe it that 2 years ago on 9/11, Justin recorded Pac-Man World 2 on the GameCube with us as one of his first videos ever, and now it's 2 years later on his 2-year anniversary in September, and we're playing Pac-Man 2 World Re-Pac.
Yeah.
Amazing what changed in 20 years.
It's been 2 years.
It's been 2 years.
Talking about.
When the first game come out?
I'm talking about.
In terms of this, this would have been 23 years because it was 2002.
Damn.
I think it was 2002. I believe so.
It probably was. Yeah, that's like GameCube.
I was a
era.
1.
I was also 1.
I was gonna say you both are like almost the exact.
Yeah,
same
aren't we
age.
born like 2 days apart?
Give or take.
Yeah, pretty much. What are you? January 3rd?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 5th. So there you go.
Yeah, both 2001 in the year of
Our.
Next up, we'll be saying our socials.
Hey guys, make sure to get a pen and paper for this one.
7.
Sid, we're doing a special giveaway. I'm going to be putting my debit card numbers on the screen right now. Whoever the first viewer to enter them gets to keep it.
Have fun with my student debt, jackass.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna steal your social security. Yeah, dude, live my life better than me, bro.
Yeah, bro, you can have it.
Maybe you can be a better me than me.
Okay, so a couple things they added, which I think are neat. So you can do pretty much everything you could in the original. You can, do your butt bounce.
Hell yeah.
You can do the rev roll. I missed the camera pulling in behind you when you did this.
I do miss that, yeah.
But I guess it doesn't really affect anything too bad in this game.
Yeah,
They also,
actually, I mean, you can see better, though, when you, now with this, with it being so far back.
yeah, they zoomed the camera way out, and I kind of love it.
Yeah, it does make...
Yeah, they also added some like a Yoshi-style little flutter jump.
Oh, wasn't that in World 1 Re-Pac?
I don't think so.
Are you sure? I thought it was.
I could have sworn it wasn't because I played it not that long ago.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like the butt bounce in the original World 2 was more of just like a consistent like bounce, where this one feels more like a ground pound and then you bounce ish.
Well, it depends because they added something new to it. So if you just press it, like in the original and World 1, it lets you gain height. The fucking bounce bracelet from Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
But they added in this one, you see that little ring that goes around me when I jump?
Yeah.
If I butt bounce when it closes,
You do like a super butt bounce.
yeah, which will stun any enemies on the ground, and it gives you like a massive height boost.
No, that's cool, and I like that. I guess it's just like the little pause he does in the air when you see like right there.
Yeah, he'll always do the pause when you. Yeah, he'll always do that pause.
Yeah, I feel like in the original he didn't pause, and it kind of felt more fluid that way. But that's just a nitpick.
Yeah. World 1 Re-Pac did something similar, but there is sort of a funny way around it where it kind of has like almost like a rhythm element to it, because while you're butt bouncing, if you like get the right rhythm to it, it basically eliminates the pausing. But it requires like you have to like time the rhythm very specifically.
Yeah. Still can't believe it's been 2 years since you've been here.
Yeah. Survived 2 gauntlets.
Yeah,
And-
that's right. You're like
Came just in time for the Traveler's Tales.
Yeah. 2 gauntlets, like 3.5 animations if you count that test one I did.
the test one.
Yeah, one.
Oh, the Michael one?
No, mine. That's right. When he used My Crusader as like a testing ground for the animation style.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's right. I forgot about that. No, the Michael one was the first one. No, you done 3.
Yeah, 3. No, so that's
Yeah.
what I said, like 3.5 if you include the test.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 2.5.
Yeah, no.
Because the Michael one, the Poop Cum one, and then the most recent one, the Flynn's Dream one.
Yeah, my other to increase my resume, my other contributions to the Crusaders in these 2 years have been like a small handful of thumbnails.
Yeah, you've done some thumbnails. You've also helped with some of the Crusader design philosophies and stuff. You've been like a a voice for how they kind of have taken form in recent years.
Well, I mean, I feel like that is very much because since I'm in a position of actually drawing them,
Yeah.
I'm like, a lot of it was for my sake too, making them easier to animate.
No, that is true.
no, that's
Well, it was
totally
funny
fair.
because as soon as you came on the team and you're like, these things are so fucking hard to draw, I was like, what? And then like I was like, oh fuck, he's right. And so I was like, all right, hang on, let me fix these. So if Justin hadn't come on the show, who knows what they would have looked like now. But Justin helped me.
We would be lines.
Yeah, I know.
Lines. Yeah, Justin taught me some good drawing philosophies while he was here.
Yeah, and I feel like I've definitely adapted, especially with the new designs we have now. I feel like I've definitely adapted to the Crusader designs in terms of my animating. I feel like decently well. Like I'm pretty proud of how everyone looks in the Flynn's Dream animation.
I agree completely. I think
agree.
you've gotten a handle on it now.
Chrome.
Oh my god, I love the power-ups in this game. But yeah, I mean, Justin, I'm curious. And you can be as honest as you want just because I'm so curious. When we like first met in college and like when I invited you to kind of come be on the Crusaders, what was like your first impression of me as a person?
First impression was, I think weirdly enough, I think my first impression, I mean, it's the same one you have now, I think. It was, because are you still using the same laptop you had in college?
Yeah, pretty much. It's just
I think my first impression was seeing you in class and seeing your laptop with like the big bottom attachment thing you have to it. I'm like, dude, is this guy about to go to space? Why?
Your first impression of Varus was dissing their laptop.
No, it wasn't dissing their laptop. I'm like, oh, that's like I was like, oh, that's kind of a heavy duty gaming laptop. It looks, given the like the whole ventilation system he's gone on, I feel like he's about to actually rocket off to space. About to rocket off to space.
that's pretty. I mean, that's fair, I guess.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw a lot of your. I mean, most of my first impressions of you were from your work in class, and I'm like, all right, I see. I was impressed with like the vision. I'm like, okay, cool. Someone with some similar sonic brain rot. I can respect it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I think my favorite instant was you explaining in 3D modeling, because I think you made Cassie as like you're in your 3D modeling process.
Yeah.
And you're explaining the inspirations. Yeah. And you mentioned like Sonic as being an inspiration. Yeah. And I didn't know what that was.
Oh. Yeah.
Which I'm like,
right.
and I'm thinking in my head, well, you're from Japan. Then I remembered Sonic is not popular in Japan.
Yeah, I don't know, not really. That's so funny.
That's fucking crazy.
I love that. I love that. My first impression of Justin was like over, like what's the word I'm looking for? Just like, laptop is way too much for what we're doing. Like similar, like nerdy brain rot. Just like another like chronically online.
When I saw the stuff, because I remember you were promoting a lot of your own personal projects in class as part of your class projects, which is a smart way to do it. I was kind of doing something similar at the time. When I saw that, I was impressed by, even I could tell back then how much forethought you were putting into like your own worlds and stuff. So I was like, oh, sick. And when I saw like we had like a YouTube thing that you guys have been doing for a while, I'm like, oh wow. Yeah. If anything, it kind of made me want to be like, oh, I got to get on my fucking shit, because I talked about because I have been talking a big game about wanting to do similar creative projects for years, and here's someone who's basically already doing it.
Okay, well that's
I don't mean that from like a jealousy point of view. I mean that more
just like I'm assuming like you were just like inspired to keep work on stuff. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I definitely was like, sweet. I remember it took me a while to like, especially when you asked me to join up with the channel. Yeah. It took me a while to warm up to like your art style and your kind of approach for how you, because I remember even back in college. So like I said, first impression, wow, that laptop is beefy. Second impression, wow, so this is similar brain rot. Third impression, holy shit, you draw with a mouse.
That's usually
that always throws people off.
That is usually the first three reactions a lot of people have with me. It's like, wow, that's excessive.
Oh shit!
Wow, you're fucked in the head. Wow, what the hell are you doing? That's pretty much that's fair.
So that was very much. I was like, what the? I was like, okay, but over time, like I get it now. Like I get it now. So it definitely took some time to warm up. That's what definitely made adapting to our art style. It took a little bit because it's like there was just an approach to keeping things very geometric.
Yeah,
that was
my stuff is very geometric.
That's I feel it comes more naturally when you're working with a mouse, but when you're used to drawing everything freehand and having everything be less precise, it was definitely a bit of a struggle. And I think between practice and also some adjustments to the designs, I feel like we got there eventually.
Yeah, actually, that was the next question I had, was like, do you think like I've grown as an artist?
Oh, absolutely. Like, I compare like the thumbnails of your stuff now compared to like the stuff that was like in like the year before I joined.
Yeah.
And I can like, not trying to be biased because it's like after I joined the channel, but like I definitely see an improvement.
Well, I mean, also you are part of the reason it improved. So, I mean, you got to take some credit for that.
Yeah, but if I'm gonna be real, like all of this stuff was mostly pretty minor. Like I said, I didn't know you very well, so the impressions were very surface level.
Sure, yeah.
I wouldn't say like I actually like I didn't respect you yet. No, I mean, it's more so like I didn't really understand you as a person until the video production project.
Oh yeah.
Because that was when I was like, oh my god, I'm stuck in this shit ass group project. This is gonna be hell. And my group was actually fucking fire.
Yeah. Oh, our group was awesome.
Like we were productive. We like were able to like collaborate creatively and not like butt heads, and like we delegated super well.
Yeah.
It was like just kind of just a heavenly project.
It is what everybody like would like pray a group project was like. We had like that like dream group project thing.
Yeah, and we gotta credit the everyone else on the team as well for that.
No, of course, yes. All of our team members provided equal work. Like we were all equal in it. We all did a fantastic job. Every single one of us, very evenly distributed, and all did great work.
Yeah,
we were the only. Our fucking teacher was literally like, you guys stood as like a testament to what this project should be.
That was because, that's because the other groups, because remember, Megan was in one of the other groups, and her group was an absolute hellscape.
That is
so,
true.
like, that was like the complete opposite end of the spectrum for what we were dealing with.
That is true, yeah. Well, thank you. I'm glad that, I'm happy to hear all of that, so thank you.
So, yeah, that was definitely when I kind of got to know you a little bit and had a good impression of you by then, because, I learned, like, we work well together creatively, and we share a lot of common interests.
I agree.
And then I think the second thing that like actually pushed that over, and is probably the reason why I agreed to do the channel, is us being stuck in a foreign country for 2 weeks.
I definitely think the Japan trip is a huge reason we became like as good of friends as we are.
No, absolutely, because like we were both basically, it was a very fish out of water circumstance for both of us, and we were like the only two people that had like really passing familiarity with each other while we were there.
That is true, yeah.
Unless you wanna count.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But that's a beast into itself.
Yeah, that is true. Love you.
Yeah. I hope you're doing well.
I hope you're doing well.
But so that definitely was like, all right, well, we got no one else to talk to.
Well, I guess I'll talk to this guy. No, I love talking to you. You were great. I remember before we went on the trip, I was like, oh, I should talk to Justin, and I should hang out with him more. He seems really cool. And I was like, oh man, I gotta see if I can make friends with this guy. And then like we like started one conversation, and then you just kept talking to me, and I was like, I don't even have to. I'm just gonna let him do it. This is great. I love it.
Listen. Once I have a license to yap, I won't stop. Like so,
I give you full license.
So you either run away while you can, or you just get involved. And then of course I met up, and I've joined the other members of the team, and between you, Dan, and Flynn, I feel like we've all gotten along pretty well with very minimal drama, which is
that one kind of spat we all had. Not all of us, but like that one spat we had with the redesigns like the year ago.
Yeah. And even then, that was less of a spat and more of just a creative conversation.
Yeah. It's just a lot of creative differences.
Yeah, there's
everybody
a lot of
has like a different vision for it.
Yeah, and I wanted to respect everybody's perspective as much as possible. And like even a lot of the ideas that Flynn had, I tried to incorporate into the new thing as well. And like even with and same with you, Justin, there was ideas that you had that I wanted to incorporate. Same with Dan, like there are ideas I wanted to incorporate from him and my own stuff. So it's like I wanted to make sure everybody kind of had somewhat of a say in that. And like that was very early on with stuff. And like nowadays we've kind of hit a point where like we all kind of have our own jobs and what we do and what we're in charge of. And nowadays I'm just like, hey guys, I'm going to do this. And you guys are like, all right.
Yeah, I feel like even it's things like, even like little things, like specifically like how we run the channel. and like what games we choose to play, I feel like we've gone into a better rhythm with because
and also that's also not to say that like there are times you guys like, oh well, hold on, maybe this is a good idea. I'm like, oh yeah, well let me try that. Let me think about that. So like you guys do still provide input and stuff. It's not, I don't steamroll you guys. Or at least I hope I don't feel like I do that.
No, definitely. I feel like we've had good balances over the years. In general, like I feel like our channel's output, like talking about like numbers and views, that's a different topic of conversation.
No, of course, yeah.
But like as far as like, I feel like I'm really proud of just like the content output we've had these past 2 years. I feel like we've made some really good videos together.
We've made some really funny shit.
Yeah, like it's some shit I'm just never gonna forget. Like I still go back. I know it's fairly recent now, but like I'm probably gonna be thinking about Jennifer Cooler for years to come.
Oh my god, watch Delta, and I put a lot of fucking work into that series.
Yeah, please watch more. It's so good. It absolutely deserves more viewership.
We got the completes are out, so just go watch the 2 completes. Go watch those.
So
One in the pink, 2 in the drink. It's my favorite line from that episode.
Your reaction to that line was my favorite thing.
Oh my god!
Just, oh my god!
Oh yeah. It was a very weird and tumultuous time at the beginning of like, why did they spell out okay?
Okay. I don't know.
But like during like the channel's early days, it was so bizarre because like first of all, the whole channel was supposed to just be me and James. And there was like a few test episodes that we did. And then it was just me and Dan for a while. And then I remember Michael joined the channel, and like that, there was like a rhythm with that for a bit. And then like Flynn joined the channel, and there was like kind of the 4 of us kind of like switching around and making like content and stuff. But as soon as Michael left, there was kind of this weird there was this weird hole that he left.
A Michael-shaped hole.
In all of our hearts.
But just like, I feel like when Justin came in, it kind of solidified this dynamic in the channel that just became the backbone of the entire channel. That I was like, this is the perfect team we've made here. Like the 4 of us together, I feel like make a really good like team and channel. We bounce off of each other pretty well, and like we're not all like yes men. Like we challenge each other's opinions, and we have interesting conversations, and we all come from different backgrounds and stuff like that.
Actually, I'd like to bring it back for a second.
Yeah, please.
To the first impressions.
Oh, okay.
I would like to ask Justin, what was your first impression of me? Because we've only met one other time before Cartridge Crusaders, and that was
in the airport.
Oh, that's right. And then, I want to give my first impression thoughts on Justin as well when Justin gives his thoughts on it.
I mean, I don't have a very dramatic story for my first impressions of you because I'm like, like the image of just the chill guy.
Yeah.
That was my impression of you, Dan. I was like, I was like, okay, he's a man of few words, but he's pretty chill.
All right.
Which honestly still kind of tracks for now.
I appreciate that. I'm cool
awesome.
being the chill guy that's just kind of there.
Well, it's not even like you're just kind of there. I mean, you've had some of the funniest bits in terms of on the channel also. It's more like you're like Ferb.
Yeah. Dan's our channel's Ferb.
When I do talk, it's just...
I told you, it's like we said at lunch. When Dan speaks, everyone listens.
Yeah. That's so funny.
I fucking love that.
That's awesome. It's so
Holy
true,
shit.
though.
I appreciate that.
Dan speaks far and few in between, but when he does, you better fucking listen, because it might be the funniest thing you've heard all day.
It might be. It could also be the stupidest thing you've ever heard.
You still gotta listen. Dan, what were your initial reactions with Justin?
I remember seeing Justin for the first, at this, I'm thinking of the airport.
Yeah.
I remember thinking oh shit, how long have you, I was wondering how long you've known Justin at that time, because it felt like you just melded, and I was like, oh, okay. So
Yeah,
I could already tell you were quote unquote one of us.
Oh yeah, you can thank Daniel Franklin for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Daniel Franklin.
I don't know who this Daniel Franklin is.
That's not his name.
Not my name.
I was gonna say, on behalf of everyone named Daniel, I will say thanks. I don't know, but I remember being interested. I was like, oh, this is cool.
An intriguing subject.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you're intriguing.
My Deltarune.
My Crusader.
Yeah. My
Also, I realized, just random off topic.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
realized that the way I've been pivoting my Gaster voice in Deltarune, by the end of it, I realized I started off like not quite sure how to voice it, and then I realized, wait, no, just do G-Man.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That
Like
works.
that's
Rise and
Hell yeah.
shine, Christopher.
Yeah.
Rise and
It's
shine.
like how much longer now? My Deltarune. I've seen because I started doing that naturally, and then I saw a video after, or like an SFM video where someone basically redubbed like G-Man lines as Gaster. I'm like, wait a minute, this actually is so fitting.
That's funny.
Anyway, continue with the thoughts.
No, of course. I think my story with Justin is very interesting because I feel like I heard stuff about you before I knew you.
Oh God.
Really?
Because I think I was like I always saw your profile picture in like my Zoom classes.
Oh yeah.
To start.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's cool. That guy is also an artist and he has his own picture. I was like, that's fun. I was like one of the only other people that did, so I was like, oh, nice. But I remember like I was like, oh yeah, I have this person in my class. Like I think his name was like Justin or whatever, and like I think people would like give their thoughts and opinions on it. It's like, oh yeah, he kind of like, you know, I heard he kind of talks a lot, and I heard like he kind of does his work, and like I think somebody said something about you that is completely not true.
I believe it.
Yeah, it was something like, the hell was it? Like you weren't like easy to work with or something, or not easy to get along with or something.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can understand where someone would have gotten that impression.
But it's not true.
No,
it's completely
ultimately,
untrue. Like
You were like one of the fewest, you were one of the few people I've known in my entire life that will actually sit down and be like, hey, let's work through this right now.
Yeah, like
Figure
even
this
though you
out.
have a differing opinion, sometimes you never present it in a way that's like, well, mine's better. Like you don't do that.
Yeah. I'm trying to I think it's funny because I can imagine anyone who would have called me difficult to work with, I would probably also agree they are difficult to work with.
Maybe, yeah.
Possible, yeah.
It's entirely fair.
Well, because see, I had a big problem, and this problem persists. I mean, I'm not saying like, oh, I'm not trying to market myself as some paragon because I have definitely had a lot of room for improvement and have improved in many ways, especially when it comes to working with others.
We all have.
But like, I think one thing that's been very consistent about me since like I want to say like middle school and high school, is me being like not too kind towards when people don't pull their weight in projects.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's fair.
And not so much being a dick about it, but more so just being like generally like, you know me, I very much have my own creative vision on things. And shit. Okay, I guess I have to wait for it to get stuck in the ground.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
like that.
There you go.
Also, I just want to say about this remake, just to make it on top of the game, fuck these boss fights.
Yeah.
They all go on, like, that's probably my biggest criticism of the remake so far. All these boss fights go on way too fucking long, and they're the worst kind of boss fight where all of their design is wait a billion years before the boss is vulnerable to get your one hit in.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same problem that, like, Sonic Superstars had.
Yeah, Sonic Superstars was really, really bad.
Where it's like every boss phase goes on way too long, and they'll have like one window where you better not miss it to get your one hit in, followed by 3 minutes of dodging attacks.
Yeah.
Which in itself wouldn't be too bad, except they're super stingy in these boss fights about handing out health.
Yeah, that is always a problem with me.
So like you have 4 hits by default, and every boss fight now has a bunch of random enemies wandering the arena, which I'm assuming is for getting health refills by taking them out. But like it's like a 2% chance one of them will actually drop a piece like a Pac-Man health fragment.
Yeah.
Well, that's
also, I love that
bullshit.
nobody knows how to spell Gachapon.
Well, no,
Everybody spells it differently.
well, Gashapon is a brand.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah, because with the S, yeah, because I saw because I beat this game last night, and in the credits, like they're listed as like because it's basically product placement.
Oh, that would explain the specific type because I've seen that type of capsule before, so that makes sense.
Yep. Oh, hey, we're going to one of my favorite levels from the original. Which are the forest levels.
I remember you telling us that in the original.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So always been kind of the type to get really agitated when like I feel like I'm the only one giving a fuck in a project.
That is fair.
That's understandable.
And yeah, I love the forest levels in this game. So I don't know why aesthetically, I just really like.
Yeah, I remember-
hopping around the giant trees.
Ooh, that's pretty as fuck.
Also, the music is fucking banger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always kind of had that as like a problem where it's like on one hand, like I don't mind taking the lead in a project. You know me, I can be kind of a creative control freak when I'm allowed to be.
Sure.
But like it's one thing when I feel like I'm the only one giving a fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And that is definitely probably maybe it's made me seem hard to work with when it's like if I'm the only one giving an absolute fuck in a project and everyone else just wants to go home.
Yeah, that's fair because instead of like us like who like actually wants to work and get the project and they're like, oh, we'll do it eventually. It's like, no.
Yeah, and I will also admit, like I said, I'll admit to my own flaws. I've always had this problem in my life, which is I'm a yapper, but not always the best listener.
Oh. I mean, I feel like you've been pretty good about listening, at least when I've known you.
Yeah, I know. Well, like I said, that's taken considerable effort. I will say.
Well, I guess I'll just say, like, then you've gotten better.
Yeah.
That is what I'll tell you.
As in, like, I'm really good at yapping myself, but I've always kind of struggled in giving other people the rightful attention they've been due, and that's not really an excuse for it, just the way I've just been.
No, sure. Yeah, I mean, it takes time. You got to learn and grow with that stuff.
Yeah.
But I also kind of want to piggyback off of what you said, which is like, because like I also like have a bad habit of like, because when I'm working on something and I'm doing something, I like really, really want to make sure that it comes out in what I think is correct. And so like I tend to find I love assembling teams of people and I love bringing people together, like do these big projects, and I love being a director and kind of being able to see people who like maybe won't be able to do this stuff maybe ever again, who knows, but like kind of getting their foot in the door and being like, hey, like, do you want to come voice act in a thing for me, or hey, do you want to come be a part of this like silly little channel that I have, like. And they're like, yeah, sure. And then like we always give it a try, see how it works. And like, but the one thing I worry about, especially with Cartridge Crusaders, has been a big thing for me that I worry about is like I said earlier, is like steamrolling people and making sure that I don't like sometimes I might have to just be like, okay, well, we need to make a decision. And so I'll be the one to make the decision. But like, I don't want it to feel like I'm just like, my word is law.
Yeah.
And that's the end of it. So I hope you guys don't feel like that.
I mean, I'm going to be real. I think in a lot of ways, your own, like, trying to, like, push your vision has honestly been very helpful and, like, humbling me.
Oh, okay.
Like, it more so in the sense, and not just you also, but kind of working with everyone on the team, because, like I said, since I'm so used to dealing with groups where other people don't give a shit, the way that is manifested is me being very much, me being occasionally very high on my own supply in terms of my own creative ideas. And it has been very refreshing. Basically, I don't want to say like working for someone, but like in a way, like contributing to someone else's vision.
Sure.
Because it is just business-wise, it's a very good experience to have.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
In terms of just because like being able to collaborate and work with other people's visions is a very important skill to have if you want to get a job in a creative field.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I think like I was so not used to working with other people that were like passionate about this type of shit. That like it was really refreshing, basically being able to get out of my own creative headspace and try to adapt to someone else's.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad.
So, and it's also once again, it's felt refreshing, but it was a good practice in humility, I think. If as silly as that sounds.
No, I totally get that. Because I've had similar issues where like I've worked with like you and Flynn and Dan, and so like there have been times where I'm like, you know what, like everybody is creatively different, like we gotta like try different things and whatever. So like I feel like it's offering a lot of humility for a lot of us, because like we've all, I feel like, kind of been used to just working solo on a lot of stuff. Like Dan and I have been collaborating for a while, but like a lot of us tend to just work on our own projects, and we tend to be very self-sufficient and solo. So it's just one of those things where we kind of got in our own heads a lot. But like once we started working with each other, we were like, oh right, like there are other creative things, like, which is obvious. But like until you work with somebody who is as passionate creatively as you are, it doesn't click with you until it happens.
No, I'd absolutely agree. Like that was probably one of the best honors I can say we've had working on this channel.
Yeah.
Is just being able to like, as just collectively as a group, all worked well together, because we all equally give a fuck. We all want the channel to succeed.
Yeah.
We all have differing but not incompatible ideas on how to get to those goals.
I agree.
Yes.
and that's like, I don't know, it's just working out well. It's definitely probably the best, most extended group project I've been a part of.
I love that. The Cartridge Crusaders, the best group project.
Yeah.
great.
Birdly going the ultimate group project.
And I'm going to get an A. I actually want to get an A. Chris, I have an A on Social Blade.
Watch Deltarune. Watch Deltarune. I'm no longer asking.
What? Yeah.
This is a command.
That series is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I actually like a little peek behind the curtain.
Yes, please.
Normally, we, me and Varys, when we edit the videos, normally there is a back and forth in that system where like we review the videos that we edit.
Yeah, so like one of us will edit a video and then the other one will come in to review it, basically.
Yes, so I haven't been doing that for Deltarune. So like,
Yeah, you did like what, the first one or two?
I think I did the
maybe?
first one.
I mean, the episodes
maybe
are
the second
long,
one.
so like, I
Yeah,
can
they're
kinda-
way too long.
The episodes are wicked long,
Oh, didn't
and
mean to do
like
that.
there is just a lot of reading involved. So I'm like, okay, do I need to? And it ultimately turned into.
I can smell you.
Why is he looking at me like that?
Yeah. Bro, don't look at me like that.
Bro, stop.
But sorry, Dan, continue though.
No, yeah, I'm good. Essentially, because of the amount of effort on your part was not trivial, but it was like one of those like
God.
we weren't necessarily editing anything out.
Not really. There
Yeah,
was stuff they edited out, but
Yeah.
most of it stayed.
It was
Yeah.
difficult too, though, just because of this the nature of like
How it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah, so
It's
like
difficult to edit around stuff when like the whole video needs to kind of stay in. Like,
it does.
but I have found like cheeky workarounds every once in a while, where like I'll like just put audio in different places and just play the game audio by itself and stuff.
You've done little bits and pieces as far as I've seen.
Yeah.
That make it worth watching.
Yeah.
I would say.
I appreciate that.
Watching the first episode and the second episode, I'm like, ooh, wow.
Yeah, I try to like keep it steady, keep it going, and try to just like move it along and
Yeah.
like I feel like over time my editing with it got better and better and better. And if my work goes to waste on all that Spamton shit, I will crash out.
Yeah, I just think the collective effort that all went into those episodes was so good because, like, first of all, it helped that we had good source material to work with. Like,
absolutely.
Like the general writing was so good and so funny that it made us just kind of ease into like becoming these characters.
Yeah,
and then
the side conversations.
the fucking like the out of canon side conversations that were happening were so fucking good.
Yeah.
It was so fucking good, and it like gave it a unique, and it gave the episodes a unique edge. So it wasn't just us reading, dialogue written for us the entire time.
That's
Yeah.
true. Like we just like learned who these characters were and then just started doing shit like quote unquote in voice.
Yeah.
To be like, hey, this thing.
One thing that I absolutely love about all of our Deltarune characters and voices is that as goofy as some of them were, when we needed to be emotional, we still did it. Like even
Yep.
with the stupid voices.
Yeah, like I want to say, like I'm gonna be real. Like Dan, you fucking put in the work for Noelle.
Oh, thank you.
Even, dude, Dan, you also got a compliment on how well you did Ralph saying like the finale.
Really?
Yeah. Chapter 4, Ralsei. Holy
Yeah.
shit, Dan.
Yeah,
Like it was especially impressive because out of all of us, you're the one who had the least experience with the game.
Yeah.
That is true.
As a nun.
Yes, based on the vibe. I'm just like, all right, hold on. Sad vibe. All right, I have to try this. Hold on.
Yeah.
And I did the thing. I guess I nailed it.
Yeah, no, you did a really good job.
No, like the from the very beginning, like the voice was so fitting, and then as it went on, like to everything that goes on, and like especially chapter 4 was definitely, I feel like, the voice acting peak of for a lot of us.
Oh, I
really
agree
was.
completely. Yeah.
Like holy shit.
You being Susie Ann Gerson was so was
crazy.
I'm old.
that was so good.
I love that so much.
That was so good.
Like
I feel like I kept running, and I loved this. It didn't bother me. I thought it was awesome. But I kept running into the problem where I kept voicing characters that exclusively talk to
To each other. Yeah.
Because like I was Lancer and Susie in chapter 1, and then like I was Gerson and Susie in chapter 4.
Yep.
And then like it was like I got a break in chapter 3.
You
which
did.
was nice because I was only like Ram, I think, and Susie.
Yes.
So, like, that was fine. But like chapter 2, I was like over half of the characters the whole time.
Yeah, that was rough. But one thing I still think was really perfect with the casting is the fact that since you're Susie and Dan is Ralse, it helps because you guys are like actually siblings. It makes like the little tiny little petty moments between them.
Yeah, even better.
Feel very genuine.
That is true.
Because we can work off of each other like that.
That was really good casting. Was like, and it was accidental. It was purely accidental.
Oh yeah, because we spun a wheel for like almost all of it. So
Yeah.
Like,
it was
the
all
only
by
times-
random chance.
The only times we didn't spin were Spampton, Queen, and I think Tenna.
Tenna also.
Yeah, well, because those were all ones where we all very much wanted those voices.
Yeah, absolutely.
And because I'm really happy with how Queen turned out. That was probably my.
she was
she
so
was
fucking
incredible.
funny, dude. That was like
Like-
my favorite voice you did through the whole
Yeah,
series.
Toodles. And Noel, sweetie, honey gravy. How are you?
I fucking love that voice.
and you can pull it out
Yeah.
just like that.
It's so funny.
It's like holy shit.
Yum, 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 yum. I love tolerating you.
No, that's so good.
What is like?
Do we really have to do this right now?
What is so funny to me is like the voice. There's one voice that I use in Deltarune that I used to use in general as a joke, and now that it's that character, every time I do it, everyone's like, "Oh, you're channeling that character."
it's Lancer,
It's
right?
Lancer.
It's Lancer. Your Lancer voice is so
Yeah.
good.
It was
It's so
like-
good.
Hey, hey, everybody!
I think my other favorite one to do was definitely Rules.
Oh my god. Hard.
Your rules. Was so funny.
I have a laser pointer.
Hey, second dad. Jesus fucking Christ!
And
I love
every time you went,
God damn it!
I fucking love that.
I had to
so
pull that
much.
from my soul. Like,
God.
that's probably why it was so powerful.
My God.
Holy shit.
It's so funny. Yeah, if you guys have watched the channel for a while, like, there are some voices that we just kind of, like, borrowed
Yeah.
from our normal lexicon that we use.
Oh yeah, also shout out to Flynn and his fucking Rudy voice.
oh yeah,
I am Rudy.
I am hospitalized. Talk about my illness. I'll give a lot of credit to Flynn because I'm gonna be real. Like, Megan doesn't watch our channel too much.
Yeah.
But she religiously quotes, "I am hospitalized" and talk about my illness. Like, because I showed because we watched the finale of chapter 1 together, and
fuck yeah.
and she was absolutely dying at the entire Rudy bit. And so literally whenever we're she wasn't feeling well, like, because we were like, there was like a sickness going around at her work that she ended up getting and that I ended up getting.
Yeah.
And like anytime we're just not feeling well or any conversation now, it's like
Talk about my illness.
talk about my illness.
Oh my God, it was so funny. I love his Tenna's voice too. Actually.
Oh yeah, no, that
too.
Yeah,
I loved it
that
so
You
much.
are the star of today's show.
You are the star of today's show.
Yeah, that one, like, I warmed up because originally when I heard the voice, I wasn't as a fan because I'm like, oh, that just sounds like Rudy without the accent. But it grew on me over time, and by the finale, I thought it was perfect.
Oh God, I loved it so
Yeah.
much. I like the effect I put on it. I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah, that did.
Yeah, no, I did like the effect.
I think it added to it a lot. I love the characters that add effects to it.
Yeah.
How about your ant-sized, rapidly shrinking life?
Yeah, that's all. That's just one. I just. That's just one.
Yeah. I love.
Yeah.
I loved fucking dude.
Sorry.
Editing. Editing. Yeah. That sounds
Right, like the fucking cyberpunk meme.
yeah. I made 2 of those.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Thanks to my company.
Oh my god.
I loved messing up my laugh for Spampton. Like I took my laugh and spliced it up to for Spampton's thing, and it was so much fun. And his
Oh, shit.
Spampton Neo's voice was so much fun.
That was
to sound design for. It was so menacing to listen to. I feel like
it was. I remember looking at that clip because I also put together a voice reel over the course of Deltarune.
Yeah, so we could keep track of everything.
So we could keep track of all of our voices and shit. And when you wanted me to pull up like spam to Neo,
Yeah.
I essentially pulled the clip you gave me.
Yeah, I was
and
like, no. I was like, no, Dan, you have to pull it from the episode. I was like,
Yeah.
you can't pull it from the recording. You have to pull it from the episode.
Right, which I ended up doing.
Yeah.
And I remember looking at that voice and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And
It's
like
really threatening sounding.
And it's even crazier because you said the way you did the effects with that voice was consistent throughout the entire time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
At least in that instance.
Yeah.
And you did one effect, I think by accident.
Yeah, it was
that
when he
made
said,
it sound heaven. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you made it sounded even like you added more modulation to it.
Yeah, like
that
it
made it
sounded
sound
almost-
even more menacing.
Yeah.
But that was just you.
No, that was just me. I just like did a little, like when we were recording it, I just like made my voice sound a little different, and it just amplified all the other effects.
Yeah, which
on
is
it.
crazy.
It made it sound really creepy. But no, I loved that so much. It was so much fun. We should
Yeah.
play. You know what we should do?
What should we
We
do?
should play Undertale.
Now we know how to.
Yeah. Now we know how.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
a system. We have a system for hey, you know, it's still technically it's still technically the 10-year anniversary.
Hey!
No, we probably won't play it for a little bit, but
We'll wait until after the next gauntlet, I would
yeah,
say.
but
Yeah.
we should definitely play Undertale. Should we, for the characters who are coming back, should we keep those voices or change?
I think so.
Okay, I think we should keep them.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So that would mean you would voice Sans.
Yeah.
And then Flynn would still have to do.
Chris, what the fuck are you doing? Well, to be fair, he'd only be doing it for the first third of the game.
That's fair.
And then like the
But
last
that's still
couple.
and then I can,
third of the game.
and I can still be sad dad Asgore, so it's okay.
Oh yeah, that's
That
right.
is true.
Oh, and then Dan's Undyne.
Oh,
And I'm
my God.
And I'm Alphys. Oh my god.
You know what? I think for that we should do.
That's gonna be so.
Yeah,
fucking
you know, if I had a nickel for every
Dan.
single time that like Dan and Varys had to voice a lesbian couple in a Toby Fox project,
2 nickels.
I'd have 2 nickels, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Yeah, it's not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. That is weird that that's happened twice.
But wait, because what was the other? Oh,
It's
yeah, Noelle and
yeah,
Susie.
Noelle and Susie, yeah.
you're right. Oh my god. What are the fucking odds?
I just love Yuri.
Oh, Susie.
What? What's so funny?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
I'm the mighty Susie Zilla.
Do the Mario.
Do the Mario.
It's actually kind of funny because now that I think about it, we switched voices.
What do you mean?
So think of it this way.
Yeah.
So Noelle, I'm a nasally.
Oh my
Little
god, you're right. For Alphys and Undyne, and then for Susie and Noelle, they're just swapped.
Yeah.
Oh my
So instead- I just realized that.
Make sure that you give this to Undyne.
Yeah.
And then, hey, how's it going, fuck nuts?
And then I got fucking.
Oh, Susie, I don't know if we should do this thing.
And then we have Undyne, which is like, hey, punk, get out of the road.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's so fucking. There's
God.
only 2 voices for Yuri,
God.
and those are it.
And
God.
it's hard Brooklyn and nasal.
Yeah, it's Butch and Femme. That's what it is.
Yeah. I'm so excited for Chapter 5. Like it is.
it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be so good.
I cannot fucking wait to the first video back, and
Oh
we're
my
just,
God.
and it's just like, hey, we're back, fuck nuts.
Yeah.
All of you.
I see. I'm excited personally because I have a feeling that Chapter 5 is gonna let me flex my sad dad energy. With,
I hope so.
With Asgore probably going fucking through it.
That's gonna be awesome.
Oh, yeah, we're
Yeah.
going to see.
I can't wait.
I'm very curious to see because it's funny because I think I've mentioned this on Deltarune before, but like before that playthrough, I had never touched Deltarune in my life.
Yeah.
Like I played Undertale, I went the worst route possible because I seen everybody do the pacifist route, and I'm like, what the fuck does the other end look like?
Yeah, so he did Genesis.
Yeah.
I know.
I love the way that story ends though, because I know you did the story about what happened during the Sans fight.
Oh, yeah,
my
that's
god!
right.
Briefly,
Yeah.
I did the Sans fight. And I couldn't beat the Sans fight, so Varys came in, beat the Sans fight, and reset my computer before it could save.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that I didn't get any credit for that, and I'm
Yep.
like,
I
fuck!
think I beat him on.
Do your own murder.
I
You
think I-
beat it on the first attempt.
Yeah.
I was so mad.
Which at the time was impressive. It's not really impressive anymore, but at the time,
It's
it was
still
very
impressive. That's still. I mean,
It's
I've
still impressive.
I've to this day never fought Sans.
It's there
And I
was
hope
like,
you never do.
Somebody put the fight online, and I just practiced while I was supposed to be doing schoolwork.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I never played the online the version you could download because I guess
bad
part of me
time
was
sim.
Yeah, I guess for me it was very much a case of my brain rot got with Undertale was so strong that even just like basically even entertaining the idea of doing the Sans fight just felt like a
sin.
It felt like it would make me feel unclean.
Yeah.
That's fair.
No, I get
Yeah.
that. I literally was just curious, and I was like, well, I'm not going to do it on my own save file, so I just do it online where it doesn't count.
Yeah, or in
fair.
my case, my save file.
Or Dan's, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. It's like one of those things where it's like I gotta, we've been blowing smoke up Toby Fox's ass pretty much the entire time, and for well-deserved reasons.
Yeah.
But I feel like one of his greatest writing achievements is making me like give a fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, I've been absorbed into fictional worlds and characters before, but I think he takes the cake in terms of writing characters that I genuinely care what happens to them, even though I like know they're fake.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's true.
And
I agree.
what I think I love about it, and there's a really good video by Andrew Cunningham, who like he does a lot of like Undertale, Deltarune like analysis videos.
Yeah.
He has a really good video talking about like what made like, Undertale so good to begin with. Mm-hmm. And one of them is he brings up a topic which is the idea that Undertale weaponizes the fact that you know it's a video game because
That is true.
because literally Flowey and like Kara's whole arc has to do with the idea of seeing characters as only pixels on a screen and not giving a fuck what happens to them as a result because you know it's not real.
Exactly.
So it's
Yeah.
like the moment you stop, like if you play the game too much, the moment you stop caring and start like wanting to experiment just because you need to see what happens.
Yeah.
And because that's the moment you stop seeing them as like you stop being immersed, where you stop seeing them as real characters.
Yeah.
And you start just kind of seeing the different dialogue options for what they are. Like that's something that happens in any game when you play it long enough. But like Undertale like makes that like part of the canon.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
so it's like there's no way to like you can't outthink the game basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Is like you can't like if you decide like hey I don't like the idea of killing these characters, but ultimately they're not real. They're ultimately not real, and I'm not actually a bad person if I try to kill them all. And then the game's like yeah, we know that's how you're gonna think, and we're gonna like actually try to make like tear you apart for it.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like so it's like there's no way to like the game like accommodates for like every type of like player thinking, and it's like really interesting.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
mean, like at the end, like when Sans like assesses you for everything, like it's like it really puts your like actions into perspective.
You know what moment fucked me up the most? And it's like it's talking about how the fact that like the game refuses to let you outthink it. It's the fact that I'm sure you know about this. Like you know when Flowey has like his speech in the genocide run talking about basically what I just mentioned, the whole idea of becoming desensitized after multiple playthroughs.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then Flowey says a line where it's like, "Hey, at least we're not like those cowards who only watch it happen and aren't willing to aren't willing to do it themselves." Meanwhile, me watching it in a YouTube video because I figured at least watching the genocide run was not gonna put the same blood on my hands as just playing it myself.
And then they
But
made
then
you...
they put the blood on your hands even further.
That's so
It's like
funny.
holy shit, he thought of everything.
Yeah. Toby Fox really did think of
Tricky
everything.
Tony strikes again.
So I'd like to throw out one more thing while we're on this 2-year anniversary of Justin.
Please do.
Metal Gear.
Oh yeah.
What a fucking trip.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Metal Gear
still
was.
had so much fun with that series.
That was
Yeah.
a journey.
There are series that like when they end, like when Deltarune ended, I cried. Like I was actually because I loved doing it, I loved recording it, I loved editing it, as painful as it was sometimes. It was just I loved it so much. It was very cathartic for me in a lot of ways, and like in more ways than I can even talk about. But it was just like I loved it so much, and then it was like Metal Gear that was like 4 months of our lives. Like
That was a long time.
Deltarune was like 4 months of our lives too, but like or like even longer. But just like these long series are crazy.
Yeah, and the other thing is also with Metal Gear. Like Metal Gear was a lot shorter, I think runtime was, but it was spread out over a lot much longer because of just doing the gauntlet stuff at the same time.
Yeah, so we had to take a break from it.
Yeah, we had
That's true.
we had to take a break. So and on top of that, just like our schedules weren't synced up as well as they are now.
Yeah,
At the time.
That's true.
exactly. And like a lot of these like earlier things like even paved the way for stuff that we do now. Like Dan's like joke book shit is what led to us doing cards.
That is true. Because it turned into a conversation starter.
Yeah, it turns and like everybody loves the cards apparently. Like a lot of people, I've heard a lot of positive reactions towards the cards. And
Yeah.
so like we try to use them like as often as possible, which is great for us because sometimes we don't know what to talk about.
That's true.
So we're just like, yeah, bring the cards out.
Bitches love cars.
I love it when I pull my cards out. It's fucking crazy.
There's my Ferb moment for the episode.
Yeah. God, even Nuts and Bolts was insane.
Oh my god,
That was
Nuts
such
and
a
Bolts.
long fucking series.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't know. Like, we've had so many different like long series and short series and episodes and stuff. That's just insane to look back on all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to go back to Metal Gear at some point, not because it's just my own brain rot, but just because one day I would just love to see the jokes return as like a format.
I mean,
like,
Oh, yeah.
I can bring those back. We just need a format for it to make sense.
That is true.
Yeah.
well, what made it work during Metal Gear was the fact that
It was
punishment on it was jokes were punishable by instead of punishable by death, punishable by jokes.
Punishable by pun.
Death was punishment by jokes.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
It was
made
death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
Because
Yeah.
like at first I was like, oh, okay, that's fun. It's not so bad. And then like episode like 20, you're like, God, no, I don't want to hear any more jokes, please.
Screaming at me at the end.
Yeah, Flynn
dur-
was not happy.
Well,
with
during
it.
the Rex fight, it was so
my
bad.
God.
yeah, that was really
Those
fucking
were some
bad.
of the worst jokes I think I've ever found.
Dan says like, all right, time to tell a joke, and Flynn's like, shut the fuck up, I don't want to hear any more jokes.
Yep.
It was so fucking funny. 2-player, what the fuck is 2-player?
I think one person plays as a fairy. It's kind of like I'd say like the co-star mode in Mario Galaxy.
Oh, boo.
Oh, all right.
Okay, that was what the fuck was that guy?
That was Professor Pac, and give you little hints on the boss fight.
Oh, gotcha.
But you know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm
You're
doing.
good.
I know what I'm doing. I'm just ass.
No,
That's
it's
because these
okay.
fights fucking suck. Cock.
Yeah.
So, I have very limited knowledge of Pac-Man World 2, except for what we've played on the channel, and then what I've seen Vera's play. This was not the boss in the original game.
It was not. So what they did was if in the original game, the first boss fight was the big frog mech, and then the last 3 of the ghosts all had like little ghost machine. They were all kind of similar fights, where it was like them all in like a little mech that looks like a ghost.
Yeah, I remember that fight.
Yeah,
'Cause you
and
did it twice, and I was like, why do they have the same boss twice?
And yeah, and the third one is basically the same as that. So I guess they wanted to add more variety, and like it's like, hey, listen, why was the first ghost a frog and the rest were all just ghosts? Why don't we make them all animal themed mechs?
Yeah, I think this is way better.
I do like
it better conceptually. Just these fights, but like in terms of execution, these fights I do not like them because they go on way too long.
no, that's fair.
And
That's fair.
And they ration out the health so fucking like
scarcely.
so
yeah.
scarce. Like that's what these enemies are for. They're for me to flick out of the way so they can drop stuff. And half the time they drop power pellets, which do not help me. Oh, there. Actually, one actually dropped one. Well,
Yeah.
hopefully
Wow.
won't despawn when I actually need it.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't know how long their respawn rate is.
I wish health stuff didn't despawn.
That would be helpful.
But that's part of the challenge.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it already despawned. Okay.
Yeah.
God.
No, but it's interesting.
It's also sorry, Dan. You were saying.
No, it's just interesting how far we've come. Like,
Oh, it was funny because I was like gonna mention like at the beginning of like all of this, and like you can go back and watch those old videos, but like I know I've personally progressed as a person so much in like the past like year that like I look back at some of our old videos and I'm just like
Who is that guy?
who is
Yeah.
this guy? Like I can like it like the like insecurity and like anxiety that I had back then like reeked off of my body in those old videos, and I was like, Jesus, bro. I was like, chill, you're fine. But like nowadays I've just become like a lot more comfortable and confident in like who I am and the jokes I like making and being the token gay of the entire channel and all that stuff. And so
We all
like,
need one.
we all need one. And well, like I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just nice to kind of see like how far like even personally we've all come in the channel and like how we used to be and like how we are now.
that's true.
And how we've all kind of leveled out and grown as people.
It's funny because I went back and watched the Star Fox Adventures playthrough.
Oh God,
that
how
we
was
originally
that?
did. That was like actually not bad. Like the pacing isn't great, but like I've obviously fixed that as an editor now.
Yeah.
But like I think me comedic wise, I think I was funnier back then. Like I've gotten to the point now where I've gotten either too serious or just kind of like too quiet. So like I don't really have like any. I don't have as much worth as I did back then.
That's
I
not
think.
true.
That is
Hold
false.
on. I know that came out worse than I meant it to.
That is false.
I'm not saying I'm worth less now. I'm just saying like I think I was funnier back then.
I mean, I think you're still funny. I don't think you were funnier back then than you are now. I think you're still pretty funny.
Nothing as funny as Dan 2000. What the fuck year was that?
2021, I think.
2021, maybe.
Because that's when we brought the whole thing back.
That's
Star Fox
true.
Adventures was like our first series back after I canceled the show.
Random
Yeah.
unrelated question. How was your mental health at that time?
Questionable.
Worse or better?
That's a fantastic question, actually.
Because I'm trying to figure out if we can tie, if you think your own personal comedy is tied to how sad you were.
Well, I can say that back then I was unaware of what problems I had. And then there was a certain, like, breaking point where all of a sudden I'm like, oh.
So maybe you were maybe you were just more positive back then, and now you're kind of going through something right now, and then once you're over this hump, you'll go back to kind of having that confidence in your humor again, maybe?
Maybe, I don't know.
Like,
I know I would definitely be less willing to, like, keep quiet.
I'd almost wonder if it's like an opposite thing where it's like, I mean, we're not your psychologist, so like I can't, you know, tell you how your brain works, but like I know for some people it's like not as healthy coping mechanisms for things are like basically manifest into being really fucking funny. So like,
Right.
who knows? Maybe like actively like knowing problems you have has like, and like being more introspective about it has like, I guess, quieted you out a little bit.
Maybe.
I don't know.
You know what, Justin? I think you might be onto something, because I feel like I kind of went through the same thing where I kind of had my own brain of humor, and then as soon as I found out what was wrong with me, I got quieter, and then as soon as I like kind of got back over that hump, I became funnier again. So Dan, I think you just have to do the same thing.
So I'm just in my not funny phase right now.
You're in
Quote,
your
unquote.
quiet phase right now is what you're in.
Right.
But you'll break out of it eventually.
Okay, I just got to find my footing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you gotta, because when your humor is not coming from your own pain, it's got to be sourced from somewhere else.
Yeah, and
Right.
that's where it gets difficult. You got to find out where
I
you
gotta
can
find that second source.
Yeah, like
It's like
we all.
Zuko when he learned when he had to relearn how to firebend.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, like we've all taken our, like, I don't know, like my original source of comedy was like, oh, my life sucks and the world is a bitch. But like now my source of comedy comes from the fact that I'm a complete fucking weirdo who likes men. Like,
Yeah,
I found a new source.
And see, to
That's
me,
fair.
that sounds healthier.
Yeah, I agree.
Much healthier,
I
yeah.
agree, because I'm happy with myself. I'm proud of myself, and so like I can charge my humor with confidence as opposed to like desperation and sadness.
Sometimes you gotta flip your own insecurities and make them your strengths.
Yeah.
Like for example, like I know I'm a yapper with who's undiagnosed but probably pretty sure. So it's like I feel like you gotta weaponize your own quirks and make them into your like.
It is. Hey, Pac Ranger, long time no see.
This
Wow,
guy's
yeah,
no-
this dialogue is pretty stupid.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't think much was added by giving Pac-Man a voice in this game. Like I said, he needs some of his World 3 sass if you're going to make him speak.
I agree.
Like, because Pac-Man in that game, he wasn't a jerk. He was, like, overall a very nice guy, but he had a little edge to, like, he had some...
Yeah.
He could clap back at people,
Yeah.
which was kind of fun.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
God, I forgot about those silly ass Rams.
Yeah, that's right.
The Ram Ranch. I mean, the Rev Roll Rams.
Welcome to Ram Ranch.
But yeah, what Justin said is you kind of like you kind of have to turn your insecurities in on themselves and use them as like be confident in them and use them as like a vehicle rather than like an obstacle.
Fair. I just gotta find the source.
Yeah,
Which is.
I mean,
something
for
that-
me, I feel like my turning point with a lot of this stuff was like Hades 2. Because I feel like the reason I say that, and I'll explain, because like if
Wait,
you
hold on. I'm trying to specify turning point for.
from like my humor and like my confidence and like using what I have as a humor point instead of it being an insecurity.
Got it, okay.
Like my turning point, I feel like was Hades 2, because I remember like there was a lot of characters in that I thought were extremely attractive who were all
I was about
male.
to say.
That's true, yeah.
I was about to say if it was the point where you're like, all right, I get to thirst about men publicly now.
Yeah,
exactly.
That
It's like-
pretty much was like kind of like it kind of happened before, but that was really where I feel like it kicked into high gear. And then at that point, I had a lot of introspection. I did a lot of thinking and a lot of stuff. And like I've gone back and forth 1,000 times, but like nowadays I've kind of settled into like, are girls attractive? Sure, they are. It's like, would I have sex with them? Maybe. But like my like heart and soul goes out to men.
Yeah.
Like I love them so much.
Does it for the boys.
You're just like, Athena? Apollo? Give
It
me that.
literally happened.
Yeah, it did happen.
It literally happened in the episode. I was like, where everyone was like, yeah, and I was like, eh.
You know,
That did happen.
Yeah.
No, Varys, I gotta say, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Just simply because I think back to this very iconic moment back in Japan,
Yes, tell me this thing.
which I think you already know where I'm going with this.
It's one of two things.
I don't know if Dan knows the story, if we repeated it. It was when we were in Shibuya.
Okay.
And so we go to the Nintendo store in Shibuya.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Yeah, you know exactly where this is going, where I'm going with this. Am I free to share this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Fuck me.
So we're at the Nintendo store in Shibuya, and we're we shopping around, we're having a good time. There's also there was a Pokemon Center thing there. They had a couple other
It was like this whole it was a very vertical mall.
Yeah, it was basically
really cool.
Yeah, it was basically a multi-story mall where one of the higher floors had all of the nerdy pop culture stuff. That's where the Nintendo store was and all that.
Fuck yeah.
But then below it was like department stores and other regular things, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
So we're trying to leave, and we're deciding, hey, let's just leave by exploring the rest of the mall by going downstairs and seeing what all the other floors are.
Which was really cool.
It was really cool. And as we're exploring down, it's like different department stores, and I remember at the time I needed to buy underwear, so I was like,
I forgot that's also what
So
let
you're
us
just like,
down
fuck
there.
it, let me
Like,
buy some
Oh
underwear.
yeah, Justin needs more underwear.
well, no, because the thing is, I really did not want to have to do laundry while I was there. So it's like, shit, I'm running out of clothes, specifically underwear. Let me find where I can buy more.
You know what? That's totally fair.
I think I just bought 14. I brought 14 days of clothes with me.
See, I brought as much as I
that's what you
could.
did,
I didn't think I had that much. Like at the time, I don't think I even had 14 full sets of enough of everything.
No, that's fair.
I certainly do now, thanks to this trip. But so I was looking for some of that stuff, and we're just kind of hanging out, we're chatting, and then I see Varys's eyes linger on something, and then they walk away, very anxious, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and I go look over, and I see that your eyes kept darting to this very pastel cutesy section, full of I don't know if it was like
Lolita dresses.
yeah,
basically.
Lolita dresses, and very it was very pastel, very cutesy, very hyper feminine.
Oh,
and,
absolutely.
And your eyes kept darting to it, and you kept going to the section and walking back to it, and you kept keeping enough. It's like Susie walking enough distance so you can't tell she's associated. It was like you kept eyeballing it from a distance, but you weren't approaching out of I guess some insecurity. Or
It was definitely insecurity. Yeah.
It
was insecurity.
Yeah, I figured that's what it was.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, I'll just go over there. He's like, you're like, nah, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. You're like, you basically were holding back the urge to just go over there and just absolutely fawn over everything over there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, in my head, I was like, dude, you just go for it.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is a mark of growth, because I feel like if this was today, you would absolutely go over there.
Oh fuck yeah! Are you kidding me? I'd be like, you guys need to stop. If you need to go do something, go do something. I will be here. You'll find me here when you come back.
I need to look at these Lolita dresses
yeah.
right now.
I'll be back.
I just saw the pain in your eyes, and it was really sad.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I could tell so badly how much you wanted to go to it.
I know. Yes, that is absolutely true. I had a lot of insecurity about that stuff.
I don't think you even told me that story.
No, because
Did you block
I
it
was
from your memory?
embarrassed.
Yeah, did you block it from your memory?
I didn't know. I remember it. It stands out in my head, especially now. But
I could tell by how much you cringed.
Yeah, I just yeah.
You immediately knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, I
I'm
was like, I know exactly what story he's gonna tell, and I'm so embarrassed. But it's fine. But
God, not the gothic Lolita story. Not that story.
no, but it was just because at the time I was so unconfident in myself, and I thought I knew what I wanted, but when I tried to put it into practice around other people, that my insecurities would kick back in and make me stop doing it. And my feelings were weird and mixed at the time, and I just couldn't get a handle of myself, and I was managing, but I didn't know who I was. And this past year, I've really gotten a handle on who I am, what I want, and what I want to be. So it became this thing where this year I signed up for reverse tennis, and so now I've become a lot happier because of that, and I've kind of learned more of what I like and what I want, and so I'm really happy. And so because of that, and I don't have to worry about that anymore, like everything else kind of came into focus. And instead of worrying about what other people think of me, I'm like, I'm just gonna do this shit, and whoever likes it likes it. Like, and whoever doesn't. And like my friends all love me and accept me, and so like who gives a shit? So like I thank you. I'm very thank you for being proud of me. That's very sweet. I am proud of myself too for coming such a long way. And just being the way that I am now is so like freeing and rewarding that like when I think back to that now, I'm like, yeah, I probably would actually just go into the store and do it at this point.
Yeah, so I think biggest saving up project, Cartridge Crusaders go to Japan.
Go to Japan.
You know where we're going.
I need my take 2. This time I'm doing it live.
Yeah!
I would love to go to Japan with you guys.
Oh, that'd be so
fun.
You'd have to lead the way. I had no idea what I'm doing.
It's okay. Well, here's the thing. That's the hardest part about going back to Japan. Problem A is it just being incredibly expensive.
Oh yeah,
that's true.
But like problem B is that the trip was part of the reason the trip worked so well is because it was so heavily chaperoned.
It was, yeah.
Fair point.
Because we had a very specific curriculum that they had a very specific itinerary that basically allowed, and by allowed I mean kind of forced us to basically interact with a good variety of the country in those 2 weeks, so we got like kind of a full experience.
Yep.
And we happened to have we had 3 basically lead guides that were all, fluent in the language.
Exactly.
Fair point.
And so and even the free days though that we got, to kind of do things like we got time in each area to like do what we needed to do.
Exactly.
And then just move on to the next area.
Yeah, I'm really proud about a lot of what we ended up like just getting and the experience I had. Like remember I bought a Switch while I was there.
That's right. You did. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, I got my Switch OLED while I was there, and it was awesome.
That was awesome.
Thank God that region locking should never be a thing ever again.
Yeah, no.
I think that's stupid that exists to begin with.
I agree.
Yeah, because like
some bullshit.
It was like being able to like migrate my account stuff over like flawlessly to a system bought it on the other end of the world felt so nice.
Yeah. No, that was fantastic.
Yeah, my biggest regret, and this is gonna sound really cheesy, kind of making me like the wife guy of the group, but like
Say the wife guy?
yeah,
The wife guy.
because I would say my biggest regret about that trip is that Megan couldn't come.
That's fine.
No.
Justin. Whoosh. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I was gonna my biggest and it's purely because of the fact that I know. Well, it's not even the fact that I was without her for 2 weeks. I mean that's all that's sad, but I know I was gonna see her again. That's not a big deal.
Yeah.
No, my big
You will never see her again. Never ever again.
No, but like my biggest regret with it is there were so many things there that I'm like, oh my god, if she was here, she would love this.
Yeah,
that is totally
because
fair.
like for example, like she's big into like Sanrio stuff and all like the like little like Hello Kitty stores and everything that were all there, and all the fucking Gashapon machines that were everywhere. I'm like, oh my god, she would be in absolute heaven if she was here.
Do you think if she went, she would have talked me into going to that store?
I think if she absolutely would have.
I think she would have.
Because she would have wanted to go.
I think she would have, yeah.
Yeah, because she absolutely would have wanted to go, and I feel like if someone else in the group was willing to go, you would probably feel a little bit better about it.
I think you're right. Yeah,
probably.
absolutely. It was just weird because I was with you and Tony and Victoria, and you guys are awesome,
so
and
sad.
That was so upsetting.
but I was with the 3 of you guys, and I was just like, oh yeah, and like you guys are really cool, and I was like, I really don't want to be weird. I don't want to be like the weird guy.
We were all the weird guy. Like,
no, I know.
Yeah.
I just but now that I take pride in being like the weird one. So we're all weird, but like I take pride in like being a weirdo. So like now I would have been like, yeah, fuck you, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think.
Excuse me, I'm gonna step into that dress store for a second.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't get to say my initial impressions of what I thought of Justin when I first met him.
Okay. Well, before you get to that,
Oh wait, I guess I did, didn't I?
I would just
about what some shit some other people said and how it was very different from your actual interpretation.
Yeah, because I thought you were cool and talented and fun.
Yay.
And I thought like your knowledge of video games was extremely impressive to me.
Yeah,
that was also my immediate understanding too.
Yeah, that's what you get from being like 9 years old, like browsing Wikipedia for fun.
Yep, that's fair.
Which ones again? This is really not helping the undiagnosed allegations.
Yeah,
yeah, fair.
But it also, and you've said this too, where like one thing I also loved about you was that we both know a lot of the same references.
Yeah.
And so we would say things, and you'd be like, wait, you know that too?
It's like, oh my god, I've never been able to make that reference to anyone who would get it.
yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, just the fucking fortune cock.
Yeah.
Fortune cock!
Like that alone already.
Burger shop.
Burger Shop. That's the most obscure one that it's like, oh my god. Because like we're quoting like one Cat Icarus video from like 5 years ago.
Yeah. Fucking Flights of Fantasy shit.
Yeah, which in
Oh my
itself is
God.
just a quote of George Wood from Gaming in the Clinton years.
Yeah.
Burger Shop.
Burger shop.
Burger shop.
Oh, I want to play Earthbound on the channel so bad.
I would love, honestly, playing that on the channel would be a good excuse for me to finally play it because like I've touched it
Would
very
you be down
brief-
to playing Earthbound on the channel?
I would absolutely be down because I played a little
yeah.
bit of it on NSO, but not very much. And I feel like that would be because I feel like Cartridge Crusaders is a good avenue for me to play games that I might not like get to on my own time.
My only thing
Yeah.
though is that I would like to play it.
That's fine.
That's okay. All right, cool.
That's fine. I mean, I played basically all of Deltarune, so I think it's fair for someone.
That's fair. Yeah.
For you to take the other awesome RPG.
Yeah, the one that inspired it.
Yeah. Wait, does that mean you would play Undertale if we did that?
I think Justin should play Undertale because I feel like he's got probably like I played Undertale a lot, but like I feel like Justin probably knows everything
That's
about
fair.
it
And
more
you
than
did
I
an
would.
amazing
Yeah.
job with Deltarune.
Yeah, he did a
so-
great job.
Yeah,
with
I'm
Deltarune.
very happy even playing at the fucking angle. Like how like the fact that I first tried Spampton and Gerson and I like fourth tried the night.
Yeah, no, you did
Yeah.
a great job, dude.
Yeah, you fucking killed it.
Like that was I was very happy with it just shows you my specific brain rot. You can whenever I'm playing a game on the channel, you can absolutely tell my specific hyperfixations because you'll just see the skill difference.
Yeah.
Because like you'll see me play like most of like the multiplayer shit we play together. I'll be like dead last every time because I'm just ass.
Yeah.
And then we'll play something like Deltarune or even something like this or when I played Donkey Kong 94.
Yeah. That was so
We
fun.
would have a conversation and then your turn would be over instantly.
Yeah.
And it would go to me, the worst player in the room.
No,
At
you
least
know-
with Donkey Kong.
What was really funny to me is like examining all of our play styles. Like you have like Justin, who's like really like he's like oh like and he does this super well. He's really good at this. And he does this and this. He's like oh and I gotta grab this and grab this. And he's like he nails everything. He gets it all really well in the first try. When Dan gets the controller, like he's very slow. He's methodical. He explores everything. He makes sure he understands what he's doing. He goes through everything. When I get the controller, who the fuck knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Like it could be like it is so chaotic and random with like Hitman and nuts and bolts and stuff, or even like just like I will like flawlessly beat levels without even like realizing I just beat the level. Or I will create the most heinous shit ever imaginable to screen. And it's just like to see all of our different play styles is just really fucking funny.
I do like the differences that we
And-
all bring to the table.
And like Flynn's is like a hyper focus, like
Oh, yeah,
like
his
I'm
is
gonna
like-
do this and I know exactly what he's like locked in and he's hyper focused.
he does that shit and he does it right.
Yeah, and I'm just like, here's a car that looks like a peepee.
My favorite is still the fucking
And I named it the
staircase.
cockler. What'd you say?
The staircase.
Oh yeah, fucking staircase.
Yeah. The lift.
The lift. All of my fucking names for those cars.
Oh my god, yeah. And this all started was
Pac-Man,
Pac-Man World 2.
Yeah,
Pac-Man World
This
2.
is is when Justin came through and brought about his unique flavor.
I set
Yeah.
us up for a success by starting with Peak.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Peak-Man.
And it brought us some of the best series we have on the channel.
I agree.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm sure you can probably tell from the gameplay, but this game is really fucking fun.
Yeah.
Like-
yeah.
No, it looks incredibly fun.
Like the controls are really fucking tight, and I just think visually it looks really nice.
Yeah. Oh, it looks visually stunning.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I think my only like minor criticism as someone who played the original a lot is I feel like sort of similar to my complaint about the cutscene animations. I feel like the lighting is a little flatter, which I noticed.
Oh, I remember we talked about that.
Yeah, which is something I feel like is just like is like a thing that I see a lot with like PS2, GameCube era games getting the uplift. They seem to always fuck up the lighting.
Yeah, I feel like those games were like really detailed and like had a lot of really good lighting, and nowadays it's all like artificial, so it looks flatter. because they try to like they prioritize what the color of the thing looks like rather than like the realistic lighting, which isn't like a bad thing.
I mean, if anything, I would argue it's almost kind of like, in many cases, it's like the opposite problem, where it's like back in like that era, you couldn't simulate lighting as well, so a lot of the lighting had to be baked in, and as a result was very intentionally done.
Yeah.
And then now, like the technology is advanced to the point where you can simulate a lot of this stuff, and it does it for you. But and as a result, it's like technically sometimes more accurate, but as a result can look a little flatter because it's like, rather than this very intentionally artistic baked in choice, it's just kind of like the generic results the computer spits out for you.
Yeah, no, you're right. I agree. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very similar problem I have with like, I've seen with like character model detail in like, if you transitioning between like late PS2 and like early PS3 Xbox 360 games. Where it's like a lot of those character models in early 360 games look genuinely worse than the best stuff on the PS2. Because the PS2 was very much like faking a lot of shit to make it look really good, and then the Xbox 360 and PS3, it's like, hey, we can just simulate this stuff now, so it'll like, we don't have to like fake it anymore. But like faking it
is
still
what made it look good.
Faking it made it.
Like the artistic decisions to like fake some of these lighting or these details, or like the texture work in certain character models. Genuinely aged way better than like the doing it naturally shit.
Absolutely.
Because shit looks better when it's intentional.
Like a perfect example is because Noodle, the YouTuber, has a really good video about the King Kong game that I want us to play that is supposedly really good. It has two versions. It has a version for 6th gen and 7th gen, because it was on the PS2 and the original Xbox and the GameCube, and then it also had a 360 version. And the 360 version genuinely looks like ass compared to the other version, because it's like technically high. It's like the high resolution texture pack memes. Where it's it's technically higher res, but like the artistic integrity like went out the fucking window.
That sucks. Yeah, I hate when that shit happens.
That does actually.
That's actually what. I'm sorry. You were gonna say something.
I just want to say this before I forget.
No, go ahead.
They actually recently announced a remake for Deus Ex. Have you heard of this?
Oh yeah,
really?
And it has the exact same problem I'm talking about.
Yeah, literally.
Yep, I saw those screenshots. I saw those comparisons. They're not very flattering.
I literally looked at it. I'm like, why the fuck didn't they do this from scratch? Like, I figured it was gonna be a full remake, not just putting a new coat of paint on the same wooden structure.
It's GTA remastered.
Legit. It's like, what the fuck?
And it's to a lesser extent. I found this is just a general problem. I feel like a lot of modern games do not pay a lot of attention to consistent art. At least remasters do not pay enough attention to keeping art direction and like even things like color grading consistent. Like for example, I'll give a recent example because of something that's like personal to me. I played Metal Gear Solid Delta, right? The remake of MGS3. Now, if you played MGS3, the original, you'll know that game is very green. Like
there's no piss filter.
Like that game. that game was like one of the first progenitors of the piss filter from like, it was in like 2004. But it gives the game a very specific aesthetic because most of that game is taking place in a jungle, so it's very green, or like very very greens, yellows, and oranges. Is most of that game's color palette. And then the remake by default uses very clean, very a little bit, like, you could argue it's more color variety, but I'd say it's just a little bit more generic kind of studio lighting for everything, where like everything is very colored very naturalistically. Which to an extent I tend to prefer a vibrant color palette than one that's just like all just like one monochrome. But like the green was, it's like if the Matrix wasn't green, you know what I mean? You know,
fucking weird.
You know what I mean? Where it just feels like a little bit more generic, especially in the indoor environments. I feel like the indoor environments in the game do not look as interesting. But it's funny I bring that up, but there's a caveat to this, because apparently I think they knew this was going to be a problem, because there are filters you can turn on in the game. One of them is called Legacy Filter, which basically restores the piss filter and the original color palette for like, it basically recolor corrects the entire game.
Oh hell yeah.
Crazy.
and it's like it's an option buried in the settings to switch it over, and it looks so good. Like it's generally makes it makes it look go from high def but a little generic to genuinely the best looking version of the game.
God damn.
Like it looks
incredible.
Like it literally like it re-greenifies everything, but it's not just like one filter slapped over the whole thing. Like different areas and different cutscenes have different color correction to match how they looked in the original.
Ooh,
so now you get the original like color palette that's very, very rich and like very intentional with the high, the new models and high def like graphics and shit. It looks so good. The fact that it like isn't the only default option is crazy to me. Like
That's fair.
It's also like with like remakes and stuff. That's how I felt about the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy. The character models look fucking ugly.
I remember we talked about this. I don't necessarily agree with that, but like I get what you're saying.
I just like the levels themselves are really good. Like they're pretty good, but like, there's like some problems I have with it. Like I obviously prefer the original janky PS1 style because they used a lot of like intentional colors, and like the character models are really simple and goofy, and I like them a lot. But like the Insane Trilogy models, I never liked them. They've always been they've always like looked way too realistic. And
are you not a big fan of like cartoon animal characters with like realistic fur?
No, I don't like that. I really, that's like when Crash 4 came out, I was like, that's perfect. That's exactly what he should look like.
That was really good.
That was really good.
That was really good.
Yeah.
And like I remember for a long time, like I was part of the reason I was so happy with Shadow Generations' cutscene direction is because when I saw Crash 4, I was like, oh my god, I want a Sonic game animated with this level of intentionality.
And it pretty much was, yeah.
Like, I mean, not to the same extent, because like their animated styles are very different. Like Crash is very much an animated Warner Brothers cartoon.
Yeah.
Whereas I would compare Sonic to like a shonen anime.
Yeah.
Like that's like just their aesthetic. So it's like if Mario is like a Mickey Mouse cartoon and Crash Bandicoot is Looney Tunes, Sonic is like Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I agree.
That's where I would give like their aesthetics lie, and the fact that like all three of those franchises are kind of like leaning into that animation wise now
is great.
It's so good.
I love it so much. No, yeah, I guess I never really thought of it that way, but yeah, I don't like seeing animal characters with realistic fur textures. It just kind of bothers me. I mean, I guess like Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast I kind of liked, but like obviously it wasn't that realistic. But like,
well, then we have stuff like Star Fox Adventures.
Star Fox Adventures was fine.
Well, I'm thinking an awakening for a lot of people.
What about something like, for example, like say like how Banjo-Kazooie and like Smash?
That was fine.
That was fine.
That was done pretty well. It just wasn't done well in the Insane Trilogy. Like it wasn't even like, I don't even know if it was like the textures. It was more just like the character models themselves were designed very poorly. Like Crash was like way too tall. And he I don't know, he looked like a middle-aged man dressed up as Crash.
This is a wild take. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, like it just kind of like he looked too big. He was like really weird, and like Coco was like kind of odd too. Like she was okay. She was better than Crash.
Okay,
I'll give them credit.
Can we at least agree that I feel like Cortex was pretty perfect.
For the Insane, yeah, he looked fine.
Yeah,
he was fine. I didn't mind him at all. But that's also because they leaned into his style of him being weird and fucking like yellow and shit.
Yeah,
so he looked good.
Yeah,
I'll give you that. But I think it's mainly Crash I have the problem with. I didn't like Coco that much either, but like Crash was my main problem. I didn't like that style for the Crash characters. To me, it just looked very ugly and it looked like way too realistic. And I think that Crash 4 is like a way better style for that world. But that's my opinion on that, I guess.
I definitely agree with at least that Crash 4 style was infinitely better than Insane.
I agree, but it was also very much its own thing. Like I feel like in my opinion, if the Crash 4 style was used in the Insane trilogy, it would be good, but I feel like it wouldn't be as true to the art direction of those games. Versus with Crash 4, it seems very much like an intentional deviation that feels very fitting.
No, that's fair.
That's fair.
I'm not saying that the Insane should have used Crash 4's style, but I'm saying they should have done something else. That's all.
Fair enough.
Maybe like a mix between the two. Oh, there's a bug on the wall.
There is a bug on the wall.
Yeah, under the TV.
It's going crazy.
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
Okay, bye. It can die from the heat of the TV.
Yeah, probably. I learned that spiders are solitary creatures. So
See,
like, if they
Also, they
notice
get rid
that-
of bugs.
Yeah,
too.
That's generally why I want to see a bug. If it's on the other end of the room and it's not actively bothering me or getting close to me, I'll let it be because I'm like, all right, just do your fucking job and keep the other pests away.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
if what I hate though, I can't stand. I don't understand why spiders do this. Like you have such a good deal. I'll let you have a corner of my room. You'll kill the other bugs. I'll be cool with that. I'll let you live. Why do you do the shit where you crawl up to the ceiling and then drop down right in front of me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
Just
bro?
asking for trouble.
I'm about to make it double.
Yeah. Also, I just realized with this boss fight, we will have pretty much covered the exact same ground that we covered in the
I was
original.
just about to say that. Yeah. Well, there you go. This boss fight already looks incredibly different.
It is entirely different.
Yeah.
Also, I love somehow the consistency from World 3 that, like, it's a weird consistency from World 3 that all the ghosts are just from Jersey. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is she, a Yeti?
Oh fuck.
I think she's a polar bear.
Oh, is she? Well, that's a way to slide down, I guess.
I guess.
Wee.
This is so silly.
That is silly. It is. Well, the boss fight from the original World 2 sucked balls, so this is already better.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it is better until it's not anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which you'll see what I mean in a second.
Oh boy. Well, that
I don't like that, but
I don't know.
yeah.
That's fucking silly.
You know, it's so funny that you mentioned like awakenings for people, Dan, because there's definitely a bunch of characters from my youth, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Oh, this is why I am the way I am.
This is why I am the way I am.
Yeah, we were gonna make a whole member video on it.
Yeah, we were gonna make like a hear me out cake. We
Yeah.
haven't gotten around to it yet.
Although I know I think I mentioned this before. I don't have a lot of hear me outs. I would have to actively like look for them and like come up with excuses why.
I started writing them down because I was like, I'm gonna
have to start doing that.
You know, speaking of hear me outs, I got to be real. You want to know you probably all deal with this in your own professional lives. The pain of working with normies because here's the thing. So I get along with all my coworkers in my job really well. I think we all have like a pretty good camaraderie as a group. So like I don't mean any of this is like an insult to them, but like one of my coworkers makes jokes about wanting to make a hear me out cake for our job, basically all for all of us make our own.
Sure.
Yeah, like you all bring your own hear me outs.
Yeah, exactly. And she starts, entering some of hers, and she had some funny ones, and she would say some, and I'm like, and I would make the joke saying like, that's not an interesting hear me out, because a hear me out, it has to be unconventional. If you're just gonna pick out someone who's conventionally attractive,
That's not a hear me out. That's just a person.
Yeah, it's not a hear me out. That's just we're in agreement.
Yeah.
You know, like it has to be. There has to be some questionability to it. And
it's like I remember somebody told me a story once about how somebody was wicked embarrassed about a kink that they had because they thought it was like the weirdest kink ever, and it was just a daddy kink.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
It's like that's like kink number 2.
Yeah,
it's like, are you kidding me?
Well, I wanted to give an example. It's like, okay, so what's an example of one of your hear me outs? And I said, all right. So I said it's not a very interesting one because it's kind of conventional, but I mean, I guess it's like if you're new to this stuff, it's kind of out there.
Sure.
And I picked out and I said like Mifa from Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm sorry.
Yeah, with us, we're like, yeah, that's
Because I'm
that's
sorry.
cool.
Because I'm sorry. The Zora are fucking hot.
Oh,
They
yeah.
are.
And like,
Dude,
and they were.
you
And
know how many fucking times I stared at fucking what was his name again?
Simon.
Sidon.
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 And
Sidon.
like my coworkers all looked at me like I was fucking insane. I'm like, are you serious? This is baby shit.
Yeah, that's
Legitimately.
You should bring me to work.
Yeah.
I will scare all your coworkers.
I've seen some of them, and I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
If anything, I got more approval when I said like the fucking from Toy Story 1, the fucking leg contraption.
Hey,
they accepted that over the fish lady?
what the fuck?
Yeah, I guess it's more so because I guess
Also, I mean respect, but like
Sure.
But like, how did they like that more than the fish?
I guess maybe it's like furry stigma.
I guess so.
But like I would
yeah.
barely even call that because she's a fish. She's got no fur.
Scaly.
That's all scaly.
No, but even then, that's still baby shit. Like
Yeah,
that's,
like that
that's
is baby
nothing.
shit.
That's nothing compared to some of the... You want me to read some from my list that I've written?
Yeah, this boss fight might take a little bit, so go ahead.
Yeah.
Don't do all of them because like we still need to do the hear me outs and still have a shock.
Yeah, don't let
factor.
them get it for free. They have to pay their $1.
Yeah. Give us just like one. Give us a taste.
Toy Bonnie is one.
I see it.
Definitely one.
Yep.
Dog Day from Poppy Playtime.
See, that's the one that everybody
And
should be.
him being sawed in half was not a turnoff.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's the problem.
He's like hanging from the wall in half, and I was like, "How you doing?" He's probably in pain.
He's in pain and suffering.
Oh, this is so funny. A lot of these are outdated now because there's actually some females on here, like Midna in her imp form.
It's like,
Oh yeah.
ew, girls.
yeah.
Girls. Ew.
Well, a lot of these I kind of look at. I'm like, oh, these are either women that I want to be like, or women that I like. They were like masculine enough where like I kind of, you know, it was almost like, okay, if they were a guy, you'd probably like it more type thing. You know what I mean? Like I was attracted to the masculinity of it, is my guess. So I have Prince Peasley on here. Do you know who that is?
Prince Peace
Sounds really familiar, but
He's the P Prince from Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Oh, okay, I see it. Damn, I can't believe I first tried this one. This boss fight took me so many fucking tries when I played it myself.
You know,
yeah.
I'm not gonna say that one because that one's fucking insane.
Well, again, don't say all of them.
No, I'm not gonna say that
definitely
one.
save the insane one for when we actually do.
Yeah,
the
I'm not
video.
going to say that one because I kind of found that one out the other day where I was like, it was like a character from my youth, and I was like, oh fuck, I guess they were kind of the first time I like had some sort of reaction to a male character. It's very
fair.
interesting.
That's fair. I just officially started as soon as you told me one of yours, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
And I was like, all right, I started a list of hear me outs.
good.
Just now.
Yeah, write them down.
And the first one I wrote was horrible.
That's fine. It was horrible.
It was horrible.
The dog,
No,
Woof woof.
no, I'm not gonna.
Pack Buddy.
Pack Buddy.
Pack Buddy. That's stupid.
Wasn't that Pack Dog before?
I don't even know.
Pack Puppy.
There's my son, except he's not Pac-Man Jr. anymore. He's got his own name.
Pack Boy. That.
All right.
Oh God.
Well, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching
yes.
Peak.
And
Thank you for watching
celebrating
Peak, man.
Justin's 2 years.
Woo! 2 years. 2 years of Justin. It's weird how this game came out right when your anniversary was. or
Yeah, I was
something.
gonna say that's some. I was trying to have a really unflattering close up of Pac-Man, but the game won't let me have one. So
That's fine.
So this shall do for now. As he approaches us.
Yeah.
Yes, it has been an honor and a privilege, my fellow Crusaders.
Hell yeah. We love having you here.
Yeah, this was really poetic to be the kind
This
of
is
wrap
extremely
up.
Yeah.
poetic, yeah.
I love
Man.
this shit.
All right, see you guys later.
See y'all later.
Bye-bye.
6 months later.
Look at all these yellow creatures.
The black creatures.
The yellow creature.
And you admit that?
You say that with pride? With your whole chest, huh?
Fair, a lot of cool games have been made with Unity.
I know, I
always
know.
forget that fucking like Inside was made.
Was it
with Unity.
Cuphead made with Unity?
I think it was.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
Damn, this game's fucking loud.
Yeah.
Shut up! Why are Pac-Man's eyes open?
Because he sleeps with his eyes open.
Oh, we've dug this one back out.
Yeah,
God.
We're
Sorry, I stole Dan's good joke.
God damn it.
we're
I'm so
scraping
sorry.
the barrel, but that's because the pack can't be stopped.
He's
Yeah.
back.
The pack is back, and he smells like rot.
Oh wait, the Sonic shit's here too now.
Oh yeah, wait.
This is the wrong
This
file.
is the wrong
Oh,
file.
shit.
Wrong profile. I did buy the Sonic shit, so it should be here.
Oh shit, then, because I have not actually even played that on my own.
I haven't
on my own
either.
yet.
I haven't either. I'm very curious about it. I literally think it's just Green Hill from Sonic Generations.
But still, that's fucking cool.
No, it is cool. I think it's really cool. Shut up, Borland.
Yeah, but you can't sync your data.
That's been like that for like what the whole time we've had.
I
it.
have never been able to shut that off because that's technically not even my notification. That's somebody else's. And I can't sign into their account because they won't tell me the password. So
What if we take their account off our thing?
I don't know what would happen. I genuinely don't know.
We should try. Where would you even get to the extra shit?
The extras, I think there's. I don't know if you need to beat the main campaign first.
I guess I don't know either.
It might be worth looking up while I'm doing the other levels.
Purchase or own the Sonic Collection, which adds DLC. Locate the DLC. Go to South Pac Island area in the game.
Is that like South Island but Pac-Man version?
Yeah, I guess.
Where do you even reach that though?
Is it like, bitch? How do you?
Wait, well,
Not helpful. all.
Okay, well, I'm starting with the first volcano level just to play something while we're figuring this out.
Yeah.
Just to play something.
So
there's a mailbox with Sonic shit.
Okay.
Does it let you do it at any point?
I don't know.
Well, you're already here. You might as well just do the level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe how about we figure it out when we actually beat the game? We also need, I swear to God I bought it, but we might need to double check if I actually bought it or not.
What the fuck?
Because maybe I forgot to.
Did I see what the hell are they called?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, it is those things.
Dig Dug!
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I actually
little
just...
Dig Dug guys.
I actually designed...
fucking way!
I designed I love those little guys. They're like my
I love
favorite.
those guys.
The
Wait,
Puka-
does that mean the dinosaurs?
The Pukas.
The Pukas. They're not, the dinosaurs aren't here though, but the Pukas are.
Damn, that's cool.
You know what was funny, Dan? When we were kids, I used to always like the dinosaurs and Pukas. I
Yeah.
always felt like I was the Puka and you were the dinosaur.
Yeah,
When
that
we were
is kind
kids.
of what our dynamic was.
It was kind of funny. But I remember I actually started I'm working on a comic right now, just barely, the week one that goes into the newsletter. I actually created a character that its design is heavily inspired off of the Pukas.
Oh, the armadillo.
The
right?
armadillo, no,
Not
the
armadillo.
anteater.
Sorry.
Anteater, where like the eyes look a lot like the Puka eyes. Where It's
Yeah.
like one big shape and then the two pupils.
And it's almost goggle like that. Looked just like a plant from Plants vs Zombies.
But also it like wears like a red, like he wears like a red hoodie and stuff, and it's just supposed to like remind you of the Pukas. Yeah, so I thought it would be funny to just kind of point out the fact that the last time we played this was almost a year ago.
Yeah, it would have been
In September.
Yep.
Yeah, September.
We played this on Justin's 2-year anniversary.
Yeah, and so this was like last September. And what I find really funny is that since then,
Yeah.
I have come out.
Yeah.
Which is insane because I remember in that episode we were talking like a lot about, we were kind of hinting at a lot of stuff like about like me coming out, and we were talking a lot about like, you know, a lot of the signs that I was going to come out, I was going to come out. And so it's just really funny because in like a few clips from that series actually made its way into my coming out video.
Oh yeah, the Lolita dress story.
The Lolita dress story, and then also like when I like mentioned reverse tennis, because that was like one of the first times I ever mentioned that term.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I'm selling reverse tennis stickers if anybody wants them on our store. It's literally the logo that I talked about, where if you invert it, it's the trans flag.
Right.
So if anybody wants that, that is available on the store. It's like $1. I just thought, or $5 or whatever it is. It's just because I thought it was like fun
No, that's fair.
to share with everyone. But it's just super interesting to me because like so much time has passed, and it feels like that happened like yesterday. Like not yesterday, but like
I mean, it was like October, November, October.
like what, 8 months ago?
Not even.
I mean, it was in September, and it's March as of right now.
January, February, so 6 months.
Yeah, so it hasn't even been a year.
No, it hasn't been a year. It's been half a year.
Yeah, but we were just like, hey.
It's a very eventful half a year, though.
It has been a very, very eventful half a year.
Yeah, an entire war started in that time frame.
Yeah, that is true.
That is also true.
Uh-huh.
That is true.
We won't get into that, but
No.
fuck.
A war has started. I'm trans. We're about to start a second D&D campaign.
Yep, I'm in therapy
Dan's
now.
in therapy now.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Which actually I think we talked about.
We talked about me possibly trying it, I
Yeah.
think. And then I officially did it.
Yeah, so he actually did it.
I did it, guys.
Justin, what has morphed in your life since then?
Let's see. I'm still technically working the same job, but I don't know. I think I've just been not too much like life-changing stuff has happened outside of like finishing. I mean, I finished some animations that weren't done yet at the time.
That's true.
And on top of that, I mostly just got more settled in the position where I was, like in terms of like just having recent, like when we recorded that, I was still pretty freshly moved out and living, you know, with just Megan and I. And then
That's true.
you know, because by the time that video came out, I had only been moved out for like, you know, 2 or 3 months at that point. Now that's been almost a year, and it's going very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, for me, it hasn't been too radically different. It's mostly just been
Settling in,
and I've discovered something has changed since then, which is that I've gotten a much better work ethic since then. I talked a lot about because I mean, I think the turnaround for like the animation I did for the Zany Zoolander stuff, I thought was much better than in my usual.
Oh, for sure.
Than my usual stuff is.
Yeah.
and also
the pilot for Zany Zoolander.
Oh yeah, the Zany Zoolander pilot came out. That too.
So that was a big move for me in terms terms of just getting my own pipeline for working on creative stuff better. Not to mention, not to mention the how many thumbnails I've done for you guys since then.
That is true.
That has dramatically increased as of late.
Yeah, I basically do one a week now. With, occasionally skipping a week. But
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh my god, Just Barely wasn't even a thing.
No.
At that point, that started like in September, and now we're like 26 episodes into that. Or yeah, I call them episodes. Sorry, they're comics, but
yeah,
they're 26.
You're on issue number 26.
Yeah, I'm on issue 26 of that now.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I mean, it is my job, but like
that's still something you've done weekly. So
yeah. Oh my god, that's so crazy.
Yeah, I know. Like I changed my editing schedule from like when we last
something
recorded
that will
this.
hopefully be a little healthier.
Yeah, because that was something that my therapist was really yelling at me about. It's just like, Dan, no wonder your sleep schedule's shit because you're doing all this.
Yeah.
And it was just at first I was like, fuck you.
What do you know? You don't know anything.
And now this week I'm literally meeting with her earlier because she's just like, yeah, no, I gotta take my own advice, and I'm like, yeah, that's solid.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, but you know what else has changed in the past 6 months?
What's that?
And I don't know if Justin knows this or not, or if he watched the latest episode of Mickey. We have done Cartridge Crusaders for 5 years.
That's right.
Cartridge Crusaders, the first episode of Mickey's Mouse of Hell, was released basically in January of 2021.
Yeah.
And then somehow, some fucking how, Vera decided to time it where we would redo the game again on the 5-year anniversary mark
of Cartridge Crusaders. And the final episode of Mickey premiered on the 7-year anniversary of the channel itself. Because the channel itself started in 2019.
Right, but it was Cartridge Crusaders in 2021.
No, I understand that.
Yeah. But also, like, all the videos.
But the channel itself was created in 2019.
Sure, but all right.
It's a separate thing.
Fine,
but it's still a thing.
I'm also, like, not counting that because, like, all the videos that were originally on this channel, with the exception of, like, maybe 3, are privated.
But they're there.
Sure, but like
I'm just saying the channel was created in March 2019, so I still count that as a thing. It's not as big as the 5-year of Cartridge Crusaders.
I was gonna say
but I am saying that it was still something of note to keep track of because it's like, oh, the fucking channel has been created for 7 years, which I think is crazy.
That is fair.
That's all.
It's been here for a while.
Yeah,
it's like, how did we get here?
But it's also funny that we have not only played this game on the anniversary of Justin's anniversary, but we are now playing this on the anniversary of Cartridge Crusaders.
God damn it. It's probably not going to come out anywhere anytime soon.
Are you sure? What's the next miniseries? Yeah, exactly.
Fuck.
So it will probably be this.
Well, as of right now, I have to edit the other half of Hitman.
That's true.
But after that, I guess it would be this, wouldn't it? No, it's Sly Cooper.
Is that the next miniseries?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Audience, you'll know for sure, but it's either this or Sly Cooper.
Yeah, fair.
So if Sly Cooper comes out next,
you'll know.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, yeah.
We play that with James and Josie. It's awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. But
let's go.
But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's so fascinating to me that we keep timing this shit.
What is this we nonsense?
I mean,
you keep timing this shit. It's always you.
There is no we.
There is no we here. Yeah, like fucking a 5-year anniversary for Cartridge Crusaders. I did a fun little graphic at the end of Mickey Mouse if you haven't seen it.
A lot of the people who did watch that thought it was really nice.
Yeah, I took my time to really make sure that part of the it took me like 2 hours, 3 hours to actually edit the episode. It took me 2 full hours to do that end card bit. And that was like 15 seconds at the very minimum. And I had to dig up a song I forgot the name of.
Bread by Lucrembo?
Yeah, which phenomenal song if you haven't heard it. It was our old outro song. I had to pull out old outro assets. It was, I really tried to pay homage to the originals.
No, you did a really good job with it, I think. And you honestly, it was a really nice little, wrap up to that series and kind of tied it all home. Also, I did buy it on my account.
You did?
Yep.
Okay, can you download that?
It is.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It should.
No, that's fair.
Should be.
Normally,
I also downloaded that other weird one because I think you can only download it if you bought the other one.
Yeah, probably.
Oops. I should not be metal when I'm trying to do that.
Well, I guess you're just gonna have to hang out.
Guess I'll die.
Yeah, legit.
How you doing, Pac? How do you think I'll feel about dying, Pac-Man?
What?
He seems pretty happy about it.
Wow.
Try that again, but without weighing, like,
Metric fuck ton.
without having the lead clothes.
Yeah.
Let's try this without the lead pants this time.
Thanks. Oh my god.
I also
Fuck.
something that's interesting to me that I've kind of thought a lot about was like how much I thought being trans was going to affect things, because obviously I didn't know at the time kind of how things were going to shift when
That
it
is
came
true.
out. Not that I thought you guys were going to like treat me different or anything like that. Like,
No,
I'm not
you
saying
just-
that.
See, I've always been kind of confused, like, and you know, forgive my ignorance on this one.
Yeah.
But I was always kind of confused by it being made such a big thing because, in my, you know, as far as I was aware, you being non-binary, you know, is a form of trans. So like for me, whenever you're like, oh, I'm officially coming out as trans, my first thought was, wait, I thought that's what.
The goal was.
Yeah, like I thought that was what I thought. Like my thought was, oh wait, I thought you already were. You know, obviously you were going from non-binary to, you know, going from they them to she they.
Right.
But so like I knew that was new, but more so it was like I figured being trans was not as much of a new conversation because of the fact that.
I was already like 1 foot in the door.
Exactly, because technically I figured non-binary was technically being somewhat trans.
No, it's just gender non-conforming.
Okay, that's
That's
fair.
what non-binary is.
Once again, forgive my ignorance.
No, it's all right. I mean,
being non-binary, from my understanding, is just kind of just like, what gender are you? Yes.
actually, it's what gender are you? No.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh.
Like, there's gender fluid, which the answer would be yes, but non-binary is you don't identify with the binary, so you're outside the binary, so the answer
Got
would be
it.
no.
So would gender fluid be more under the trans umbrella then?
Well, no, because it's a different term. So, I mean, like...
There are a lot of different terms.
There are a lot of terms, like... And I say this solely educationally for you guys, I'm not whatever, but it's just like, actually a lot of terms actually fall more under the non-binary category than they do the other ones. Like gender queer, gender fluid, non-binary, like a lot, like I think agender, like a lot of those fall more under the non-binary umbrella because you don't follow a strict non-binary or binary, excuse me, whereas trans is just switching from one binary to the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes
Gotcha.
sense.
I
think at least that's my understanding of it.
See, my thought process was I thought that was all trans covered anything outside of assigned at birth binary.
No.
So that was my previous understanding, which is that the non-binary stuff was under the same umbrella. Pretty much anything gender related, I figured, was under the trans umbrella.
Not quite. No. I mean, again, like the non-binary sphere is its own thing. So non-binary stuff and trans stuff are like they can go hand in hand, but they're mostly separate because they're different things. Because again, it's like switching to the other binary as opposed to like identifying outside of it or as the whole binary. It is different. But the reason why me being trans was a whole thing was because it puts more, you know, kind of an expectation on you. Not that being non-binary didn't, but most of the time what kind of ended up happening was like, oh, you're non-binary. There really is no like blueprint for that. So a lot of people are just like, yeah, just non-binary people just kind of do their own thing, do their vibe, and you say, yep, they, them, and it's like, yep, and it's kind of whatever. And like some people get, you know, shit because they don't like, they're like, oh, well, if you're not binary, you need to look androgynous, you need to look like none of them or both of them or whatever, but that's not complete bullshit.
Once again, I feel like non-binary / trans infighting is such a shame.
It's when LGBT people fight each other, it's a huge shame.
That's what I'm talking about. Because it's like, dude, like they're already. It's like, listen, we're all, you know, they're all fighting for, you know, survival and you know, trying to make things better for each other as it is. Why make it worse for everyone?
Yeah, but like, no, it's mostly like cis people who have a lot of those expectations for us. But the problem with me coming out as trans wasn't so much the fact that it was going to change too much. It kind of did, I guess, but like it was more just that like that label comes with a lot of weight and a lot of expectations and a lot of like criticisms and a lot of eyes on me at that point, because like, you know, when you're trans and you're trying to identify as the gender that you feel comfortable expressing yourself as, you know, and you don't look like that, it comes with a lot of problems. Like I personally, like I have moments where I do pass, but most of the time I don't, just because like my facial hair is really dark and thick, and so like I have a lot of problems trying to get rid of it, and so I struggle with passing a lot, and so I get hemmed a lot, and so like, you know, when you're like, oh yeah, I'm trans, like I'm trans female, like I remember I went to go set up for something at work, and the person had only talked to me through email, and so I was like, oh yeah, my email is signed like Vera, like she, they. And so when I went to go set it up, the person was like, oh, are you Vera? I was like, yeah, that's me. She goes, oh, I'm sorry, I was expecting a woman. And I was like, oh, ow. I get it. I know I don't like totally pass, but ow, that hurt a lot. And so like, you know, you have a lot of those problems where like even people who know that you're trans, who know you go by like she, her, she, they, or whatever, will still misgender you. And so the reason why like changing my label to trans and like finally accepting that part of myself was like it came with a lot that I had to like balance, and a lot that I had to like change, and like the HRT stuff is like, that's a whole nother like thing I have to like take charge of and understand and be responsible for, and like that comes with health risks, and that comes with like, you know, your body changes and your biology is morphing, and so it's like there's a lot that goes into it, and you know, there was a lot of stuff with that I don't really feel comfortable getting into on camera right now, but it's like, you know, so the problem wasn't necessarily me accepting that I was trans. The problem came more from like, am I ready to accept the responsibility that comes with like outwardly identifying as trans, I guess. So that's kind of the best way I can put it. Again, it comes with a lot of like stigma, it comes with a lot of stuff. It's just a whole thing. So it's like, that's kind of why I made such a big deal out of it, and why I was like hiding it for so long, even though it was pretty fucking obvious, was because like there's a lot that goes into that, and it took me a while to kind of like muster up the courage to finally like feel like I can be myself. And I'm glad I did it, obviously, but like that, it took a lot, because there's just so much expectations going into it.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a very long-winded
No, that makes perfect sense.
Speech.
I feel educated.
Yeah, well, I'm glad. I want to make sure you guys are, you know, you understand, you're in the know. There's a lot to understand with this shit. And like, I'm super happy that I get to like be a female and identify like, and I have that non-binary part of myself. And like, my clothes have changed pretty drastically in the past like month. I went from like guy who barely tries to like mask lesbian stereotype. So like,
The butch among us.
God damn.
That's so funny.
Also, I think we just need to appreciate the name of this level is Magma Opus.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh.
That's so funny.
Wow.
Yeah, like fucking
Pac-Man, you
things hanging off my belt loops, fucking crystal necklace, like beanie, like like shackets or whatever the hell they are. Shacket.
Yeah.
Just all this stuff.
Me and Vera have been fighting about that for like weeks.
Yeah, we've been fighting for whether a piece of my clothing identifies as a shacket or not.
I've never heard the term shacket before.
Yeah, I didn't either until we went to Kohl's one day and was just like, I want to buy new clothes. And it's like, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Went to Kohl's, and then we find one item on a shelf and it's called a shacket. And I'm like, what the fuck's a shacket?
I was like, oh, what's that? Oh, it's a large shacket.
Shacket.
I was like, what the fuck?
I love how I've never heard the term shacket, and now I've heard it like 10 times in the past 1 minute.
I know. It's like, what?
It's a funny word.
It is a funny word.
And now I'm gonna hear it. Now I'm gonna see it everywhere, because it's that curse. You know, like when you learn a new word and suddenly you see it everywhere.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. You're gonna now see shacket everywhere.
Yep.
Because
Have
I'm
fun
pretty
next
sure-
time you go to Kohl's.
Yeah, well, because I'm pretty sure it just stands for like short jacket.
I think so.
And like,
I think it's like one of those like
shit jacket.
shit jacket.
shit jacket, a shacket.
Well, because the red jacket I
Shaquille
have.
O'Neal's jacket.
I wore that red jacket for my coming out video on my channel, and so like that's the thing that we're debating, is that a shacket? And
Is
like
that
it
a shacket?
probably is, but it didn't. We tried 2 things that day, and I'm pretty sure the other one was the shacket.
I'm pretty confident that that's the shacket, the one you're wearing, or the one that you wear constantly now.
Yeah, I honestly,
But-
I guess I don't know anymore, but
I'd have to look up the official definition of a shacket.
yeah.
The Chili's is weighing heavy on me now.
Yeah, this is post Chili's debrief.
Yeah.
So that's another thing that's changed is we started going to Chili's more often.
Yeah, it's been really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I'll take pride in that contribution.
That
Yeah.
was all. Yeah, that was all.
Yeah, that was
Justin.
all Justin.
Like, we've been there before, obviously, but like Justin was like, we should go to Chili's, and we're like, yeah, we haven't been there in a while. Why not? You're like, no, we need to go.
Well, because I introduced them to the Chili's debrief.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
And how mankind's best ideas are usually settled over a trippy dippy.
And by the way, I still think this is hilarious. After the first time we went to Chili's, I came out.
Yeah.
Like, that was the night I decided I'm gonna come out.
See,
Yeah,
my
like-
point stands.
That's also where we came up with the official title for our current D&D campaign.
Yeah.
Which
It
is
is.
Land of the Rising Gun.
It's a Western mixed with a samurai.
Yeah.
So it's like, it is, which by the way, that was all me. But like, no, the point was,
I was gonna say I came up with Western aesthetic, and then you guys were just like, "What if Japan was involved?"
what if Japan was involved?
Yeah,
but I know I came up with the banger that was Land of the Rising
Yeah,
Gun.
that title's all you. I think the idea of mixing samurai with, because I think you
That part was yours.
I think that was you, Justin.
Yeah, so you came up with, so Vera came up with the name, Dan came up with the idea of doing a Western, and then I came up with the idea of like, what if it was samurais versus cowboys?
Well, it was
Yeah.
Dan's Western, then your idea to include the samurai, and then I did the name as like the cherry when we were done with the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but the applause that went across the table once you
Oh, yeah, once we threw out the name.
The 3 of us applauding ourselves. Like,
Yeah, but
oh
then-
yeah, so good.
Yeah, because you two applauded, and then I applauded, and then Josie and James are part of this group too. They were just like, "Whoa!"
we told them later. They weren't at the debrief.
No, they weren't at the debrief, but like when we
Yeah.
told them later, they were just like, "Fuck
They're
yes!"
like, that's such a good idea. And then I told I have a friend. When I told her, she was like, "Ooh, that's really good." And I was like, "I know."
Yeah, I'm in the. It's kind of funny because us as a D&D group, like I'm the DM, and everybody else, every other Cartridge Crusader you could think of is a player. I think with the exception,
Not all of them,
with the
but-
exception of Flynn and Chris
and Grace
and Grace.
and
But
Callie.
okay,
so like
so
half.
the
some
main
Crusaders.
Yeah.
fine.
Some Crusaders.
Half the
Some.
Crusaders
Yeah.
are in a D&D group. And they are some of the most, not the most chaotic players I've ever dealt with. But it makes it fun because I at least know how to predict like what kind of stuff and shenanigans to deal
Yeah,
with.
do you remember what we did to the final boss of the
Oh, I remember. So I had the first D&D game that we did together was I made it a simple concept, like there's a wizard, he's an asshole, deal with him. And I named him Viagris, because I named all of the I named a bunch of wizard characters after basic medicines. And I just figured, why not, who's the one that makes your life hard? Viagris.
Oh fuck.
Nah.
Yeah. So,
Fucks you in the ass.
yeah, exactly.
I'm just kidding.
And then he's been there for longer for 4 hours, so
thank
they
you.
needed to call a doctor. So basically, Justin's character, that's another thing to get into entirely. Justin's a fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin's playing as a fly.
Yeah, like a literal fly.
My character, I play as a 14-year-old barbarian with a warhammer, and I'm the only one who can understand him.
Yeah, because Justin technically speaks sign language as a fly.
Yeah.
And then Josie's playing as Kung Fu Panda. Like,
Yeah, she's playing as Poe.
yeah.
Sir Skadoosh.
And
Sir Skadoosh.
James is playing as like the guy.
Yeah, the only regular guy.
Yeah.
But he's still like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, like scholar character. And
Yeah.
he's like, oh my god, you're all insane.
He's like a scholar character who was kicked out of university.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Like,
it's just-
that's not his backstory. I don't know what his backstory is, but like, that's definitely the feel of him.
Yeah, I know.
And
So fun.
so one of the things that Justin did was, are we talking about the chalk or?
Oh, we can talk about the chalk. We can talk about the knife.
Oh, the knife. Oh my God, the knife is a whole different story.
And then
but
how that impacted the final boss of the chapter.
yeah, so basically over the course of the story, Justin stole some chalk and then just kind of hid it away, claiming that it was going to be really important chalk at some point.
I was claiming it was going to be the Chekhov's gun of the campaign.
Yeah, Chekhov's chalk, as it were.
Yeah.
And then it's another point. I think it was James was bartering for a knife at like a bazaar stand. Yeah, he just bought a rusty razor for like a copper or something, and then just kind of put it aside and be like, "All right, I'm gonna use this knife at some point." And then then the main bad guy just happened to be in an alleyway yelling at everybody. And then that's when Justin's like, "Now's my chance." And then just
it has an amazing roll. Like, was it like a sleight of hand roll or something?
Yeah, and I would like to clarify. You basically had roll the stealth roll in order to fly up his pants to be like, oh, can I steal anything? And I'm like, all right, here's what will happen, because then you rolled like a nat 20 and then you got like plus like 2 or 3 or something. I was like, all right, here's what you can do. You can either take any one thing off of his person, which he only had 3 things on his person, and 2 of them covered his dick, or the alternative was like, or you can stick something in his pockets. And then Justin took it a step further. Was like, I'm going to take this chalk that I have collected and I'm going to shove it up his ass. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make you roll sleight of hand for that. And you just rolled well. I don't remember what you rolled, but you rolled
It was
well.
a good roll.
It was like a 21 or something.
It was
I
something
think.
like that. And then I was like, all right, how you doing this? And he's just like, I shove all 4 pieces of chalk up his ass.
2.
It was 4.
It was 2.
No, it was 4.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure.
I know it was 4.
I
track.
know it was 2.
I kept track. I wrote it down. And then, like, the wizard was basically teleporting everybody away one by one by, like, slapping them. And James was the last to go. And no, it was James and I think it was you. He basically got into a combat where he's like, all right, I'm going to take this knife and I'm going to shove it up his ass. And I'm like, all right, roll an attack just to see if this hits. And then he did. And then he got a natural 20. And I'm like, oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, so at the end of it, it ended up being like however many pieces of chalk and a knife.
Yeah. So by the end of it, the main antagonist was standing in like an audience stand because he was like holding a tournament of like power, basically.
Oh, don't forget about the fact that I took the hilt.
Oh yeah, you also broke the blade off
So the blade
in his
was,
ass.
It was stuck in his ass, but I kept the hilt.
Yeah, you did keep the hilt. I can't remember if we did anything with the hilt.
I don't think we did. I don't think we did, but it was a nice souvenir.
That is fair. Yeah,
Something to remember him by.
That's cool as fuck.
This is very different than the boss in the original game.
Yeah, no, because the boss in the original game is just the same one over again, isn't it?
Yeah, though this boss kind of sucks. Okay, it's just because it's annoyingly tough. Oh wait, oh
You.
I was gonna say, couldn't you just?
I forgot.
You fool.
Oh,
This
and-
reminds me of the Crash 4 boss.
Yeah, actually, that's kind of awesome.
That is interesting.
Yeah, but that happened. And then at the end, I decided, I'm like, all right, well, there has to be, because I had one player tell me at one point that I need to have consequences for all my actions. My actions and the player's actions. So the consequences for their actions was that earlier in the game, they basically fought a dragon and they just put it to sleep and then left.
Oh yeah, that.
So
whole
I
thing.
wanted there to be an actual like fight and shit, but there wasn't any. So I brought that dragon back as a thing of
like
like,
a
oh, you didn't deal
boss.
with this and now you have to deal with it.
Yeah, it's like a consequence, I guess.
Yeah, but it was combined with the main wizard Viagris so that it would be like a powerful entity that would just fuck your shit up. So as that transformation happened, the consequences of, I'm like, all right, let's tally up all the consequences.
God, that's right.
So you shoved chalk and a knife in his ass. So the consequences of the chalk was that anytime he tried to breathe fire, it would just go out because I treated the chalk like Tums.
Yeah, he coughed up chalk dust.
Exactly. So you basically got a free move that turn for him to not do anything. And then the rusty razor in his ass was infected. So every time his turn came around, he took damage.
Yeah, he basically had poison damage.
Yeah.
God, it was awesome.
I think I made it like a D8, but like you didn't need it. You guys dispensed of him. You disposed of him quickly.
Yeah.
I also love that, you know, he fuses with a dragon, but but the knife and chalk comes with him.
Yeah, literally. It was insane. Like, we have so many fun D&D stories, and we're gonna have so many more with this Wild West versus Japan.
It's gonna be such a crazy campaign, and I can't wait
Yeah.
to see what happens.
And I'm excited, but also because, like, I did put a lot of work into, like, building the lore for this world. But, like, at the same time, I know that it's gonna be, like, minimal only for just building a character as they are. Because otherwise, the group that we have, we're all fucking dumb, idiot, stupid morons. We're all just gonna, like...
I thought you were. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I really thought you were gonna be like, the group that we have, we're all autistic. Like,
I mean, that's true. But, like, I know for a fact that none of us are gonna take it as seriously. So we're all just gonna be running around just like, yeah, I'm a guy with a gun, woohoo, and then start shooting shit.
I will say that I will try to take this one seriously, just because the character I did create is a little bit more serious. Now, there will be chaotic moments.
Oh yeah, as
But,
there
like,
should be.
She's not, like, the character that I'm playing, she is not going to be as crazy as, like, Urza.
Right.
Who is the
Your
14-year-old barbarian, the current character that I was talking about.
Yes.
It's not going to be as crazy as her, but she is going to have, like, if somebody is like, you know, it's like, oh, I'm gonna piss on this guy. Like, my character would probably be like, that's unsanitary and keep your dick in your pants. But, like, if somebody was like, do you want to go have a shootout at the saloon? It's like, God damn, hell yeah. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
I will pick and choose my moments.
That is fair.
But,
And
like,
that's gonna make that character so much more worth it in that regard.
And it's like, I have some small surprises with my character that we talked about already.
Yes.
That I'm very, very excited about.
See, that's also
Thank
something.
fuck, I gotta.
So,
Yeah.
This fight is tough.
yeah, it looks
I can
tough.
tell, yeah.
You're doing a good job.
You have to micromanage so much.
That is something I want to talk to everybody in the group about at some point, is that I want to encourage people just talking to me about, like, character stuff. Like, if they wanted to do something weird or crazy with, like, backstory or, like, things that they want to happen in the campaign. Like, I highly want to encourage that.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, I feel like games turn out better when they do.
Damn. First tried that.
Nice, dude.
Good job, man.
Red Hot Justice.
Hell yeah.
Red Hot Justice.
Red Hot Justice.
Oh yeah.
He's the red one.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, D&D. Let us know in the comments, because I know at one point I built a Cartridge Crusaders D&D where basically we would travel through all of the games that we've ever played in, like, a crazy, like, mashup kind of world. And then we did a test recording of it, and then it ended just not great.
It wasn't great, yeah.
No, the lighting was off, the music was weird.
And that was also my first time ever playing D&D, like, ever, actually.
Yeah.
Now you've been playing for almost 6 months.
Yeah, I'm still not great at it.
No, that's fine. No one ever truly gets great at it. And if you do, you have a problem.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So,
I mean, like, you can get into a position where you're, like, doing better.
sure.
Obviously. And, like, Justin,
you can,
you've definitely progressed heavily.
Yeah.
So you're doing a good job.
It also helps to play, like, some classes that are a little easier.
That's snow.
The one benefit that I've had to having the group of players that I've had
There it is.
nobody's played anything complicated as of yet, except for, I think, James maybe once, like in a very early D&D campaign where he played a blood hunter, which was a custom class from Critical Role.
Yeah, I mean, Blood Hunter already sounds like... Wait, wasn't that Callie?
Callie definitely did, but I think they both did. That's why I'm like...
I don't remember.
But I also remember Callie took to it a lot less fast than James did, because even she was running around like, what do I do? And I'm like, anything you want. And she's like, well, what do I want to do? And I'm like, I don't know. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
You're in a casino, like, go nuts. Like,
Yeah.
well, just to wrap up a thing real fast. Hey, guys, in the comments, if you guys want us to try doing D&D again, let us know, because I still have that Cartridge Crusaders D&D module that I built.
Godspeed.
Whoa, did he really just bring religion into my games?
Shut up.
Also, the fucking...
That looks like it controls, like, butter.
It doesn't control bad, which is good because... Oh yeah, also the music in this level is fucking banger.
Oh my god, that's where this is from?
Oh, you hear that?
Oh my god, this is the level, this is the music for the first level in the Game Boy port of this game.
It is, you're right.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, I thought the crunchy version of it was the only version that existed. I didn't know there was a good version of it. Oh my god.
So all the levels of this world are remixes on the song.
Oh my god.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, and also this is way better than the original because the original versions of this of all the water levels were auto scrollers.
Ew.
Where you're constantly swimming forward and just dodging stuff.
Damn,
That's way better.
That's so much cooler.
Oh my god, being able to
Spread.
steer Pac-Man up and down like this is kind of terrifying.
That is
That is scary as fuck.
God. Pac-Man in space, underwater.
Pac-Man, where are my pants?
Here comes Pac-Man.
What it is, motherfuckers?
Hey, Pac-Man, how you doing? I still have that video saved on my computer.
No, Pac-Man, drugs are bad.
Pussies!
God damn it.
I know, just the way he's...
Holy shit!
Then he rotates into the camera and they'll get the worst freeze frame ever.
That reminds me of that stupid fucking Wii Shop video.
Oh, which one?
Super Mario RPG.
Oh,
Sonic the Hedgehog, Donkey Kong 3.
So you know,
Adventures of Level 1 and 2.
so you know what's funny about that?
Yeah.
You know how Flynn was talking about wanting us to see Nirvana, the band, the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The band, the show, the movie? That's those guys.
I know it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't,
No, I do know it.
I didn't
yeah.
realize that till after. I was like, wait a minute, because I've seen that as a meme for years.
Yeah, no, I know that
Update
it's them.
day. It's update day on the Wii Shop.
Yeah, it's update date on the Wii Shop. What do we got?
Okay, there we go.
Harvest Moon. Lead Puzzle Pokemon. Toe Jam and Earl in panic on Funkotron. God, I love that video. I actually tried to learn it, but there's some of the game titles are crazy.
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden 1, Ninja Gaiden 2, Cruising USA.
I forgot that the guy that's in that, I forget his name, but like the actor,
Yeah.
that's in the Nirvana, the band, the show. He did that Blackberry movie with Jay Baruchel in it.
The
I
Blackberry
have no
movie?
idea.
It's
what you're
basically
talking
a biopic about basically the creation of Blackberry.
Oh,
Okay.
they're not even around anymore.
Not
Well, no,
really.
that's the point. It's basically about how BlackBerry kind of came out in the 90s and basically kind of revolutionized it was like the first smartphone.
Yeah.
And
That is
then
true.
it's about their rise and their fall because they basically got murdered the second the iPhone came out.
That is true.
And it's basically about that, and the guy from Nirvana, the show, is in it. But the main guy is played by Jay Baruchel, Hiccup in How to Train Your Dragon, that guy.
Oh, shit.
Also, if you've seen This Is the End, he's in that as well. But
Interesting.
what I remember is I saw a little bit of the movie, but I never saw the whole thing. And I remember seeing a lot of the movie because it was one of those movies that would get put on YouTube Shorts a lot, like clips of it.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I remember seeing a clip of the movie, and fucking ProZD plays a character in it too.
I don't know who
I
that
only
is.
know of their
So
username.
I'm trying to remember his real name. I just don't want to mispronounce it.
No, that's fair.
Hannibal Lecter.
It was Sung.
I don't know, man.
It was a Korean name. It was Sungwon something.
Okay.
The guy.
Oh, wait. The guy who does all those, joke anime videos on,
Yes.
Instagram and stuff?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and I know
And he-
he's,
and he-
an actual voice
He
actor.
does a lot of voice acting. He plays Ratatoskr in God of War Ragnarok.
Sung.
Oh, shit.
Sung Han Woo. Or
So,
something? Sungwon.
I think I know who you're talking
I just
about.
remember his last name.
I forget his
I know his
last
first
name.
name's Sungwon. I just remember his last name.
But yes,
But he plays a character in that Blackberry movie.
that's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah, I know he's a very reputable voice actor, but that's just crazy.
And I know also Michael Ironside is in it too, which is he's an actor. He's been in a bajillion things. He was in Starship Troopers, and he's also the voice of Sam Fisher in Splinter Cell.
Oh, neat.
out of my knowledge realm, but that's still interesting.
I actually distinctly remember, I think one of your first cell phones, Vera, was a BlackBerry. Because
No,
I know. I distinctly remember you owning a BlackBerry because I remember being like, "Lucky, you got a keyboard."
I never owned Dad owned a BlackBerry. I never owned a BlackBerry because
You owned his for yes, you did.
No, because Dad's BlackBerry had it was the one that he had had all the little buttons on the front.
Uh-huh.
Mine was a sliding phone. I never had his phone.
You had a BlackBerry, though.
I didn't.
I know you had
I think I played with it, but I don't think it was never used for like anything outside of it just being a fucking brick for me to play with.
I mean,
but like my first phone was that slide phone that I had where the text was fucking doom da da ding.
I don't even.
And I remember your first phone was that green one that slid.
I mean, yes, I did have a green one that slid, and it had the fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You had fucking Diner Dash, and
I did have
stole
Diner
your
Dash.
phone all the time because I wanted to play Diner Dash.
Yeah, like the first and second level of Diner Dash.
Yeah, because I think
it
it was a demo, but like.
Yeah, I also had Tetris on that thing, but I couldn't play it. I could only do like 40 lines before I had to shut it down.
Ugh.
Yeah, they were all demos. That's what made it suck.
I know. But yeah, no, my phone was, I didn't have a BlackBerry. I had a sliding phone. It was an AT&T phone.
I remember you having a BlackBerry at least once.
No, I never had one.
That's what's
not officially, at least.
I'm gonna have to talk to somebody else about that.
Because then I went from having that sliding phone to an iPhone, like much later.
I know you went to your transition to iPhone was a lot faster.
Yeah.
I had at least a few more.
Did you have 2 phones before your iPhone?
I had 3, I think, because I had my green one, I had a red one, and then I think I had one other generic one.
I remember your red one too.
Yeah.
Nope. Get the
Wasn't your red one more or less the green one, but red? Am I crazy or am I?
No, the red one was, I mean, it slid a different way, and then it had a full keyboard.
Huh. Yeah, because that's what mine was like.
I remember
you black.
I remember you distinctly having a BlackBerry. I just like you also might have had that, but like I distinctly remember.
I swear to God, I never had a BlackBerry. We'll figure it out later. But
we also got iPhones around the same time.
We did.
So
I think we started on 6 or. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah,
not saying it.
You should say it.
No, we started.
Not saying it.
No, we started on the 5.
Were we?
Yeah, we started on the 5, and then we went up to 6, and then we skipped depending on who we were. I skipped on to 8.
Wait, I thought my first was the 6S.
No,
because I held on to that thing for so fucking long, and then when I finally, and then I upgraded to like an 8, and now I'm on like a 12 mini.
No, we had 5. Or at least
I think you had a 5.
Why would I get a 5 and then you would get a 6?
I had never heard of the minis until I met you. I feel like
dude, they're lovely.
I feel they're cool, but I feel like I've never ever seen those announced anywhere.
They don't do it anymore.
Yeah,
they did the minis for 12 and 13 and then never again, which is why I haven't upgraded for my 12 mini, which I'm gonna have to eventually, but like for now I've been like trying to keep this thing afloat. Because I love the mini designs, like because they're the same size as the old phones, and I love the size of the old ones. So I like even when I upgrade, I might just go to a 13 mini until that one kicks the bucket, and then I'm forced to get a clunky ass piece of shit for a phone. I hate how big phones are now. I fucking despise it.
I don't mind when they're too big because I like a nice big screen, but also it's like
it's a 50-50 really.
I've actually learned something. I actually work better on devices where the screens are smaller.
Ironically, I draw better that way.
I work much better when things are smaller because like I'm farsighted. So like if things are smaller and they're farther away, it's easier for me to read. But if it's like bigger and more in my face, it's hard for me to kind of comprehend and process everything. So it's like I've proven that at like my eye doctor where I'm like farsighted, and I actually have glasses that help when things are too big. But like I just like that's why I like having like a smaller phone, or like I work on like a laptop or something, because it's like when things are smaller, it's easier for me to kind of focus and have everything in front of me. But when it's like this, you know, at work right now, like I just got like a new computer at my work, and like the screen's bigger, and I remember it's like, oh, now you don't have to work on the laptop because I think it's inhibiting your work. But I was like, I really don't think it was actually, because like, yeah, there might be some things I didn't see, but like it was way easier for me to work on a smaller screen because I could see everything. Now that the screen's bigger, I can't fucking see anything, and it takes me like twice as long to process everything. It sucks.
And I mean, everything handheld wise is just getting bigger too, so I imagine that's probably a big pain in the ass.
It is kind of a pain in the ass for me personally, because I'm like, it's too fucking big. I can't process anything.
My biggest nope.
Oh fuck!
Oh god, there's so many sharks!
Ah! Oh, you went right.
You went right into his mouth. Oh, he's chewing on
your hubris for the token. Your hubris.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, my biggest problem with handheld devices nowadays is, like, phones don't typically have this problem, but handheld gaming stuff does. Like, I think of, like, the Switch and the Steam Deck. is that we have all these like small handhelds, whether they're handheld games. Oh fuck. It can't happen again.
Oh, I love seeing the inside of his mouth.
Like whether it's, you know, like a handheld console like the Switch or a handheld gaming PC like the Steam Deck. They're all super cool because they can run a lot of big games and they're powerful, but they're also huge.
Yeah.
Like, as in, like, nothing is pocket-sized anymore. And that bugs me personally.
Yeah, well, I mean, technically the Switch is pocket-sized if you're skilled enough.
Well, okay, yeah, like, I successfully fit my Switch 2 in my pocket the other day? Yes. And but I was wearing some stretchy sweatpants. It kind of made it work.
Yeah.
But, like,
I'm just imagining the fucking Switch, like, in your stretchy sweatpants, you're walking, and it's, like, fucking, like, bouncing in your pocket.
When I used to wear athletic pants, that is what mine would do.
I as a Christmas gift, I asked my mom or my family in general for this, and they got it for me. I asked for like just like a one strap bag. Just for my just like a sling bag.
Oh, I have a bunch of those.
I got one recently just because I wanted something to be able to carry my devices if I go on like trips, so I don't have to, because you know, something smaller than a backpack but I could fit like the Switch or the Steam Deck in.
Oh, I have a well, you have one now, but I was gonna say I have a sling pack that like maybe you could have used it or you would have liked it, but that's fine.
Oh well, I appreciate that. I did.
Yeah.
The one I got it works pretty well.
That's good.
It's big enough to fit both my Steam Deck and my Switch without being too bulky.
That's actually pretty cool. I don't know if mine would have been able to do that for you. So
because I like to do things like when it's warm out, I like to go on walks. I like to go to find trails and go down trails and parks and stuff. And I also like to look like I'm in a fucking Nintendo commercial and find a very scenic spot, you know, by nature, and then take a little break and take my Switch out. For like 10 minutes take a 10-minute break gaming or something with a very scenic nature background. And
then as you walk on your way to the rooftop party that your friends are all at.
Exactly. Yeah. I told you I want to make that dream real. It might not be real. It might not be real life. But that's because it's an ideal life.
Yeah.
One that we strive for.
Yes.
The Nintendo lifestyle.
Yes, the Nintendo commercial lifestyle.
The Nintendo commercial lifestyle of all of your friends having DSs and sitting within fucking kissing distance of each other playing Pokemon.
And going out.
That does sound awesome.
That's exactly what it is.
And going outside to play your games, for one.
Yeah.
And also having friends to play game chat with.
Yeah.
Bursting all your friends in Mario Kart in full cosplay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
See, it seems like a utopian society, and I want to make the vision real.
It's so true. It's so interesting because I've talked about this before, maybe I haven't, but like when it comes to like my devices and stuff, like I've learned that I as much as I do rely on them for a lot of stuff, like I try to like separate myself from my devices a lot. Like I never take my stuff into the bathroom ever. Well, that's an OCD thing, but also just because like, listen, man, if it's poop time or pee time, it's poop or pee time. It's not scroll TikTok while I poop or pee.
See,
time.
I'm a toilet doom scroller. I will admit that. And sometimes I'll be a toilet gamer because it feels more productive than toilet doom scrolling.
I love the sentence, I'm a toilet gamer, because it's better than a toilet doom scroller.
Because at least I feel like I'm getting something done that doesn't make me want to hate myself.
No, that's fair.
Sure.
But
I don't know. It's
listen, with the power of the Steam Deck, I was playing KH3 on the toilet this morning, and it was great.
That's crazy. I and that's an OCD thing for me, obviously, and that's why people are like, here, come check out my phone, and then they hand me their phone. I'm like, I don't want to touch your phone, because everyone takes their phone into the bathroom, and it freaks me out.
Yeah, I realized that as of late, and I'm just like, oh, so just Vera's never gonna touch my phone. So if I'm gonna show her something, I just hold my phone.
Well, once again, I'm not that I would try to make you hold my phone, but just if it makes you feel slightly better, I don't. If I'm wiping my ass, I'm not touching my device with the same hand.
As with most people who do that.
Yeah.
And I understand that is the case. It's just it's a thing in my head.
Right hand is for toilet paper, left hand is for phone.
Right.
That's what.
Yeah. See, I don't even touch my phone if the second toilet paper makes contact with my ass, phone's not to be touched until my hands are washed with soap.
Yeah, which is what most people do, I think. But it's just like it's still in my head. It just makes me doesn't make me feel good.
It gives you the ick.
It does. I mean, again, it's the OCD, but it just doesn't. I don't feel good. And like, I leave my phone in my room or in a safe spot, and then I just go to the bathroom and then I come back. So
Yeah, I feel similarly when it comes to separating from devices. Like obviously not relying on them too much. I try not to keep my screen time too high up. But at the same time, I do, I like the idea of treating handheld devices the way they were designed to be, which is to use them in portable settings. Because I feel like it's a waste if you buy a device that's portable and you never take it out of your house.
That's fair.
that's fair.
Because it's like I want to take advantage of what this thing is used for. So that's why like I will, like I said, I'll take like my Switch 2 or my Steam Deck. I'll just have it in like my little sling bag with me, just in case. Oh hey, if I'm going on a walk, if I take a break, maybe I'll play a level of this game because I have this game on Switch 2.
No, that's fair.
And stuff like that.
I used to bring my 3DS everywhere.
And honestly, a lot of the time I don't even end up using it, but it's just the idea of like being able to.
No, that's fair. I used to bring my 3DS everywhere. I don't really, God, I sound like such a fucking hippie, but like I don't like bringing, like when I go on like walks and shit, like I've been doing a few walks lately because the weather's finally getting warmer.
Yeah.
I've been doing like walks and stuff. I will say like I will put on my headphones and like I'll play music and then I'll just walk continuously until like I'm done.
You see,
I'll basically do that
I
too.
always forget to bring AirPods or headphones when I go on these things because I know it would make it so much better.
It's such a better experience.
Yeah, right. Because usually I'm going on walks in complete silence.
See, like that's the thing is like if you bring like headphones or something, like it makes the experience so much better. And like if I'm with somebody, like phones in my pocket, no headphones, like nothing. Like,
yeah, I mean,
and obviously, I'm just saying.
I mean,
like,
That's the pinnacle experience.
I mean, that's the case too. Like if I'm with, because like Megan and I do walks and stuff together all the time.
Yeah.
And that's like a completely different experience.
No, of course.
Because then you're actually having a conversation.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Is it Mega Whale time? I think it's Mega Whale time.
Is it Tonga time? I think it's Tonga time.
You've beat the dying daylights out of us for the last time, Pac-Man!
Don't you know not to beat a dead ghost? What if I've gotten hurt? My name is Jeff.
Why aren't you Blinky? You're Blue Inky.
Well, he is inky.
Yeah, but like I don't fucking like. It would have made sense if like red was Inky, like the blue one was Blinky because it's Blue Inky, and then Pinky because she's pink, and
Pinky.
then Clyde because he's the weird one.
No, red one's Blinky because he's like the light that blinks that tells you the camera's recording.
Doesn't make sense.
It makes sense.
You see,
You just won't accept the truth.
I can't handle the truth.
No, you really can't.
Oh.
Hey, look at that whale. It's a cool looking whale.
Goofy face.
Yeah.
I like that he the thighs are flat, so that when he sideways, it looks like intentionally 2D. Yeah.
Yeah. Jenny.
Lieutenant Whale.
Lieutenant Whale.
Fart.
Damn.
Fart, I'm a whale.
Fart of a whale.
No, forced, I'm a whale.
Oh, I thought you said fart of a whale. It's like, you fart of a whale.
That's an insane insult.
You fart of a whale.
Fart of a whale.
Yeah. It's like fucking useless. It's like, that's how useless you are.
Jesus. So rude.
Yeah. Why you gotta be so rude?
Don't you know I'm human too?
I don't.
No.
You're a whale, obviously. Oh god, you're like one sliver away.
But I know this is like phase 1 of like 7.
Ugh, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm skipping the power just to get the health back because I'm not risking doing this shit again.
Hey, have you ever bought drugs?
No.
No, next question.
No, next question.
Well, I was gonna count medicine in that.
Yeah, this game is actually the spiritual successor to Super Mario Land. That's why we have a random submarine level.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
I'll say, remember, you don't be a fake Super Mario Land fan.
I'm not. I've beaten it.
The game takes like 30 minutes, so I'm...
Yeah, it does take like an hour, yeah.
There are 12 levels of like 2 minutes a pop.
Yeah, no, you're right. I did a whole video on it, like
I was gonna say, you did a whole video on it.
Yeah. Run.
Does his boss health reset? Like, how does that work?
Yeah.
Probably.
Damn, that sucks.
So this boss fight, I remember just being stupid long.
God damn
And I think in the original it was stupid long too, but it's longer here. That's like probably my biggest complaint about the remake is...
Oh, and you have to shoot right up his pooper.
Yep, right up his pooper.
Oh, gotta love that.
My biggest problem with the Re-Pac remake, they changed up a lot of the boss fights to make them more unique, which I like, and some of them are pretty cool conceptually, like the music one we just did.
Yeah.
But like a lot of them, a lot of the bosses fall into this like pattern where they have the Sonic Superstars problem where they take so fucking long because it's like, hey,
padding.
Yeah. Well, no, because it's a lot of them fall into the thing where it's like you have to watch them, you have to dodge their shit for like 10 minutes until they finally do the one attack that allows you to counter and get like one hit in.
Yep, super fucking annoying.
Which is like, does not a compelling boss make, in my opinion.
Nah, you're right.
Shit, can I not get hit, please?
Oh, can you only shoot in the one spot now?
I can only shoot it in its pooper.
Okay, got it. They really wanted to focus on the fact that, hey, you can shoot him in his pooper.
Oh, fucking damn. And every single time he does, like, I can choose between getting a power-up and getting more health, but I keep going for the health. Because I'm like, I do not want to have to redo this.
Oh, God, no.
No, it's totally fair.
But it also just means it's going to take even longer.
Hooray! I love long play video games.
I love padding.
Padding is so fucking good. I love refrigerators. That's such a weird reference.
You can lower your mic so you don't have to like peer over it like that.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm trying to make your life easier because it looks like you're trying to like peer over the mic. I was like, you can lower it, right?
Shit.
Wow.
Fuck my fucking...
It does genuinely look like it isn't pain.
It kind of does, yeah.
Can you go down for just a second?
Yeah, laser beams.
I just want health. I don't want to have to redo this shit. I just want health.
Would you have to start from the first phase?
Probably.
Oh, God, fuck that.
Yuck.
Hey, let's think of a distraction question. Okay. Oh, I know. Have you used a dildo before?
Not personally.
Yes, several times.
At least not on myself.
That is totally fair.
Oh, okay. I actually took me
okay.
It took me a second to register what you just said and how that worked. And I was like, oh, right.
Wait. So have you used a dildo on someone else?
Yes.
Ah, so you have used a dildo. That technically...
Sorry, the way you said that. So you have used it.
Aha! I got you on a technicality.
Yeah, like literally, like fucking like.
that is basically what I'm saying. Yeah. It's
so you are familiar with the ways.
You are familiar with the ways of the silicone.
Yes.
I've never used a dildo myself.
Or on someone else?
No.
Okay.
I've barely touched anyone else. Are you kidding me?
I've used one on myself several times.
That is totally
several times.
I've used the reverse before.
Oh, the flashlight.
Yeah. And I'm like,
I've never tried one of those.
I see the appeal, but I imagine the real thing's better.
Yeah, they're kind of meh.
Yeah, it's just like one of those things to like. It's like, how else do I describe it? It's like getting a burger from McDonald's as opposed to making it yourself.
Oh shit! Come on.
Health.
I'm going.
It's just like it's something to tide you over for a while.
That's, you're not wrong, but that is crazy.
I know. I know that's a crazy thing to say.
But I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
But like, I will say that like, orgasms are so interesting when you're on estrogen.
Yeah, you had a full, like, your sexual habits have changed entirely.
They have shifted so much because of the estrogen, and I feel like it's not something that, like, isn't talked about, but it's something that I feel like it's brushed over a lot, which is, like, your sexual experiences as somebody who is trans very drastically changes. Now, like, sexual experiences, I have never had sex still, but, like, even my like masturbation habits, my self-pleasure habits, like all of that stuff has changed very drastically. Like I've said this before, I have gone so many days, like I have gone weeks without even getting hard.
That to me is an insane thing to say.
Like it's crazy. Like I have gone like weeks without even like feeling aroused or feeling the need to be aroused. Like I've gone, I think, months without like, ejaculating, like even if like there was edging involved, there was no like finish. So it's like I have gone like, yeah, basically edging.
Were you edging or were you gooning?
Edging or gooning?
I think technically edging in those instances. But like that's what I'm saying is that like when you're on estrogen, like your kind of brain changes with it, your habits change, like because like the testosterone tries to circulate itself through your system like every day, whereas the estrogen comes in like bursts. So I'll have like a full week where I might be like super horny, and then like for the rest of the month I won't be at all. And it's like super crazy. And also my orgasms are way better now than they were before.
Well, from my understanding, I think that's also just I don't know how else to say this, but a woman thing.
I had one hit.
Damn, dude.
Like I don't know any way else to say this, but a woman thing, because I know their drive is a lot lower than a dude's is. So
Also depends on the age too, though.
I mean,
Yes, it
fair,
does.
yeah. I mean, yeah, men over the age of 50, their sex drive might have died. I don't know.
Sure. But also, like, for women, it depends, like, how old they are, too.
Sure.
But it's just that thing where, like, I don't know. It's definitely, like, a hormonal thing. Like, it has to do with the hormones. But it's just so interesting because it's like, I don't even know. It's like, yeah, like, but although the one drawback that I will say is that, like, my erections are painful now.
Yeah,
So,
that's-
like, that sucks, which is just, like, that's a side effect of, like, it's use or lose it thing.
It's like bodies it's a rejection, if anything.
Well, it's because, like, hey, you remember all the blood we used to send down there? Yeah, well, those muscles have basically atrophied and it has shrunk down there, so now there's more blood going there than there should be, and so it hurts.
Once again, erection rejection.
Sure, yeah, more like overflow, I guess, but yeah. It's just, you know, I don't know. But
It hurted.
it shit hurty.
Shit hurty.
But yeah, when
shit
you-
hurdy-gurdy.
When you do it on when you kind of time it right and like you are feeling it that day and it feels so much better.
It goes all the time. This level also has some of my favorite music in the game. Fucking banger.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Roller
Also, I
skates.
feel like I'm not as tired as I used to be after that happens. Like after you
When you've
ejaculate,
done the deed.
yeah, when you've done the deed and you're just like, God, I'm exhausted. I feel like when I do that, like, yeah, I'm a little tired, obviously, like I'm winded, but I'm not like exhausted like I used to be.
Oh, yeah, because when a dude finishes, he's just like, oh.
It's like, but like,
Yeah.
but like for me, I'm like, you know what? I'm not like super tired, and I could probably do that again, which is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I can do that now.
It's just insane. I'm just saying, it's just crazy how that's like changed so much. I don't think have I used my dildo since starting estrogen? I probably have once or twice, but not at this stage yet. So I'd be curious to try it now.
I was gonna say, like, now probably would be the time.
Although it is it is more difficult to reach climax these days. So it might be a pain in the ass. Literally and
I was gonna say,
metaphorically.
God damn it. Beat me to it.
But yeah, that's my experience at least. Sorry you had to fucking hear all that experience. I know that might have been some TMI for some of you, but
I can't wait till to find out what the stupid Google AI summary of this video ends up being.
Oh my god.
Where it's like the Cartridge Crusaders play Pac-Man and discuss their dildo habits.
yeah. Oh my god.
That'd be fucking insane.
The title of this video is like the dildo episode.
The dildo episode.
We're not calling it that, but
No, we can't.
Pac-Man's pleasure. It's
Pac-Man's Pleasure Island.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god.
Jesus, fuck. He probably fucks.
Pac-Man?
he has
He canonically did. He has a son.
he has a son and like a baby daughter.
So he fucked twice, is what you're telling
He has
me.
an absentee wife, but yeah.
Yeah, they took his wife.
They took his wife.
They took my fucking wife,
They
Dale.
took my fucking eyes.
They took my fucking eyes. That was sick as fuck, dude.
What was it? That's Drink If.
This is Drink If,
That's
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I know we, obviously we have different card games for these.
Yeah.
We've been going with for a long time, but then those questions started to suck.
Yeah, they started sucking a little bit.
It's almost like someone put a lot of thought into the beginning questions, but then stopped giving a shit towards the end.
It sounds like they started with very basic questions and then got deeper, more specific later.
Yeah.
That's what I think happened.
Because then Drink If is literally the point of this is like, oh, you're gonna take a drink if
You've done this.
you've done this, but I rephrase them like actual questions.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, I thought so. Because then what am I gonna do? Say drink if you donated blood. It's like, okay. I don't have any drinks, but
this level's so sick.
That is sick.
Yeah.
Rail Canyon, dude.
yeah, I can't drink, so I'm just gonna talk about this cool level design.
Can't.
Oh god, you got all the fruit. Holy shit.
Nice, dude.
Good on you, man.
Well, it is kind of like a...
Yeah, that's fair. The straight
Now,
shot.
and the next level I fucking hate.
Oh, great.
Oh, great.
Like, it's okay in the original, but this new version of it I don't like, and you'll see why.
Oh, God.
This is an interesting one.
What's that?
Would you kill the person to your right?
Fuck no.
No, I don't
I
think
love
so.
Justin.
Yeah, Dan, you're a cool guy.
Yay.
Dan, you have no one to your right.
No one's to Dan's right.
I guess the person to your right would be like your neighbor that direction. would you kill them?
It's cool though.
He is cool.
I like
He is nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He always invites us to hang out on his hockey rink.
Yeah, he does set up a makeshift hockey rink.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, no, of course I wouldn't. I want to kill Josie. I love that guy.
Yeah, this is pretty. So okay, the level's not terrible. It's got some really cool parts. There's a specific part I really don't like that happens a few times throughout, and you'll get it. You'll understand when you see it.
Okay.
Also, they really changed the vibe of the Ghost Island from the original, because the original vibe was not purple.
What was it?
It was like murky browns and oranges. It was more like it was set up more like a haunted swamp at night. And the swampy vibes are still there, but they replaced it with, it has like more like
mystic, misty,
like a mystic, like poisonous forest type. Yeah, that's like the vibe now, which is cool. I'm not saying it's necessarily better or worse. It's just different.
Yeah.
Let me through. I'm too fat.
Let me in. Let me in!
Let me in!
Yeah, this fucking shit. These stupid fucking mazes.
Oh, I see.
What is Pac-Man? Oh, God.
Pac-Man mazes.
Well, the problem is, you can zoom out, but because of the perspective, you can't actually see everything.
Oh, God.
So, but when it's this close, you can't see the whole fucking thing, so it's so fucking stupid.
It's stupid.
Stupid.
Darn.
Oh, but I can't go that way.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
And there's like 3 of these in the entire level, and they are obnoxious.
Yeah, I mean, this one's already fucking annoying.
There's one that took me forever towards the end, so let's see if I do it in record time or if I'm absolutely eating ass for a second time.
Let's find out. You did it.
I did it.
You did
These mazes were not in the original. The original level of this version of this level was just like a normal fucking level.
And then they added the mazes to be cool.
Oh, poo mud.
I love the poop fields.
I find it really interesting how they did this remake because this is Pac-Man World 2 is the one that everyone loves the most. And it's the one that, yeah, there were some areas for improvement, like with the water levels that we just did, how those were completely different. And the boss fights, which, were kind of copy paste in the original. But it's funny that like this is the one game that people would have, been the most fine with it being the most, identical to the original.
Right.
And compared to the World 1 remake, it is very different. The World 1 remake was really one-to-one with the original. This one is actually more of an interpretation, which is not a bad thing. It's interesting. I prefer remakes that are more unique.
Yeah, they take what the original concept had and they just kind of add to it.
And yeah, they do something new with it or try new ideas or reinterpret it rather than just, same thing with prettier graphics.
Yeah,
right.
Skyrim.
I mean, to be fair, that's even examples of remakes I like. Like, I really liked MGS Delta, but MGS Delta is really just Snake Eater with better controls and it's prettier. Like,
right.
Like it's very identical, which I thought was a missed opportunity, but I didn't hate it because I love Snake Eater, and a prettier version of Snake Eater is still a net positive in the end.
Sure.
But I do think it would have been more interesting to do more like the Capcom Resident Evil remake approach of more of a reinterpretation, or God, I would have even taken something as radical as the FF7 remakes.
Oh, jeez.
Because those are like the definition of like reinterpret like. Fuck this! I fucking hate these. Those are the definitions of radical fucking remakes. Because they change so much. All right, what's this?
Tough Tushy.
I have a fat ass.
Jesus.
I'm so tired.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Why don't you?
Okay. Have you ever pretended to speak another language to impress somebody?
I've never pretended to do that. I have done it genuinely.
Yeah.
Where I started speaking Italian, and I actually had a conversation with somebody in Italian at one of my places of work.
Oh, shit.
With like a father and his son, and he seemed like really happy that I was actually able to talk to them.
Wait a minute.
that is
I
something.
can't leave.
Oh, shit.
Good job.
So like, I've never done it to impress people. I mean, there might have been a time or two where I've like spoken a different language, I guess, just to like seem like, oh yeah, I'll just be like, oh yeah, like I know other languages, but like for the most part, like the only time I've really pulled out the Italian is when I'm like, I need it. And like when I'm talking to somebody and like they either know Italian or can only speak Italian, and I have to kind of like play the interpret game.
That's fair. Yeah, I used to be able to fake speaking the language from Star Fox Adventures, being Saurian, I think they called it.
Yeah, I remember I tried to learn that too.
Yeah, I can fake it for a bit because I can just kind of go, Keo Krasoa, like, and be totally fine.
Oh Whatever the hell she said.
Ushnak.
Yeah, that.
It's like shit like that.
Yeah, whatever that was.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, I could fake it in that way and be like, oh, yeah, like, you know, Kiosk's Krazoa Palette.
Yeah.
God, I love that game so fucking much.
Yeah, but it's like...
When are we getting a remake of that game?
Never.
Fuck!
It's never gonna happen.
I want it.
I know, but it's never gonna happen.
I'm going to jump into Rare Replay. No.
What?
I'm going to jump. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to jump into Rare Replay and I'm going to be like, get that game in there.
All right.
It's a game that expired basically 10 years ago.
Dude, I can't believe Rare released like a handheld with a bunch of their games on it, and then there were like 2 on there that were actually worth it.
Yeah, no shit.
They had Banjo-Kazooie and Conquer Pocket Tales, and then like 8 other games that existed.
It was like Blast Core and like... I think
Blast Core was on the N64. None of that shit was on there. They had one N64 game. The rest were like NES.
No, I thought they had like Lode Runner.
No.
At least.
I read the list of games. Lode Runner was on there, but it wasn't the 3D one.
Oh, it was like the old Lode Runner.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So like it was, which I didn't even know that Rare was Lode Runner. I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, they definitely did the 3D one for sure.
But yeah, they had Banjo-Kazooie on there, and then they had like a bunch of like NES games on there that like people didn't really care about. I think Conquer Pocket Tales was on there. It might not have actually even been on there now I'm thinking about it. But that was it. So it was like Banjo-Kazooie was kind of the only thing I would have given a damn, and it's on NSO. So if I wanted to have a little device that can play Banjo-Kazooie, I'd just take my Switch out.
Yeah. I think the one upside is that it's the size of a Game Boy, and that's literally it.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that does combat the thing we were talking about, how nothing's pocketable anymore.
Fair? Yeah. Oh, yeah, and that is the only thing that is pocketable.
So it's technically the only form of Banjo-Kazooie you could fit in your pocket.
No, it's on NSO.
Well, can you fit that in your pocket?
Yes, I have.
Fair enough.
Maybe not anymore with my lady pockets, but I used to be able to.
Well, Switch 1 or Switch 2, because Switch 1 I feel like is mostly pocketable. It's a little tight, and Switch 2 is mostly not pocketable unless you got some real stretch going on.
I have gotten it in there before.
Like I said, I pulled it off yesterday, but it felt like it was a Herculean task.
No, that's fair. It is possible. But in any case, I get what you're saying. I do get it. What was it? I had another point to that. Now I don't remember.
Something about the Rare thing.
Is this the last one?
It looks like the last one.
My God, I hope so.
They made a fucking little arcade for Sonic, and the games that were on it were Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic Spinball, and Sonic 3D Blast.
That's such a
But
waste.
not 3?
I don't think so.
What?
And I was like, but it's like one of those little arcade things that you can just carry around with you. And I was like, they put 3D Blast on that thing? I mean, I guess they fit it on a Genesis cartridge, but still, I was like, that's insane.
I mean, you can play Doom on the box. So
well, in the collector's box that they
sure, but you can still play that shit on a calculator.
Somebody played it on like Germs.
I'm sorry?
Somebody like
I know they put it on a pregnancy test, but I didn't know. But
they played Doom on a pregnancy test?
You haven't seen that?
No, I haven't.
I've seen that.
That's insane.
No, somebody played Doom on like bacteria.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's like, how do you even accomplish that?
People are fucking psycho.
I know.
But it's the coolest thing ever.
I thought it was crazy that people were playing Doom on an ATM. Like, you know what I mean?
That's awesome.
Right?
People are insane, man.
I fucking love the internet and human beings as a thing.
Yeah, no, it's such an insane fucking thing.
It's like, how do we get here as a society?
Pregnancy test is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess 3D Blast just threw me for a loop because I was like, that feels like a much bigger game to put on like that tiny little thing. So like, it just makes me laugh like seeing somebody have like one of those mini arcades and you're just playing it on like a little table and it's fucking 3D Blast. It's like a full 3D game on that little thing. But I guess Banjo-Kazooie's on a portable. I don't know. It was just funny to me.
Oh, if you rotate the green, you should be able to get out of here. Because if you go up all the way around back to the beginning and then go rotate the green right to the twice, you'll go up the red and then into the green and then up into the blue and then up into
So I just gotta rotate the green basically.
Oh, and the purple once you get to the other side.
Yeah, well I can do that now.
Purple.
I love being purple.
Her favorite color is
purple's
purple.
Good. So purple's good to go.
Yes. And now you just need to rotate green.
Rotate the green
twice. There you go.
Yeah.
This took me like so long the first time around.
I mean, I can imagine. This shit's confusing as fuck.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you've been able to tell from just general Cartridge Crusaders stuff. I'm ass at puzzles. My brain is not smart.
I mean, everyone's got their strengths.
It's more so like I'll eventually solve stuff, but it usually takes like 45 minutes of my brain just like being like frozen, like a deer in the headlights moment.
Yeah.
Like where it's suddenly, it's like when you have to take a test and you suddenly forget everything you studied for.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know that feeling all too well.
That's me with.
Don't miss those days.
That's me with most video game puzzles because it's like the second I have the pressures on to solve a problem, suddenly all of my cognitive ability leaves my body. You know?
The pressure to perform, honestly.
I hate when that happens. That happened to me all the time.
It was funny because I remember Dan, when Dan and I played like Portal 2 together.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that really proved to me that like you and I working together make one good puzzle solver.
Yeah.
Like
two of us together make one cool guy.
When we work together, we make one cool guy.
Oh no, here's what it is. Combined we are
Captain Planet.
Yes, we are Captain Planet. That's not what I was going to say. He's a hero. He's a hero in the name of the light. I'm so dead inside right now. I'm running on, granted, I have like 6 hours of sleep, which sounds like a lot, but
it's not.
It wasn't. I was up until 1 o'clock playing Planet Crafters last night.
Yeah.
And I just didn't know when to stop.
I haven't been sleeping very well these past couple months. I only get like a few days out of these past few months. I've only had like a few days where I actually feel rested.
Are you being kept awake from the circumstances right now, or is it?
There's so many different things keeping me awake at night. It's mostly my anxiety about everything.
Yeah, it's understandable.
There's just too much going on.
Yeah. Everything is stressful right now.
Yeah, it's been a little easier recently, because there have been some things that I'm not as worried about anymore, which is nice, but like...
That is nice.
The fact of the matter is there are still certain conditions in my life that are still happening that I would like to get rid of.
Yeah, but that's something that you're working on right now.
Yeah, I'm currently working on it right now, which like, this is the worst part about it, is when you're stuck in the middle of fucking everything and you're just trying to get out.
Yeah. You gotta hate when you're stuck in the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Sorry.
It's gonna take some time.
Little bit of something.
Oh, thought I was gonna grip the side.
A little bit of estrogen.
A little bit of estrogen.
Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright. I love Zoom.
Hey.
That's a whole song. Just, hey.
I know we're not.
Dry yourself off yet.
Oh, that's what it was.
It's only in your head you feel left out and looked down on.
Because I think Zoom.
So they went to Wendy's.
Did they go to Wendy's?
Yeah, they got Frosties.
Oh shit, you're right.
In the Goop spaceship.
That's right. Because I distinctly remember being like, what does that even taste like? Because I don't think we'd gone to Wendy's a lot at that point.
Oh, the Frosties?
Yeah, I was just like, what's a Frosty?
Just a really thick shake, I think, right?
I mean, it's basically ice cream in a cup.
Yeah, isn't it basically just a malt?
No, it's technically ice cream, soft serve ice cream that's like even softer, so you can drink it like a shake if you wanted to.
But it's thicker than a regular shake.
Oh, it's definitely thicker. It's thicker than a shake, but thinner than a soft serve.
Interesting.
It's a Frosty. It's just a thing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so what's a malt?
A malt is a thicker milkshake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some of these definitions seem to overlap.
That is exactly what that sounded like in my brain. I vocalized my thoughts perfectly.
Fair.
Interesting. Some of these definitions seem to overlap. That was the perfect representation of how my brain works. I swear to God, I feel like I'm going crazy sometimes. And like, this is not like a diss or anything, but it's like, you know, like I have OCD. Sure. I am the only friend out of like in our group that has.
It was right there. The end of the level was right there.
That I think has like genuinely like diagnosed OCD. I think, and could be wrong. Maybe.
I mean, I don't know.
Does Josie have it? I can't remember.
I don't know if she has a diagnosis.
I don't remember if she does or not. But like, it was just funny because like you guys are all ADHD. You guys run on a completely different plane than me, and we tend to cross paths. But it's so funny to me because there are so many goddamn moments where that happens. Yeah. Where like I'll be, well, what's this? You're like, well, it's that. And I'm like, well, then what's this? You're like, well, it's that. And I'm like, All right, now I'm just getting frustrated because they sound exactly the fucking same in my head, and the rules aren't ruling. It doesn't make any sense.
There are no rules when it comes to ice cream.
So it just drives me fucking bonkers because you guys will just like say things that are a fact, and I'm like, all right, I'm frustrated and done. I don't want to talk about it anymore. But like you worded it so perfectly, which is some of these definitions seem to overlap. It's just like the most condescending shit ever, and it was awesome.
The more we're talking about it, the more I want a malt. Like,
what is it?
It's a thicker milkshake.
Fuck you.
No, because a malt is still thinner than a Frosty.
Okay, so we can make we can make an ice cream thickness spectrum. So we have ice cream followed by soft serve, followed by
malt and then Frosty.
And then
Wait,
Frosty.
whoa. Why is
Frosty.
ice? Hold the phone.
Oh god, here we go.
Okay,
Here it comes.
We're gonna start at the bottom, at the very bottom, being milk.
Milk. Okay.
So milk is the most liquidy of all of them.
Okay.
And then we raise it to cream, which is a thicker, more condensed version of milk. And then we bring
trees here.
Oh, it's the evil tree.
Wormwood.
Yes.
You must be Wormwood.
My brother, the golden fruit tree always hogged the golden fruit to himself. He sapped my powers dry, leaving me a barren husk. But now the tables have turned. Thanks to the ghost stealing the golden fruit, I have been restored to my unbridled.
There's a crazy voice for that guy.
That is a weird.
I'm sorry, I'm writing down what Justin said.
Oh, is it cool?
Like I have like a note where I write down a bunch of stuff we said. That's going in there.
Oh, that remind me to put that on the t-shirts list.
Some of these definitions seem to overlap.
Yeah. I still, off the top of my head, still remember "kick the bucket, you rickety bitch."
Yeah, that was me. Yeah.
Yeah. About J.K. Rowling.
My favorite thing was I made a dog version of Hatsune Miku for Just Barely, and I call her Hatsune Shih Tzu.
God.
Oh my God.
I still fucking hate you for that. I'm gonna tell her that.
Who?
Miku. I'm gonna tell her that.
I'm gonna tell her. You said, don't tell her, dude.
I'm gonna tell on you.
No. I think Josie would like actually pummel me if you heard me say that.
Possibly. Hey, Josie, if you watch this episode, fucking
Hatsune Shih Tzu.
Yeah. And throw down a comment.
I kind of love that both in this version and the remake, the penultimate final boss is a maze.
That is, that is kind of awesome.
I do like that.
Anyway, so milk. So we're held on.
Milk, cream, and then it goes milkshake.
Okay.
Because then it's slightly thicker than cream.
Okay.
And then we have a malt, which is
slightly thicker.
It is thicker. It's starting to get closer to like the ice cream what's the word?
Texture.
Consistency.
Consistency.
Yeah.
Viscosity also works.
Then
it's a frosty because then that's a little bit more solid, but still technically drinkable if you tried hard enough.
Technically drinkable.
Yeah, you can technically drink a frosty. It's not designed for it, but you technically.
Yeah, and then you move into soft serve ice cream, which is definitely you need to eat that with a spoon, but it's still soft. And then it goes into regular hard ice cream.
Okay, where do fraps fit into this?
Fraps are milkshakes.
Okay.
Are they?
Those are the same. Except fraps, people usually add coffee to those.
I was gonna say, what's the difference between a frap and a milkshake? Just coffee?
I think coffee is the difference.
Would that not water it down and make it softer?
Because I know some people call fraps milkshakes.
Well, wait, because if you get a frap at a ice cream place, it's like its own thing.
It's basically a milkshake.
I thought the coffee one was a frappuccino.
Frappuccino is yes.
That is, and if you get a frap from McDonald's, that's basically a frappuccino because it has coffee in it.
Correct.
But isn't there a difference between? I thought there was a difference between a frap and a frappuccino or frappe.
It depends.
Frappe is also frap. I think it's the same.
Frappe and frap are the same thing. I think
it's just,
those are absolutely the same thing. It's just how they're pronounced.
It's how French you want to be.
That's correct.
Well, I think one is just like it has like kind of like chocolate in it, and a little bit of other stuff in it, and then the frappuccino is the one with coffee in it.
No, because
frappuccino frappuccino is like a Starbucks brand thing.
Okay, that too.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah, frappuccino. Like I said, a frappuccino, it's like saying a Dunkin' Frappuccino or a McGriddle. It's a
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do. It's just the brand name of a product, because like the Frappuccino is a Starbucks thing.
Got it.
Yeah, because they're combining the idea of, I guess,
So like a
frap
McDonald's frap
Frappuccino.
and a Starbucks Frappuccino are the same type of thing.
Yes.
What the fuck is up with the Starbucks sizes, by the way?
They wanted to be quirky.
So it's tall, grande, venti.
They're all the same word.
What are these? What?
I'm pretty sure they're all the same word.
I fucking hate everything. I hate coffee culture.
I just don't like that the smallest one is called tall.
What the fuck is wrong with those people? Are they on drugs?
Yeah, so like
Yes,
so
caffeine.
Huffing fumes?
They're huffing caffeine,
so like tall is a small, grande is medium, and venti is large.
See, I would just look at it, it's like, what size? I'm like the middle one.
And then they'll rip your head off.
I know the size.
I don't give a fuck.
I know.
Try.
I'm paying them.
What if I don't want to run? What if I want them to try?
I know the sizes pretty well, but that's just because my mom is like a Starbucks nut, and she would send me on coffee runs frequently.
Got it.
Jeez.
So I know the orders decently well.
I am so glad I don't drink coffee. Like, I could never get into that shit.
I drink coffee very rarely. I do it occasionally, but like I'm not someone who needs it every morning. But every once in a while, I don't mind getting it. The problem is though, straight coffee I think tastes like ass. But if you like bury that shit in enough cream and sugar, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I know black coffee is kind of an acquired taste.
I actually have I got addicted for a little while to the, Mickey's had these like Hershey's Frappuccinos.
Oh yeah. Right.
For a small bit of time. I got addicted to those for a bit because I thought there was just like, oh shit, because like you can just barely taste the coffee, and I'm like, ooh, so I just drank like a bunch of those.
All right,
I'm actually glad they stopped making them because I'm like, oh, that means I can't get addicted.
All right, let's fuck some shit up. Let's keep going through this Muzz.
Oh, Maze, got it.
Maz, but
Maz.
said funny because comedy.
Maze. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
What?
What?
Who? What? Where?
I don't know. I'm just thinking of fun French words, I guess.
Thinking of
What?
I don't know.
French?
You know,
What do the French have to do with the meat being back on the menu? Kramer!
Menu is a French word, I think.
Is it?
I think you're right. I think it is.
That's why people had a really.
I mean, restaurant is a fake word. Restaurant is a French word.
All words are fake until they're real.
You're so right.
I mean, restaurant is a French word. I'm pretty sure.
Ew.
Oh,
Yeah, I think you're right.
it means to like restore.
Oh, that makes sense.
Which
yeah, it checks out.
Which reminds me of there's a really good Brian George video about the first guy to ever go to a restaurant.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, I make this new thing called a restaurant. It means to restore, because you come here and you get restored because you're gonna die. And he's like, the other guy's like, what? He's like, yeah, if you don't eat food, you will die.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point.
And
Jesus.
And he's like, okay, so how does this restaurant thing works? And he goes, okay, so you're gonna come here, you're gonna come to me, and you're gonna, I'm gonna greet you, and then I'm gonna dash off into the dining area, and you're not gonna be sure if you should follow me, but you should. And
should?
Because like when the
when they seat you.
when the hostess goes to seat you.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
And then it's like, it says you're gonna be given a list of food that a stranger in the back room is gonna make for you. And,
oh my god.
And he's like, well, stranger? I kind of want to know who's making my food. No, you don't get to meet them at all. And then he's like, okay, well, if I can't see them, how do they even know what to cook me? He goes, oh, we're gonna have like a middleman in between called a waiter or waitress who's gonna, take your orders. So you don't even have to go anywhere near the kitchen. You're gonna stay out of the kitchen. You don't need to go in there.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, what a fucking concept.
That's so funny.
And then
I wish restaurants were real.
And then it's like, yeah. And then it's like, also, just so you know, I'm not really gonna be like paying the wait staff. So if you just want to leave a little something for them, like, they probably really appreciate that. And he's like, well, shouldn't you pay them? And he goes, well, I don't wanna.
That is what it basically feels like now.
Fucking accurate. Well, I don't wanna.
It's so upsetting how real that is. God, you should pay your workers. Don't be an asshole.
No, it's like, listen, you have to have a lovely meal and then do some math.
Yeah. What's a great way to burn off the calories you just ate than just doing math?
It's like listen, you're saying you don't want our waitresses and waiters to earn a living? They're running back and forth from the kitchen for you. And
we serve you a nice warm meal, and then we give you, then you have to fucking contemplate your life choices if you're gonna let your waiter eat tonight or not.
God.
It sucks.
It sucks big time. It's like, oh, it's like this thing you have to do because fuck you.
It's like, oh, will my waiter afford rent this month? It's up to you.
Yeah, not if I have anything to say about it.
God. I remember when I worked at the first job I had, the laser tag company, we pooled our tips. I felt bad because I didn't do fucking shit.
Yeah, that is always a thing that people worry about.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, but I want to tip this person because this person was amazing. I don't know what Dale's doing over there. Like,
because I guess the whole point was like every part of the process, because like the person went in for laser tag, so like we had to help with the laser tag, and then they had like the party host that did like all the party stuff, and then like the people in the kitchen had to make the food, and it all went into the party. So their mindset was like, well, everybody helped. It's like, okay, but the hostess is the one that like did everything else.
Right.
Pretty much. Like, yeah, I monitored them half-assedly when they were running around the arena when they weren't supposed to. But like the hostesses and the hosts were usually like busting their ass, making sure like pizza was ready, cake was ready, cards were ready, everything was ready. So like I didn't do fucking shit.
Yeah. So just to have some people being like, hey, I have $400 and whatever.
It was just like crazy.
For sitting on my ass and drinking Hennessy.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I didn't have any Hennessy while I was working with kids, but
why not?
Or in general, I've never had Hennessy.
It's strong shit.
It's strong shit. My God.
Definitely wouldn't recommend it, just having it out of the blue.
On like a Tuesday.
Yeah. It's funny because when we were at Chili's, I was looking at the drinks menu because I'm like, I wonder if I do feel like drinking today. And I noticed that they did have a few items with Hennessy in it. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that, though.
Seems kind of heavy for like a Sunday.
Yeah. Well, it's a Sunday night, so I'm like, whatever.
But
I got launched high. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Good, Pac-Man. But don't think I'll just keel over and let you have your way. Time to say goodbye, Pac-Man!
Kinda talkative for a tree, aren't you?
Pac-Man's dialogue is so fucking weird in this game.
Yeah, it's very like generic and to no one.
Yeah, literally. You're right. That's the best way I can describe it. Like, he honestly had way more personality. Like, the only, like, it's mostly inoffensive, so I don't mind that he talks here, but it almost makes me wonder why they bothered, because, like, Pac-Man...
I guess because everyone else talks.
I guess, but, like, you don't necessarily need the protagonist, because here's the thing, it's like, it's not that I don't hate his voice, and, like, his lines are so generic that it doesn't, like, that it's, like...
It's not offensive.
It's not offensive, it's more so it makes me wonder why they even bothered, because, like, you're gonna make him talk, but he has nothing to say.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, kinda.
It's like in Pac-Man World 3, Pac-Man talks, but he actually has a personality in that game.
Help! Who?
Yeah, exactly.
God.
The details of my sector are between me and Miss Pac.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you very much.
The men I please are none of your business.
I still love that joke so much. Like, can I talk about the menu, please?
Can I see the menu, please? The men I please are none of your business.
I wonder if the only reason they introduced voice acting to this is to soften the blow if they eventually make a Pac-Man World 3 remake. And
probably, because they were talking about it.
Well, they basically like said, they did that poll where they're like, do you want it? Like, should we bother putting money on this?
And they were like, yeah! And they were like, okay.
And they're like, okay.
And then they were like, do you want a World 4? And they were like,
yes.
And then everyone came.
Yeah.
And then Bandai Namco was like, wow, congratulations, employees. You're getting fed for another couple of years.
And then they're all like, oh, huzzah.
They're just like, oh.
Yeah.
That is one nice thing is like if you are on a project and it gets like a sequel or like it's getting like DLC or whatever, I assume you get to stay on to help.
That depends.
Most of the time.
It depends on, well, it depends if you're full-time or contract work.
Well, fair.
Because, you don't know if your contract will renew. But if you're a full-time employee, then yeah, definitely. Yeah. Unless, because you also got to remember these are Japanese companies. and you tend to not get fired from Japanese companies. You just tend to be shunned if they don't want you anymore, because like
Yeah.
I mean, this is something that exists in the US as well, but it's especially prominent in Japan because there's a lot of labor laws and also like a lot of like cultural like taboo-ness around firing that almost no one ever gets fired from a job in Japan because once again, it's hard to do and it's seen as taboo. So instead, what they do instead, if you're seen as an undesirable employee and they want to fire you,
let me guess, they stack a fuck ton of work on you and make it impossible to work for the company that you're working in so that you'll be incited to quit.
So you have the right idea, but it's actually kind of the other way around. Where basically they'll give you basically a busy work job with like that gives you like that is mind numbing, that gives you like nothing to do. Basically, your job is basically being window dressing for the company.
Interesting.
Where you're basically put into basically the timeout corner and like in shunned basically, where like no one will talk to you and you're kind of left to do a bunch of tiny little busy work tasks by yourself, nothing that's really important.
Okay.
And you're basically kind of just sent to waste away there until you get frustrated about that and quit.
Okay.
So basically, you're gonna kind of be like silently shamed, and like given a very useless position, like be put in which is funny because I think if you ask most people around here, if they were given a useless position where they're still paid but just have to do a bunch of useless busy work, they would probably take it.
Honestly.
Yeah. Yes, I would.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
It's like wait, so I don't have to talk to anyone, and the work isn't gonna be challenging,
and you leave me alone.
And you leave me alone.
Great.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of the job I have now, actually.
Fucking awesome.
Especially when I'm trained in a machine that literally operates itself. So like half the day, I get to just be on my phone. Where do you think I wrote most of my D&D campaigns? It's during work because I'm just like, hey, I got time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I actually once had a job it was a contract work. And I worked for basically a design firm that did custom like mugs and like corporate apparel and shit. And me and my buddy basically went in there working together because we're just like, hey, yeah, like we'll have the same job for like a couple months and it'll be great. And we're like, yay! And then he was constantly pulled into meetings because apparently he didn't get along with like one or two of the coworkers on the floor. But like not so much that it was egregious, but enough that he kept being pulled into HR shit about being like, hey, you can't do X, you can't do Y, you can't do Z. To the extent that I think they were trying to, what would you call that? Quiet fire him?
They're quiet quitting and stuff like that.
Not quiet quitting. It's literally when the managers are basically just trying to like dump as much shit that makes your life harder so that you're incentivized to quit as opposed to them firing you.
Right.
So it's like they kept doing that to him, I swear, we're all convinced they were just trying to get rid of him because they're just like, we don't like you. You smell, you fart, and you burp a lot.
Also,
and you get up to use the bathroom every 2 hours.
Also, the other thing to consider is at least in the U.S., I don't know how the labor laws work in other countries. I know they're different.
Yeah.
But at least in the U.S., if you're fired, you have to get like severance pay and all that shit.
Yeah, for I think 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, or even more, or like there's certain like benefits or bonuses or something you have to be able to keep.
Yeah.
Versus if you quit, you get nothing.
Correct, because you're basically pulling out. So I think that's essentially why they were trying to get him to quit as opposed to be fired.
The gold mega
whale. The whale.
All right, pretty. Oh, you know what? We're coming up on time because we're getting close to the one last thing left.
Oh shit.
Time to go home.
Let's go.
Oh, do you just? Oh yeah, look at that.
There it is.
We can finish the game right now.
Oh my god, everyone's dead.
Where's the fruit?
My wife is dead, and also copyright deleted, and my children are dead.
Copyright deleted.
What?
It was Pac-Man.
No, my deleted and deleted are no longer here. What am I gonna do without my deleted and deleted?
All are gone.
Yeah, literally.
No, like the fucking cage tube opening.
Oh yeah, because they couldn't say the word.
The word is photo. They couldn't say photo.
Too bad for you, Spooky. Navigating mazes is old hat for me.
So he botched it. Disappointing, but not surprising. At least he bought me enough time to steal this piece of golden fruit. That deserves some credit. All right, come.
I like Spooky's redesign though. It's pretty neat compared to the original. I like how he looks like he's more in armor now. He's like an armored ghost. But the name Spooky is still so fucking funny.
Yeah, because it's like this big intimidating guy. He's like, I'm Spooky.
My name is Spooky.
I'm Spooky.
And I like how his armor crest is just the dead Pac-Man sprite.
That is cool. I do like that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Lopping over.
That's a cool graphic. Yo, this pick goes hard. Feel free to screenshot.
Yeah, it's funny. It went really hard in the original too for no fucking reason.
I mean, it's sick as fuck.
Yeah, look at that.
Dude, imagine going to an arcade and playing like Pac-Man and then coming home and playing this.
Yeah.
That's like, holy fuck, the world is awesome.
So I remember this version of the final boss being actually quite difficult, so I will need to lock in.
All right, fair enough. Dan!
Hi!
You pull that damn card right now.
Okay, have you ever lied about being good at playing an instrument?
Playing an instrument? Not really. I've usually been pretty honest about how shit I am at most instruments.
Yeah, okay. Honestly, same.
I'm pretty good at drums. I'm not good on keyboard, but I know how to fake it. But like, the only instrument I really know how to play is. You're really good at it, Justin.
I'm really not. That's an example of me. That is like the opposite issue.
That is not the issue.
No, you're good at playing the games, the ones that you know. Like that's what you're good at.
Well, the thing is, like I said, I don't have proper technique. I just know what notes go where.
Technique. I mean, that you're playing it by ear, basically.
Yeah.
Well, it's more so like I don't know the proper way to like put my hands on the keys. So I can't really play chords well because like I don't have that dexterity. I just know like, oh, these notes go in this order. I know how to go do-do-do-do.
Yeah. But like, I don't know how to put my hand on a regular like QWERTY keyboard, but like I know how to type an essay. Like,
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it depends. Like I couldn't, but the thing is like could I string together something if I'm recording it in little pieces and like composing it in like GarageBand? Yeah, a little bit. And obviously not like a ton. I don't have that much music theory knowledge, but like I can get decently far. But would I be able to like compete? Like, would I be able to play something alongside like an actual like duet alongside like an actual like pianist?
Pianist.
I mean, he's not wrong still.
That's also
like,
how you say it.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Pianist.
I can't play with any other pianist. I can't.
Like I can't like go up against like fucking like Ringo Starr, but like I can play the drums.
Oh, I was gonna be like, he doesn't play piano.
I know he doesn't.
Like what?
But it's like, you know, I know how to play drums and I know how they work like fundamentally, and like I know what goes into it, and like I took lessons and stuff, so like I know how to play drums and I know what I'm doing, but it's just like,
God fucking damn.
You know, I'm not the best in the world, but again, like I know what I'm doing, so like mostly.
No.
That's oh shit. Okay. So, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
God, just drop me a health piece.
I mean, I would say
drop me a health piece, please.
I would say I'm a pretty decent artist, but like I am no fucking Leonardo da Vinci. Like, you know what I mean?
Nor do you need to be, really.
No, and honestly, that's a lesson that we all need to take away from this, is that just because you do an art that isn't, let me try this a different way.
Also,
just because you do art and it doesn't compare to somebody great, that doesn't mean that your art isn't great.
Right,
like,
exactly.
It's still good and it's still worth doing because you made it.
Dude, also the music in this final boss is fucking crazy. I love it.
Yeah.
It's a remix of the Ghost Island themes, but as a boss fight, it's so fucking good.
That's cool.
Hell yeah. I also want to point out, sorry, this is still kind of related to the art thing.
That's fine.
Just that, the last time we called out, like, hey, don't do AI art, just draw it, doesn't matter how bad it is. Somebody actually did it. Like,
the one of me, or?
The one of you, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck yeah, and that shit was good.
Yeah, no, it was really good. I want to see more fan art, and I want to see, like, people's interpretations of, like, either, like, our Crusaders, or, like, interpretations of, like, certain moments from episodes, or even just like fan art in general. Like, yeah, go for it. Like, we're thinking of, a lot of people asked for it. We're thinking of launching a Discord soon. I don't think it'll be out by the time this is out, but like that is something we are working on. So like, so we're hoping to kind of open that space up for that kind of stuff too.
Yes.
But it's like, you know, if you have like fan art and stuff, just like, you know, tag us, or like, I don't know, like comment a link to it or something. Like do something just so that we can find it.
Yes,
because do this all over again.
Oh,
damn
God.
it.
What the fuck is that?
Is that like a hint thing?
Yeah, it's a hint.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, but we would absolutely love to see your fan art.
Yeah.
In any shape, capacity. You can draw us doing something. You can draw a character doing something to us. Like, it could be anything. Dude, if it's porn, fuck yeah. Like,
no, I don't want to see that.
I do.
Not of us.
Okay, listen. All
right, fine. You are limited to me alone.
All right, draw Dan pregnant.
There you go. You know what? I will accept it.
All right, that's it, bro. I'm drawing you pregnant. No, wait, man. No, I'm kidding. Stop.
Wait, no. Fuck!
God, I feel like if I take damage in this phase at all, I should just give up because then I have to.
It's no use.
Because they give you they're so stingy on giving health back.
Dumb.
And the fights take forever.
Justin, you should kill this guy.
I wanna. Go. He's already dead.
Oh man, he's already dead. Shotgun lantern.
You're evil. We get it. You're okay, yeah. Again, they're gonna do their funny little triple threat attack.
Yeah. Oh, baby, triple.
Uno. Oh shit. Fuck.
Uno, dos, tres.
I got caught under his fucking collision box.
Jesus. Oh yeah. Also, yeah. Like I know we mentioned it earlier, but if y'all didn't know, I made a comic dub of this first Zany Zooland comic. Like the reboot. So if you want to see that, head over to the Bioprism Studios YouTube channel and you can watch that. And we're all in it, actually. Everybody in this room has a role in that.
Yeah.
So
most Crusaders have a role in it too.
A lot of them do. Everybody did like a phenomenal job. Everybody put like their best foot forward with it. And I put like so much time into like the soundtrack and the visuals and like all that stuff. And I was like really happy with how it came out. So please go look. And like
I need to.
This ties back into like the music stuff where it's like my music stuff's all made with GarageBand using the little sample loops they have. Is it the best thing in the world? No. Is it good? I think so.
I agree.
So like, I'm just saying, like, just make shit, do stuff, experiment.
Don't focus so hard on the fact that it has to be good. Focus on the fact that you gotta do it.
Make it exist first. You can make it good later.
Exactly.
There's a reason that drafting
that's advice I need to follow myself.
I've rebooted Zany Zooland like twice. Like that series needed like time in the cooker, and now it's like the best version to ever be. And also, I love the iteration that we are now because I cannot.
I'm blowing it.
I cannot unhear you and me as the main characters, Justin. Like those voices just fit those characters in my head now. Like it is casted so well. Like for those two.
Good casting, I think.
That's what happens when you cast well. But it's just like with Adam, like I never even I couldn't even I kind of knew what he was gonna sound like. But then as soon as you started talking as him, I was like, yeah, that's it. Because it's like you got like the quieter...
It took a little bit to get there, but...
It took some time, but you got there.
Yeah, but you also got there a lot faster than I think James did. Because James did the original voice for him. And his voice was a lot more like monotone and a lot more like...
To be fair, James also had like 2 lines.
Well,
whereas Justin had like a whole fucking double.
Sure. I figure I've just kind of been able to just make it, it's soft boy mode.
It pretty much was just like soft little nerdy boy mode. I think eventually we'll have to break out of the whispering because like they're like when
for some more intense scenes, I imagine.
Yeah, for the more intense scenes, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the trailer, I think you didn't whisper and it came out really well. So not that it's bad. I'm just saying that like that was something I noticed where like when you do Adam's voice, you fall into this like habit of like whispering just because of how he is, which is fine and it works, but like whatever, it doesn't matter. But my point is it's good and I like it and I like your voice for Adam. And it is stuck in my head now.
Can someone give me a piece of health, please?
No, but how about a piece of cheese?
I just want one slice. Give me one slice.
Give me
no
Save me a
today?
slice.
No clones today.
Save me a slice.
God, you would put that in my head for years.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Oh!
God
that's
damn.
Enough slices of the pizza.
Hey!
That's enough slices!
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Dan?
I miss that guy. Where's the weirdest place you've ever peed?
Peed? Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
That's a very good question. I'm going to have to think about this.
I mean, I have
I think I have a kind of gross answer.
I mean, I have an answer for Vera. because I just distinctly remember this.
I wonder if it's the same answer.
I don't know. I mean, you can tell me. You tell me first, and I'll just tell you if you.
I think the weirdest one I've ever done is I peed like into a tissue into my trash.
Okay, that's not what I was gonna say.
That happened when I was like a lot younger because I didn't want to go to I didn't want to leave my room because I think because
it's scary.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And so I like tried to pee into like a tissue. Obviously that did not work. And
I was gonna ask, did it work?
Not really. And I think it just ended up like in my trash, and I just kind of was like, all right, that happened.
Yeah, all right, that's fair.
What were you thinking?
The shed.
Like behind the shed?
Behind the shed, yeah. Back when you're just like, this is the best place to pee because it's out.
This is the best place to pee.
This is the best place to fucking pee. I remember that distinctly.
Yeah, because it was hidden from like everything.
It was and it wasn't.
It's not anymore. Like all the trees.
It definitely isn't now, but it also was. It was chain link fence. Or it is chain link fence now, but like I think it used to have like a wooden slat that you could just kind of like hide behind.
It was always chain link.
All right, well,
but like there's like a fence there, and it's like there was the chain, but like nobody went back there originally, and like there were so many trees, and so like you were pretty hidden.
Yeah, back when we had a different neighbor, he just did not go outside.
Yeah, so like it was just one of those things where, and like we had a bunch of trees and shit, so it was like perfect, and now it's like you can't do it anymore.
Now because most of those trees are not cut down.
Yeah.
And then it's all chain link fence, like completely see through. Like the second you step outside, the dog kind of runs out and like.
And now I refuse to pee anywhere except the bathroom.
No! How did I fucking do that?
That's a great question. Well, do it again.
No.
I was so close.
Damn.
God damn it.
God, I'm trying to remember the weirdest place I peed.
This fight is like this fight is actually kind of brutal, not gonna lie.
No, yeah, that's fair.
Jesus.
Like it's one of those where you have very little margin for error.
Yeah, yeah.
And also like especially because they give you like no health. You basically have 4 hits and then that's it.
Oh yeah. Actually, I think I remembered the weirdest place I peed. I was in my dorm in college, and this was before I had any semblance of confidence to do anything on my own. So I had an incident where I was in my dorm room, and there was a party going on right outside my door in the hallway. So because of that, I was like, God, I don't want to leave and then have to deal with a bunch of fuck boys going like,
Yeah.
So
As they do.
Yes, they do.
So I drained a water bottle and then literally pissed in it.
Yeah.
That was the first time I had pissed in a bottle, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I threw the bottle out the window.
Oh my god. The disposing of it is crazy.
Yes, I was just like, I don't want this in my trash.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, and I was just like, if I'm quick enough, I can just toss this and just no one will see it.
Just like open your window, just
fuck.
Like it's like that quick like, and then like
literally.
Your window. I thought your window had like fencing or like a.
The lower half did, the top half didn't.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I could like open it from the top. I didn't like doing that though because I didn't want bugs to come in.
I can still get hit by that. Fuck.
Yeah, apparently. But
that's so funny.
Yeah.
How long have we been recording?
2 hours.
Yeah.
Well, I hope I beat it.
God, I hope so.
I mean, I have 60 lives. I have plenty of time.
You have plenty of chances. You've been building up your lives for this moment. Have you had an orgasm in the last 24 hours?
Yes.
Sorry, I just love that.
Also, yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely yes.
Did I? I think so.
So
I've lost track these days because
Actually, 24 hours, maybe not.
Yeah, it's
48, yes.
I think 48, but I don't know if I have in the past 24.
I definitely did in the last 24.
Wait.
Okay, last 24, no. Last 48, yes.
Okay.
Wait, yes, I think I did. I think I did yesterday.
I didn't realize what time it was.
Yeah, it's 9:30, yeah. It's perfect gooning time.
It's the gooning.
Oh, wait, maybe it technically
It's the gooning hour.
Instead of the witching hour, it's the gooning hour.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if anybody else has this, but does anybody else find themselves masturbating more in the morning than the evening?
Oh, I always switch off.
Like, I feel like sometimes I do it in the evening, but most of the time I do it in the morning.
I will do it depending on what is most convenient.
I have to be like home alone though, and that can be at different times. I live in a pretty small apartment.
No, yeah, that's fine. You also have a partner that would completely understand if you did also.
I mean, that is also true, but I just sometimes I'm like,
It'd be kind of weird.
I'd
Like,
rather
go in the other room.
It's like, babe, can you like leave for like an hour? Like,
It's like
Go over there.
she would, like she would understand, but I don't want to ask that of her.
No, I get it. It's fair.
I know, but also that is actually a conversation you should probably have because that's just a boundary you need to set.
Well, no. Trust me. Trust me. The boundary has been set. It's not even like this is not even a scenario that hasn't happened. It's
fair, but it's just it's like a comfort thing. It's just like, hey, I just really need to jerk off. Can you just like give me like an hour?
Well, listen. I'm not going to say that's never happened.
Fair,
and and we're very open about this stuff because it's
great.
Obviously, we share very close proximity.
I mean, yeah, so you kind of have to.
You kind of have to, but it's
be real awkward if you were just jerking off. She walks in, she's like, oh. My bad. Turn around.
But it's also one of those things where it's also, how weird it is how weird you make it.
That is true. Because you could be really weird about it. You could just kind of stare and just like, well.
I want to watch.
Why'd you have to say it like that? Hey, you want to watch?
You want to watch?
Hey, Tetris. Hey, fucking sorry.
Cerulean.
Cyan.
Yeah.
Can I make the next phase with more than one sliver of health, please? That'd be nice.
Do you want to watch? And
never mind. I can't make it to the next phase.
The tone you said that with was also really funny.
So perfectly disturbing.
Yeah, it's just you want to watch.
You want to watch?
It's like I don't know how.
It wasn't even creepy. It was just so obviously I'm gonna say no to this.
It's like you
yeah.
No,
it wasn't even you wanna watch. It was you wanna watch. Almost like you're bored.
It's almost like when you offer somebody.
You want to see me running that hill? You want to see me do it again?
Yeah, pretty much.
I was gonna say it's the same energy. It's like offering somebody chips that they don't like. It's just like you want chips.
You want some?
It's like say yourself.
All right, let's
More
see.
chips for
Every
me.
single time I get to this final phase, it's always with one sliver of health.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So you really gotta nail that shit.
And it's funny, I was nailing that shit because this phase actually isn't that difficult. It's just a matter of not losing the one little bit of health I have. That second phase is the hardest shit.
Yes,
hey, listen,
that is true.
Masturbating is cool.
Yes.
But have you ever had a finger stuck in?
No.
I'm sorry, you say, do you have a finger stuck in you?
No, I'm saying, close to what I said.
Oh.
I said masturbating is cool, but have you ever stuck a finger in?
Oh, I tried
Whether
that.
it's somebody else or you.
I have tried that once.
Yeah?
It's just kind of itched.
I mean, that's what my dildo's for.
I have too many bowel issues to even play with that.
That is totally fair. I tried it once in the shower and I'm like, I don't.
Well, you
I
gotta
don't
clean.
see-
You gotta clean beforehand.
Well, sure.
You gotta. I have wipes to keep that
also
area
why-
as clean as possible. But then if you're doing anal, best practice is to bidet. But you could also use a condom and just wipe up the area as much as possible.
Sure. I mean, the worst I did it was with a finger. And even then, I was just like,
I used the finger before. I wasn't really getting off, more just to kind of see what it would feel like.
Sure.
It was fine.
Objects I've shoved up my ass.
Fingers.
Simon
Owl.
Stiff cocks.
Stiff cock. Dildo's way better though.
No, I believe that.
Pac-Man laughing at himself. He's giggling to himself as he's bouncing around.
What the fuck is this word?
He's a happy guy.
No, you're so right.
This is the first
Even
time
when the world's ending.
No!
I'd like to say for the record, this is the first time I've looked at a card and had to look something up before asking.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know
God,
what the fuck
this would have been it. This would have been it.
We would have been done.
Okay, what is this?
Spooky, you bitch. I mean, I'll give him credit. I feel like even if a villain isn't the most interesting thing, I feel like if they have a good boss fight that's challenging, it's kind of does a lot of the legwork and making them interesting.
Yeah, that's fair. Because it also gives them a lot of context.
Because mechanically, you've had an interesting duel.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Okay, I looked up the thing that I was trying to look up. So, you ever played a game where you just come across a shaman that's like, drink this, and then you go on a weird spiritual journey?
Yes! I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so this question was basically, have you ever done that? And I'm like,
no.
Yeah, none of us have, so that's why I'm not ultimately asking it. But the word is ayahuasca or something.
Ayahuasca?
Yes, but there's an H.
I think it's silent because it's ayahuasca. I've heard that word before.
Something like that. you know what the shocker is.
Isn't that when you like stick a finger in surprisingly or something?
It's 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. That's called the shocker.
Yeah, the shocker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Steel Panther taught me that one. No screaming, huh?
No.
No.
Yeah, so he doesn't talk at this point.
He's a silent screamer.
Yeah.
Oh, great. So now he's Sonic Adventure 2ing. Yeah, I was gonna say, play Live and Learn, like, right there.
So this is really funny, because this is a nice, funny inversion of how the original game went for the ending.
Really?
Because in the original game, none of the boss fights ever absorb the fruit to get, like, gold powers. That's something they came up with for the remake. What, fucking Meteor? Is he fucking Sephiroth? What the fuck?
Is he Sonic Forcing us? Sonic Forcing us? Is he infinite?
Are we fucking hearing One-Winged Angels? Like dum, 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 dum.
Oh shit.
DK.
Know the words, join in too.
No, so he's here for you. Know the words, join in too. If you want to clap, like take you through monkey rap, Donkey Kong.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I love that.
Has no style, he has no grace. This Kong has a funny face. What's peanuts? What's peanuts?
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
God, I
love that
So
song
funny.
so much.
Oh,
I was just thinking of Sonic Forces, like the what's it called? Falling World or something?
yes, when the sun will fall on you all. That
Yeah. The sun is falling in the sky beyond. Now's the time for reckoning. The final battle has begun. Sorry, it's a good song.
It is a good song, and then you get that fucking dubstep fucking kicks in, and it's actually really fucking good.
It is really good.
Oh no! So in the original version of the game, you get back to Pac Village, and Pac-Man puts the tree back on the fruit. Spooky doesn't take them for himself, because like I said, that was something they came up with in the remake. Instead, in the original, Pac-Man absorbs the golden fruit at the start of the fight and becomes like golden and shiny, and he's golden and shiny for the entire boss fight. But here's the thing, it doesn't actually do anything.
Oh.
Like, there's no gameplay change. Like, you're not stronger, you don't have more health. You're just gold in the fight. It, like, does not make a difference at all. So
I guess that would explain why they didn't.
They did it the way they did it.
So they inverted it, where it's like Spooky gets it, which is cooler. And then you get, and then you get it for the quick time event, final button mash thing at the very end.
Yeah,
which is nice. I think that's a positive change, because it was kind of pointless in the original. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're gold now.
See, the alternative for that would be like, oh, you get 1 health point back like every like 15 seconds.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. That would make the boss fight easier, but like by no means easy.
Yeah, I agree.
And then you just have like 3 boss phases like you just did, but instead of him having the gold, you have the gold.
So we did it.
We did it.
We did Batman.
We finished Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh yay! Yay! Every time.
I love being white. You know, and clapping when the plane lands.
Yep.
Or the movie ends.
Yeah, which in this case it did.
The plane has landed and the movie is over.
Yeah. I love watching Ace Ventura for the 400th time.
God.
I'm like, what's the most white people movie ever?
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so low-key though, game's fucking really good.
Yeah.
It's a very fun time, as if that was evident by the playing.
Yeah, the fact that we came back to it after like 6 months.
Yeah, we're like, we should finish this.
Yeah, we were all just like, let's fucking do this.
And now we can do a full series of it.
Yes, we can.
Yay.
Now I have to compile the complete from the old episodes. Which, not bad, but gonna be a tad annoying. Also, I think we changed our intros in that time frame, if I'm not mistaken, because I think back then we were doing heads. Am I wrong? For the Re-Pac, yeah. Am I wrong? Actually, I might be wrong. No, I am wrong, because we did we've been doing that since Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, I think. Yeah, and this came after that.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
I don't either. I also have to find those old episodes.
Yeah, I can't wait for. I wonder if they are gonna do a World 3 remake. I wonder how they're gonna do it because World 3 is definitely the one I imagine them changing the most.
Probably.
Because World 3 is the one where it's like a weird beat 'em up as well as a platformer. And I imagine they'll probably want to change it to be more in line with the other two games. And tone-wise, it's because World 2 already this remake already kind of flattened some things to be more in line with the World 1 remake. Like they brought back the ability to throw Pac dots, which was only in World 1. And they made it a lot of the aesthetics consistent with the World 1 remake and stuff. So you go from that to this, it's very smooth. I wonder if for World 3 is a very different game because it wasn't even intended to be a Pac-Man World game at first, and it's by the Glover devs, not the Pac-Man World devs.
Do you think that they'll just streamline 3 and make it more like, they might keep it like open world, but they'll make the levels all match this new aesthetic, and they'll kind of change some things around to fit it better, and then they'll make it feel more like the levels from this game as opposed to like...
To be fair, like World 3 wasn't open world, it was linear, but the difference was it was more of like, it was less gamey, if the best way I could describe it.
Yeah.
Where the levels were these linear levels, but they were designed more like open sandboxes, like the illusion of an open sandbox.
Yeah.
Because the levels just kind of just end and then transition into each other.
Yeah.
I imagine they'll do something like that. Like they won't probably reintroduce like a world map into it, but they'll probably try to make it a little bit more whimsical. I just hope if they're gonna, make Pac-Man talk again, give him personality again. Let him talk about how much he loves fucking his wife.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Wow.
And then make Irwin a less fucking awkward villain. He was kind of funny. He was pretty funny in the original, I'm not gonna lie. He had some good one-liners, but like he was also just an ugly. His design is so fucking ugly. He looks like a fucking Invader Zim character.
Oh Jesus!
If you remember,
although I do like the Invader Zim art style.
That is true, but like it's one of the things where it's like he looks like a rejected Invader Zim character.
Gotcha.
What the fuck? Is there more story?
Yes, actually. This is some remake exclusive content. I'll do one level of this, and then you'll see what I mean. Because I actually have not beaten this part myself. I've only gotten a little bit into this part. There is a kind of post-game special world a la Super Mario 3D Land.
Oh, the golden fruit is here.
Yeah, been in here because this is after the main campaign.
Right.
The crisis has been averted, not only in Pac Village.
Also, his fucking voice.
We are also ever so good.
Haha, but there's one thing, Professor.
Pac-Boy, that's Pac-Man Jr.
Fucking asshole.
Pac-Boy and Pac-Sis. That's like a weird...
God, where is your nose, Pac-Mom?
Where's your legs?
Where is my wife?
Where is my wife? And that is not my wife.
I love that tweet. That was like, Pac-Man, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this new side piece? He's like, that's my mom.
Well, let's say, is it his mom or is it his wife? Because the kids are still his kids.
Well, that's his mom.
Then who's his wife?
She's not here.
Did Pac-Man adopt?
They're estranged.
I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't be totally surprising if he adopted, I guess.
But also, they look similar in age, so I don't know. It's like...
I know that woman in that last cutscene is his mom. That I know, because the Twitter confirmed that.
The Twitter said so.
The Twitter said so. The official Twitter said so.
What the
what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck?
That Pac Wizard?
Pac Merlin?
Yeah, so, the Pac Wizard, or in the original game, he was called the Great Wizard Pac. But I think now he's just called Pac Wizard. It's like how they called the Pac, they changed the Sir Pac-a-Lot to just Pac Knight. But
Sir Pac-a-Lot.
But I think the reason is because I think the twist is based on, because I've only played the first couple levels of this mode. I think the twist is, I think this is supposed to be like, we're not in an alternate universe, we're in the past. And eventually, I think the twist is gonna be, you were gonna fight Spooky again, but as a knight, like in knight armor, and it's gonna be like, oh, the Pac Knight was actually Pac-Man time traveling.
Oh, that's sick.
If I remember correctly, there was like a weird line where Spooky made it sound like he's met Pac-Man before, which is weird because there's no context for that.
Yeah.
So for these remixed levels, everything is poison, everything is gross, everything is harder, and they're just remixes of the base game's levels.
Huh. Is that all of them? Is it just the game again?
Yes, but like with twists. Like it's not one-to-one level design. There's some, it kind of combines the 3 levels in each world together into one with some new level design added. Like a lot of like there's a lot of kind of copy and paste but harder areas, and there's also some new stuff added on. I didn't get very far because the first boss fight, I honestly have not been able to beat it yet.
Damn.
Damn. All right.
I actually wonder if I'll be able to here, so I can say I did, but
just to feel something.
Just to feel.
Yeah. Do you fight a boss at the end of the level, or do you have to do the same thing?
So rather than having 3 levels and a boss, every world is 1 level and a boss.
Got it. Okay.
Oh.
Well, let's try it
So
then.
the levels are slightly beefier, so as a result.
That makes sense, honestly. Yeah. Pac-Man is Pac-Man.
Pac-Man is back, man.
Pac-Man's back, man.
Pac is back. Goes chomping at his feet. Pac's our hero. Sorry.
See, yep, the ghosts know what's up.
Yeah, this is all new. Like, what the fuck?
All the goop. This used to be water.
Yeah, you used to be able to swim in it.
You used to be able to stand in this, honestly. It was like shallow before.
You used to drown in it.
Drown in it.
Drown in it.
Well, since we're gonna be here for a little longer, have you ever eaten food that fell on the floor?
Yes. Okay. I was 5 once.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I was 12 once. Like, we all did it.
All right, well...
None of us are proud of it, but we've all done it.
Can you think of the grossest instance that you've done that?
The grossest?
The grossest.
What was the grossest instance I've ever done something? I don't remember, to be honest.
I don't remember the specifics of mine, but like I do remember that I ate something like pasta off the floor.
Like pasta?
Yeah, I don't remember.
It wasn't pasta.
I think it was mac and cheese, basically. Like a few noodles basically popped off and then landed on the floor. And it was in carpet, and it definitely had hair in it. And I was just like, fuck it.
Yeah, I've never stooped to that level.
See, I've stooped to that level because I'm insane. I don't like letting food go to waste. So that was in the very early stages where I was just like, nah, I can't let it go to waste. No, just eat it. So, I mean, obviously, there's starving kids in Africa.
You're so right.
We have to eat all of our food so the kids in Africa aren't starving. Because that's apparently...
You're right.
Because that's apparently...
so right.
That's how that works, apparently. Fuck! Oh my fucking god!
I'll say all this is new level design, so it's like it's kind of cool. I had no idea they were gonna add this until I got to this point in the game.
That is fair. What are some of these? Some of these questions are like, hey, would you ever hook up with the person on your left?
Left? No. Right? I thought about it.
Yeah.
We've been over this.
We've been over this. We talked about this in 3D Land.
I can confidently say I do not want to sleep with anybody in this room. Nothing against you, and we're related. So
none taken.
Justin, you gonna take that? No,
Sorry, I'm just not gay. I'm just not into that. Sorry.
Yeah, obviously, Dan and I are related. Obviously, that's a hard no.
That is a hard pass.
Like Justin, we've talked about this, right?
Yeah.
Old ground, treading old ground.
I know, but
treading water.
Treading water.
I didn't even read the question I found.
Oh.
Because I'm just saying, like, a lot of these are like, yo, you ever had sex? You think the person on your left likes anal? Like, it's shit like that.
We know that.
Yeah, I mean,
we literally talked about
Justin's left is me, and that is a yes.
Yes, and your left should be opposite, which is no, because I have tummy trouble.
That's true. Actually, you know what? Anal does fuck with your stomach a little, like while you're doing it. So I can imagine you probably wouldn't find it.
Well, yeah, you're putting something. You're putting something in your stomach in the wrong way.
Related trauma on a daily basis. I don't need to add to it.
Yeah, I don't think it would work out for Justin very well.
Probably not.
This is gonna sound so fucking horny. But like, it's like, there is a pleasure to it though, because it's like, you know, when people always say they're like rearranging your guts.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. And it's oh, that's what that is.
All right, so this is as far as I've got on my own, this fight that's coming up. I have not been able to beat it, so I'll give it a few tries. If I can't do it, we'll just call it. And if I can do it, we'll just call it after that.
That is totally
Sounds good.
All right. Well, the question I got originally was, do you like watching people have sex?
Like in real life or like porn?
See, I
like
think
porn is cool, but in real life?
I think the implication is in real life. I can confidently say no.
I would say probably not.
At least I don't think so, because I feel like it's not as fun as, for one, participating. And also, I've been cucked, basically, a few times, and I was not a fan.
I don't...
Yeah, I don't...
That might be using it in the wrong context.
Does that count as being cooked?
I probably...
Only if the person... Only if the... Or either the people in the sexual activity is someone you would have rather have been in the place of.
Oh.
I feel like that would only count as being cucked, because if you're just watching two people have sex, you have no interest in either of them, then I wouldn't call that.
Oh, that's just voyeurism.
I think this is about this is asking about voyeurism, not cuckoldry.
Well, it could still be cuckoldry, at least in terms of the question. Oh, it's the frog again.
Yeah, except it's way fucking harder.
Cool.
Jesus.
No, yeah, I have been involuntarily a voyeur a few times.
Oh, I think I remember you telling the story.
Because my roommate was very bad at boundaries. So we just kind of I just kind of sat in the dark trying to sleep, and then he'd just be having sex with his girlfriend like right next to me. Like the distance between me and Vera right now, that's literally what the distance was.
For the people
at home, that's like 10 feet. 10,
yeah, probably 10.
8?
Like 8 to 10, yeah.
8 to 10 feet.
Oh, Clyde's gloves are blue. That's different.
Because it's not Clyde, it's like a generic ghost. And it's because, like I said, I think the theory is that this is supposed to be the past.
Oh, I guess the Pac-Man ghosts maybe weren't around yet.
No,
at least I don't know if that's confirmed yet, but that's oh shit.
If that is the case.
But
like I said, I have not gotten farther than this point.
Fair.
I mean, that's the goal, is to give it a try.
I think the furthest I've ever gotten is like 4 hits in.
What the fuck?
So I've not been able to beat the second phase because it's bullshit.
Gotcha.
And you'll see why. Because this is another example of just wait him around for him to actually do an attack I can counter.
Yeah, yeah.
And then just walk in circles.
And you think any of these guys are gonna drop me health I can use? No.
No, I doubt it.
Like there's like a point nothing chance that it happens.
I'm starting to realize the specific. This is definitely meant for people who have active social and sex lives. Because
couldn't be me.
Yeah, because this thing is asking like, hey, have you ever come from dry humping?
No.
Doesn't dry humping?
It's basically, I think you have your clothes on.
Yeah, it's humping. It's like.
Does there have to be another person involved?
No.
Yes. Well, for dry humping, watch
Okay,
it.
I need an answer.
No.
Okay, the short answer is no.
Okay, no, you're right. Technically not, because you could do it to like a pillow and
Yeah.
with your clothes, but your clothes have to be on.
Oh, then abso-fucking-lutely.
Yes.
But your clothes have to be
Yes.
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 Oh, yeah.
no direct contact.
Correct.
Yes. In fact, that's almost the preferred way that I do it these days, because it's first of all, it's easier to clean up, and second of all,
oh my god,
actually that's kind of the main thing. It's easier to clean up, and if you rub a certain way, it feels better than doing it with your hand.
Well,
if
yeah,
anything, doing it with my hand barely works these days because of the other method. So
Damn.
yes, actually, I do all the time.
Totally fair. No, yeah, I have also done so.
Give it a try. I recommend it.
I mean,
I'm not even joking.
It can be good.
Pac-Man found poison to death.
It's like you're allowed to attack. You have a 3-second window to attack every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Good luck.
The rest of it is just surviving. Have you ever participated in No Nut November?
No, I don't think I've ever succeeded in No Nut November.
Yeah, I don't think. I think there
that's not a flex. It's
Wait.
it's just like a confession.
So
No,
but did you participate? That's the real question.
Did I ever try?
Not that if you succeeded, but
I've never tried very seriously. I think one year I might have said, hey, let's see, and like 3 days later I was like, whatever.
I think I'm with Just on that one. I think that's what would have happened to me too, is I was always like, meh.
I think I made it a week and I was just like, yeah, all right, I'm good.
Yeah.
I can understand why people do
ourselves
this.
the pleasures of life.
I agree.
Well, apparently, from my understanding, the more you jerk off, the more testosterone you're basically shooting out your body, so.
Good, get it out.
Well, I think
I need that, so.
Well, I think for me, the only thing that has like made me do stuff less, besides the fact that you know, as you get older, your sex drive is not the same as it is when you're a horny teenager.
Correct.
But like, and you know, life is busy, you don't do it as much. But like, the biggest thing for me is that's more of a deliberate choice, is the fact that when you're with a partner where you do sexual stuff,
yeah,
the less you the less you participate in your own selfish activities, the better it is when you're actually going to do it with your partner.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because then
you're not wasting all the good stuff going solo.
Well, it's also because it's also because you're in general the longer you go without it, the more sensitive you are when it
yes.
Yeah.
Because shit, wrong button. Because you numb yourself to it when
you do it.
Yeah,
too
the
often.
more you do it, the less good it feels.
Right.
Exactly.
It's like drugs.
Love is like drugs.
Yeah, the more you do it, the less it's fun. That sounds sad.
The takeaway is don't do moderation. Moderation is the takeaway.
Moderation is the takeaway, except for drugs. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Oh my god.
Jesus fuck.
He can't save us now.
No, he left a long time ago.
Yes, yes, he did.
God is dead.
God is mad at me.
God is pissed.
God, man. Have you ever defaced public property? Have you ever vandalized?
Not really.
I don't think so. Not as far as I can remember.
So that also depends on what you consider public property. Because...
Public but not private property.
Yeah, sure, but like, let's say school property. Is that considered public property or private property?
Well, is it a private institution or is it a public school?
It is a public school.
Then it's a public property, technically.
So then I have done that.
Okay.
Kind of. I would say accidentally, but I don't think that's.
Dan committed a crime? Cool.
Yeah, I got in a lot of trouble for it.
What'd you do?
Shit.
I basically, you know, the compass. Like the math compass.
Shut the fuck up! Why?
The math compass.
You know, the metal thing that draws circles.
The protractor?
No. The metal. It's the
math compass.
Sorry. it's the compass. I don't know what else to call it. It's that thing that smart people use to draw maps with.
You mean the thing?
I know.
The cartography?
Cartographers use it too, but it's a math tool.
I know what he's talking about.
It's not called a math compass.
It is called a compass.
It's called a compass. Yeah.
It is called a compass. I know what he's talking about. The thing with you put the pencil on one end and
and then there's a metal needle on the other.
Yeah, and the needle on the other. And it makes you draw a circle.
Yes, exactly. So I used one of those to carve a chair.
Oh my god, this is the first time I've gone of one of these hits. Oh
Hell yeah.
Good job.
Can I have a health piece?
No.
Please.
No.
Just give me one.
Fuck you.
Go fuck yourself.
Wait, so what'd you do, Dan?
I carved a chair. With stupidly with my own name.
Fucking
I know, but I didn't know. But in my head as a kid, I thought it was like one of those, like, you know how they have like healing mats that you can like cut into and it regenerates itself? I thought the chair was that. It was not, and then I ended up having to pay for the chair.
Oh, Jesus.
So
Wait,
it was
as a child?
As a child, yeah. I paid in like chores basically because I obviously didn't have an income. But
okay, I thought you they pay up with your money.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Out of your paycheck, little boy.
Yeah, no, I didn't have that.
What?
I was
no. I was like, maybe you would drop a health piece.
God,
there's like a 0.1% chance he will.
God
I
damn.
what health left? Fuck this fucking frog. I hate him so much.
This fucking frog.
I hate this fucking frog. Oh my fucking god.
Fucking frog that I hate.
The fucking frog that I hate.
I'm sorry this went on past the final boss. I was just curious about this.
But this is the final boss now.
That's okay. Oh, my ears ringing.
I love that.
Who's talking about me?
Because this is hard.
Stop it.
This is harder than Spooky though. Spooky was tough, but this is like, cause it's so unforgiving.
Dude, he spit you into the goop.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, if you die again, we're done.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I was gonna see.
I can't take this anymore.
I was say, can I do it? Can I do it?
This is your last chance.
You also have to leave soon, so like.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, not that soon, luckily, but like.
Nah, right, but still.
I want to go to bed. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm fucking exhausted.
Hey, have you ever tried to talk to somebody about astrology?
Not seriously.
I've had conversations at work about astrology, and like I usually I'd be like, I don't believe in that shit and just ignore it and move on, but like they seemed genuinely like passionate about it, interested in it, and so I kind of placated them a little bit, and then they kind of started making some level of sense with some of the science behind it. I was like, oh, I guess I could see the idea behind it. I still don't believe in it, but I was like, I can see the logic behind it, and I can see the like biological patterns of it and the psychology of it, so I was like, yeah, fuck it, why not?
No, that's fair. I think there's more power in a name than there is in the stars, but at least personally. But I have actually talked to people about astrology before, but in the sense of like fiction. Mm-hmm. So like I'll have like
astrology is fiction. I'm sorry.
Because I think it's infinitely more interesting in fiction, because in fiction it has a lot more meaning than in real life.
Yeah.
I know that sounds mean, but that's just what my beliefs are.
Well, because when you're in fiction, you can make anything be fucking anything.
Yeah, and you can make it real, and that's like, what's really awesome.
Like, you can have a universe where it's like whatever, like, Chinese New Year you were born into, like, you have, like, a dormant gene that allows you to turn into that animal, and like, a mutation activates that dormancy, and that's how how the fucking
That's just Fruits Basket.
I was literally gonna say that's almost
is it
the plot.
actually?
That's
Almost,
just what
yeah.
Fruits Basket is.
I was gonna say it's just fucking Animorphs, but that works too.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because Megan's a big Fruits Basket fan, and she had me watch like all of it with her.
Did you watch the original or like the new one?
That's like the newer one.
Got it. Okay.
The one where they actually finished it.
That's fair. Because I watched the original when that came out.
Oh no, please.
Or not when it came out.
Let me do it. Oh, no!
Nope.
Please.
Yeah, one more.
Two more. Well, then two more.
One more hit. Yeah. 2 more hits. You got 1 hit and you're done.
Yeah. I got 2 more hits on him.
I meant for him. Yeah.
That would have been such a perfect one, except I was a little bit too slow because the timing is so fucking tight.
It really is.
It's worse than the original Frog. Thought that was bad.
Okay, that one, because it's only when he spits it upwards and then slams it into the ground that I can do anything about it.
Yeah, but you really have to time and figure out when that is. Is he gonna do it?
This fucking frog.
Oh god, when is he gonna do it?
I know, that's why.
Oh shit, now!
Yep, now. Oh, not gonna make. Oh, okay, whatever. Shut the game off.
Yeah, right.
I hate this fucking.
We're done.
Peak-Man, more like Poop-Man.
More like Cock-Man. More like cock-ass.
Peak-Man, more like Poop-Man.
Well, yeah, Poop-Man.
Alright, bye!
Present era. That confirmed it right on the fucking plot.
It did confirm
Yeah,
it.
okay, so there you go. Theory proven correct. I don't even need to play the second half of the game.
Yeah. We're done. We beat the main game. It's fine.
Oh, yay. Video game's done. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone. I'll remember you all in therapy.